Y'all want to try?
I want to try one. My stream.
Welcome to try more than one.
Can you pass this down to the DM?
That's cool. You can see the string.
Oh no!
Tastes like Outcast.
A little bit, yeah.
Those are good.
Do I want some in their bowls?
Like, I'll try some. Yeah,
Put it over for Rob.
he's not there. I'm like handing it to him. He's not there.
Yeah.
Take it, Rob. Taking this.
Also have pickled chips if I want pickled chips.
Oh,
Those are
really
disgusting
switched it
and
up
tasty at the same time.
Okay.
I
Pickle chips.
love pickle flavored things.
I love pickle.
The first time my mom got me onto a pickle chip, I'm like, this is terrible, and I take 5 more.
I like pickled things so much.
Pickled or pickled?
This is good.
Those are two different things.
I like pickles. I like pickled eggs.
Like, did you guys know in the Midwest it's normal to get a pickle for a football game?
Yes.
Yeah, that's common in the...
Is it? I thought it was, well, okay. Does Missouri count as South?
No.
Okay.
It depends who you ask. I don't want a pickle, but no.
I don't care what they say now.
I don't want a pickle. I just want to ride my motorcycle. See, I have an even stingier version of the South.
I want to die.
That you probably
want to ride on the other side. What is that South to you?
To me, it's just Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia.
No.
That's not South, that's like
Florida.
your cherry
Florida.
picking.
Florida is not
Nobody counts Florida.
Texas?
No.
No.
Only the
No.
panhandle of Florida.
Texas is
No.
its
Texas
own
is
thing.
Texas.
Yes.
Texas, I agree, is its own thing.
Florida is Florida. Texas is Texas.
The ones that are on the fence for me, Arkansas,
Yeah.
Kentucky, South Carolina.
Yes. South Carolina is pretty
Tennessee?
similar.
North Carolina, absolutely not.
Really?
Nah.
I guess you could
No.
tell.
Have you been to Wilmington?
No.
That is
From-
not
lived
southern.
in Fayetteville, North
I am
Carolina.
from
There's
North
nothing more
Carolina.
southern.
I know, but like, okay,
I've been to Wilmington.
Oh, that's garbage. Greensboro, south. Wilmington, the coast, not the south.
Well, it's coastal versus
Inland.
Mountain is also very different. You go up in the mountain hills.
Appalachia is always different.
Very different.
That's true.
Than the rest of the South.
That's true.
But I would still consider them South.
A lot of people don't come back from Appalachia.
Especially
if your car breaks down.
But are we on streaming yet?
Cryptids are there.
I grew up in Appalachia.
I noticed there's a lot of cookies by me.
Do you?
Strategic?
Where?
PA.
They're being passed around.
Oh, they just landed here on.
Yeah,
So
you
you
were
were
not
here-
here to take them.
Actually,
and
not
so
strategic, it's tactical.
On the Appalachian Ridge.
there's no long-term plan here. This is more immediate.
What town? Never heard of it.
We don't have any stop signs or stoplights.
Amazing.
Stores or intersections.
Do you have a sign?
Or people.
Yeah, there's a sign. I my road bus with Billy Bob and Jim Bob, brothers.
Billy Bob?
No, just Billy Bob and Jim Bob.
Oh.
So this last time we
All
drove
the
back
Bobs.
from Christmas, we tried to stop
Billy
in
Bob.
Jonathan, Idaho to take a picture for my son because he was very curious when we went to Victoria for my daughter. And there is a Jonathan, Idaho. There's a street called Jonathan Street, and that's it. Like, there's no sign being like, welcome to... Anyway. And so we took a picture of the street sign for him.
You should let us know when we go live so we can stop being offensive. to
Oh,
people.
we're live right now.
And it's how we get canceled.
This is how we get defunded, but we're not funded anyway.
The rural contingent will stop watching it.
All one of us, which is the TV.
We just lost Appalachia.
Actually, if we all join, we'll like quadruple the stream.
So remember, our goal for the session is to get
Again, bad
Trump
map.
to like post something. on
There's
two social
one. If all
platforms.
7 of us join, that'll quadruple it.
Quick math. Well, I'm banking on 3 of us not doing what I just said, so quadruple.
Okay.
We have a DM. Yeah.
I am connected to your Wi-Fi, so I probably could join.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, do we all need to join the live stream to boost your numbers?
We could. It tells YouTube. Well, we'll probably.
Our numbers.
I don't
Wait,
think-
so if we
I don't think it
tip
matters.
money
How-
on the channel, do we get better rolls? Is that how this works?
Pay for rolls. Actually, it'd be cool to if we actually had an audience set up some of that stuff. But...
Hey, well,
power of the DM.
I have been on this stream enough that it's the top of my YouTube.
Hey,
Yay.
you're our #1 fan.
2 people are watching.
Yay!
Again, what's the TV over there?
Not me yet. Now there are 3 people because I drove it.
Yeah, all right.
You're welcome.
The competition's
They're
great.
It doesn't sound like she's there yet. But
Greg, for bringing a slide rule, give yourself inspiration.
thank you. I was gonna say I have
You're
not
starting
given
to
any
see.
inspiration out in the last
Don't
few
treat that.
sessions. So a reminder that I'm happy for players to suggest that I should give it to other players if they think they did a
You
particular.
should give it to other players.
I have a compass.
If you want to
We said compass, that's my first
suggest that
option.
someone specifically did something to
Or
earn
a
it
circle
as we
compass.
go along.
Oh my gosh. Are we gonna?
I have something for this. I'll be right back. It's in the car.
Oh.
You guys are gonna
Are
love
we
this.
waiting longer?
Can you get up faster?
I can get out. I'm not that fat. Jesus.
We keep talking about it, so. Your words, not ours.
If I keep going at this rate, give it a year.
I have some cookies. I can
No.
keep passing around.
I'm over there by him.
Speaking of which, we just read
Yeah, we should just put all
read
the
the
food
Corey
over there.
Hansel and Gretel for the first time. You've never heard that story?
I'm stealing
It's
something.
a good one.
Sorry,
Sorry, like the original one, right?
Are we 2 yet?
So,
rather the
We
compilation.
should have everything for
Well,
2.
so
You
the
may or
Grimm's
may
was
not
really
have some
long,
aspects of
so we didn't want to do that. So I actually had Gemini write a kid's version of the Grimm's version that was short, and it was very effective.
In German. Who am I?
And then we did Rumpelstiltskin as well.
So we're full level 2 at this point.
You're full level 2,
2.6.
and you have your extra level 1 spell slot that you get at level 3.
Cool.
We could probably do a recap while we're
Yeah.
waiting for last
Yeah.
one to join here. Let's do it.
So you guys have been. You went down this cleft in a hill.
Are we just reading the transcript?
It's
It's not the
encrypted
cipher.
version. Oh well, that would
There's
be the
also a
recap.
button to decipher
Sorry,
right now.
go.
Oh, does it work?
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what
Wow.
I used to figure out what the hell happened last night.
Okay, to make the DM's life easier, I present to you
Oh yeah.
Oh,
a pointy stick.
Hold on, we'll get that on camera.
Nice.
What do you call this? A pointy
We'll
stick.
get it in a second.
And we have a second one for the other end of the table.
Do I know more spells or
There
just
shall
one?
be no
You have
fighting.
an extra spell slot.
With
You got
the
like
pointy
a
stick.
4 or whatever. Yeah,
It
and
needs,
I'm
like,
going to
little
give you
pictures on the
your
end of it, so you
your
can
extra
read
prepared
characters.
spell and your life domain spells kind of together. It's all
Here you
go.
prepared.
I'm sorry.
But I haven't done it yet.
Cool. All I can think about.
I
is
just-
other
Now
things
when
I
you
could
point
3D
over,
do
it's like
now.
it's like halfway there.
You can pick Robert Smith from there. So. You said it. I didn't.
Your words, not mine.
So you've been exploring these sunken ruins, searching for the source of whatever was contaminating the forest creatures where you found
Fun,
yourselves awakened. You've slaughtered most of the deranged goblinoid creatures
Here, here.
and have descended to the lower level of this ruined fortress.
They natural. You need to be terminated. Get them out of here.
You haven't met too much resistance down here. You did fight some skeletons and see evidence of other creatures living down here. Most recently, you found yourself in this.
Was some of the evidence of of the skeletons when they attacked us?
No.
That's right, they didn't attack us. They just kind of walked up to us to...
The bushes attacked us.
The bushes attacked, then you attacked the bushes back, and the skeletons
Shrubbery.
defended the bushes.
Shrubbery.
And then off of that room, there was a place where there was some bedding and stuff, but you didn't see whatever creatures lived there. Okay. Most recently, you found yourself in this shrine to Asherodons, the red dragon that you saw lots of signs up above, and you explored the room next door, which is a ruined library. And that is where we stopped. I didn't really give any details. Is there anything in particular people want to be reminded of, or?
Were we resting or just middle of fights? I think we're
You weren't
resting, right?
fighting.
Yeah.
It was just where we stopped.
I feel like most of you got the wrong idea about me. It's like I went in that room expecting to be attacked, and I just needed to defend myself.
No, we got the right idea.
There are all sorts of aberrations in there. They're clearly not natural. They need to be gotten rid of so that more pure creatures could come take their place.
Makes you feel powerful, doesn't it?
Aye, yes. It's the right thing to do, I think.
I think so.
Aye.
Killing children is the right thing to do?
They're
You're not even
children.
getting paid for it?
They're spliced together. They're abominations.
They were children.
Aye.
Not
I
anymore.
don't think so. They're not born that way.
Could I have investigated the abominations, determined if they were actually abominations or if they were...
You did when you first found some of their corpses when you first came into this fallen place. That
Is this the double-headed goblin?
the double-headed goblin, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just trying to switch up the words I use, so it's not the same every week. Yeah.
Cool.
And it was quite the fight. You killed their chief and their shaman and fought a fierce battle in which 2 of you went down. Some of you multiple times. It was.
I
maybe the
tossed
most
a lot of
dangerous
them down
thing
a
that
hole.
you've done.
Oh, you were the... you had different names for people. I was trying to figure out who the names were for everyone.
It was great.
Clarence saved people several times. So.
Well, you're grandpa. I call you that to your face.
I wasn't sure if I was a preacher or not at first.
Until you read the part where the preacher murdered a bunch of
That's what I
children.
was worried. Like, what did Clarence do? I did not sign up for that.
I had an episode I don't remember.
Yeah.
You don't preach to us.
I don't have a cleric.
No, you're not the one preaching to us about right and wrong.
Wait, I need to read the whole thing now that I don't have this.
Clarence did a lot of things. Unspeakable things.
During the war.
No, we can speak of them.
I'm not going to talk about those.
Yes, David, specifically, is there anything more clarification or?
No, that helps. I figured it out later on
Yeah.
that like it wasn't.
And I should say that he went a little crazy with his potion of fire breath when
yeah,
he's
that was what-
when he was cleansing all these.
It's not crazy. It's perfectly under control the whole time.
Some of the names
It was a
are
well
some of the names should
executed
be
application
obvious.
of fire breath.
Yes.
Right.
There were
Like
No
like
waste.
they sound like their actual character names.
Nope.
I can't remember the character names when I read it. It was more of
Oh, yeah.
the class and build.
Can you remind us what this dragon is?
Yeah. I will reread the description of this room. Dragon carved granite blocks line this chamber's walls and ceilings, though many are crumbled and broken, leaving stony debris on the floor. A huge marble statue of a rearing red dragon stands in the carved western wall, which means I oriented this wrong. The eye sockets of the dragon are empty, but a red glow lingers there, providing reddish light throughout the chamber, leaving shadows at the edges and behind the statue. The radiance casts an inky shadow behind the statue's wide wings. Good thing I didn't just keep reading. A 5-foot diameter circle tile of dark stone is set in the floor in front of the dragon statue. Runes are carved around the circular tile's inner edge. And then you guys just kind of like ran this room into the next one. You didn't really do anything here, yeah. But then you came back and we stopped. And
There's
so-
no gems, right? Like in the eye sockets.
It's empty, yeah. The eye sockets are empty, but
and
there
the
is a
claws are just more carved marble.
Yep.
Anybody can.
That will not fit in
Yeah,
your
so-
bag.
Can I try to read the runes?
You may.
The Arcana check, I'm guessing? Or...
You cannot read them. That's not a language you speak.
Oh, they're not just magical runes, they're
Yeah.
actually in the language.
What
Yeah,
about
and it's
the
nothing
Dragon
familiar
Ball?
to you. You've seen runes of this nature quite a bit in here.
Okay.
Kingsley.
Is it in Draconic?
It is in Draconic.
I'll go read these runes.
Okay.
My question is, do you read or do you smash the statue first?
I might read and then smash it. Because I want to learn what types of dragons these are, and if they're related to parts of my lineage.
And I assume your shield's still lit, and you
I
got
still have
your-
the ever
your-
glowing
okay.
torch.
So with that light, you can actually see that this round tile on the bottom is red.
Is it made out of gems?
No, it spreads. This is funny because you were probably like questioning whether or not I was giving you guys too much treasure. But I know that's not Sean asking. That is Wraithwood asking. Yeah. So it says, "Let the sorcerer's power illuminate my spirit."
The sorcerer's power. Have we heard of the sorcerers before?
Nope. And did you read it, or do you say it out loud?
I think I'll read this one to myself.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorcerers
What is it?
or sorceress?
Let the sorceress,
Sorceress.
not sorceress, us as in, yeah, not an individual, but
Plural.
Sorcerer.
O-U-S at
Sorcerers.
the end.
Sorcerers.
Sorceress. Okay,
Sorceress,
the top-
yeah.
wait, okay.
Sorcerer's power.
Yeah,
So,
not-
how many were there?
This doesn't translate well from Dragonborn.
What is it?
The sorcerer's
Right.
power? I'm not sure. Like, generally dragons don't deal with sorcerers. They are magical users.
Well, I am a great sorcerer.
Yeah, but you're not.
Sorceress power does
Journal's
what?
weakness.
What?
Sorcerer's
I'm
power
a
does.
battle mage.
Was it
Perhaps you should, perhaps you should step up onto the podium.
Let
and
me
see
know
what
where
happens.
people are.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Let the sorceress power illuminate my spirit.
Something about illuminating our spirits with sorcerer's power? It doesn't make any sense. I should smash this thing.
I like to step away towards the wall.
I smash it.
Okay.
I mean, it's a dragon statue, right?
Yeah. It's just,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I bash its head
No
Okay.
point.
with my maul.
Go ahead and roll an attack, and well, really the damage is what I'm interested in.
37. This would be actually pretty close. 20. Oh, yeah.
Nearly there.
Nearly there. You want damage on a statue?
I think that I wrote that down wrong. Yeah, I want to know how much.
Oh, alright, I'll do that too.
Yeah, okay, I definitely, that shouldn't be there. That should be deleted.
Are you still carrying your dragon detector?
Yes. Because it got repaired. 8 damage.
Damage, okay. You take, and can I have, Alan, would you roll me a perception check? Even outside Piper second. Clarence and Wraithfoot, you may also roll a perception check. Yeah, so you take a little chip off of the middle of the dragon,
Yes,
and you
I do.
15.
feel a cold, a shiver down your spine.
Oh yeah, I hit this thing again.
14.
15.
Okay. 14, 15. Did you
You can
roll
roll,
one?
Sean.
Oh, I didn't realize I was one of them.
Rob, it'd be absolutely terrible if you handed those cookies back over.
I was
here.
getting ready to read my log, but you skipped all of that.
Oh, I'm happy to have you read it.
No, we're not going to backtrack.
No.
We like making progress.
Yeah, we're hitting a statue now. I'm clapping while you're doing this.
Yes,
you
very
on my
sure.
back still?
You
Yeah.
you strike it again?
Yes,
It
I
does
do.
seem like a variation
Shaking
of
my
attacking
head.
the door.
Do I roll an attack?
Yeah, roll an attack, roll damage. If your attack is really high, let me know, or if it's a 1, let me know.
Yeah, please keep
yeah,
us away from me.
24.
Okay. And roll your damage. You can have
Anybody else want
10 damage.
You can have-
Put them
make a
upstairs
critical
and
hit.
it'll be bad.
And it topples because my maul topples it over.
What's your armor
This is
class?
what kids are good for.
My armor class is a 19, sir.
No, it'd be 19 perception.
Oh wait, no, I have my maul, so that goes down to 17 without my
Okay.
shield up.
You feel another shiver down your spine. It looks like one of the shadows is reaching out and trying to grab him.
I don't notice the shadows.
Is it
I
evenly
pull him back.
with my
I pull
light
him back.
shield
strain.
near him? Does that prevent it from reaching out? Just reaching out through the light.
It's reaching out through the light, yeah. Yeah, because it's not daylight, right?
Well,
it's just light.
This
Just
would be
light-
dex, my
light
dex
yeah.
versus your strength.
Do I see this? Do I see
You
the
can
shadow?
roll a perception check if you'd like.
I would like. What happened?
The shadow trying to eat.
You break off one of the arms with that extra damage there.
Oh, great.
It's about to eat you. You step back.
16.
16. Yeah. The
Stop
shadows
it.
are moving around as he's causing like the light to wiggle, but you don't notice anything.
And
Stop
he,
this.
what was the thing that he said again? My character would have heard.
Sorceress.
Let the sorcerer's power illuminate my spirit.
So I step on the black pedestal
Mhm.
and I say, I am a sorcerer! And then I cast dancing lights.
Okay. Where do you put the lights?
Like right in front of his face.
Okay. It diminishes the amount of red that you see glowing out of the eyes.
Aha! I have fixed it!
Just give it the
No,
target.
if you want to fix it, put it inside it, not in front of it.
You can make the dancing lights glow inside his eyes.
Are we aware that anything's happening, or not?
No, he's attacking the statue, and other than Wraithfoot, nobody sees
I
anything.
have said that the thing is reaching out for him and trying to get him to stop, but he's.
And he just suggested that I put the dancing lights inside the dragon's head. I say, my good man, you are so smart. You are so clever. That is a great idea. And I push the dancing lights into the dragon's head.
As you do that, Kingsley, you convulse
Uh-oh.
as you feel
Is it a good control?
this gripping coldness on your heart. You take 11 necrotic damage and 1 strength damage. As you guys see a shadow reach like into his chest, like a shadow in the shape of a hand reach into his chest.
I'm at
I
4 HP. Jess.
told you to stop.
And you're all Roll initiative.
Is this a good kind of reach into my chest?
Well, you took 11 damage plus 1 strength damage, so you can decide if that sounds good or not.
I see that and I say, I didn't like that.
13.
Okay, anyone get above a 15?
Oh, I'm slow.
16.
Okay, that one doesn't count. That one's
Anyone beat Mars?
What did Mars say?
16.
Nope.
Okay, Mars goes first. Alright, and then 13 for Aeon. Anyone beat Aeon that isn't Mars? Okay. And I forgot his place.
12, I'm right behind that.
12 Wraithfoot, okay.
All right, behind that at 11.
Oh, that's nice.
You're welcome.
Claire's. I changed the vowels I put in your name about every time.
Claire.
Okay, who's after 11?
I have a 5.
What's your initiative?
7.
7. Kingsley.
That would be a 13.
Okay. Put you there.
Good old ordering.
You said 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your initiative? What's your dexterity?
13.
13. Okay.
We didn't rest, did we?
No.
Zorno.
Do you have any spells I have left?
And then
That was my soul. You probably
Erendor.
passed,
You guys took a long rest 2 sessions ago with the. Yeah. All right, Mars, it's your turn. Aeon, you're on deck.
What do we see?
you know, what, a couple times?
Yeah. So there is now.
Okay. Then I used your
Coming out kind of from behind this.
Pointy stick. See? Pointy stick.
So that I gave that little smoky creature.
Fighting over the pointy stick.
That smoky creature is just kind of coming around the shadows
That is
behind the dragon, and it is attacking Rex.
And there's only one
So
of them.
there's only one of them. That, yeah. You can
Good
see.
idea, right?
So
Now you
yeah.
don't have to see
So if
someone-
someone could move it so it's kind of between him and the dragon.
Okay, we need some
Yeah, that's what you see, and it just reached into Rex's chest, and you could see him like convulse a little bit, and kind of slump slightly.
I'm gonna attempt to.
His peck's still a little smaller.
As he goes to swing his mulligan at the statue, you just see a little bit less bulge in those biceps.
And it makes it sound like a deflating balloon.
This is root beer. If you know what.
Root beer popcorn.
How appropriate.
I say. I didn't even know that was possible.
Do I recognize the thing as just a shadow creature?
It's a shadow creature. You could make a nature check or maybe an arcana check if you wanted to try to learn more, but
No, I don't. I like Tasha's hideous laughter.
okay.
I like flipping.
That makes a
Wisdom saving throw.
okay. I'm pretty sure a 3 does not save.
On a failed save, it is prone and incapacitated.
Okay.
Do we hear it laugh?
You hear
Yeah.
it starts to make almost like this shrieking noise, but then it gets a little soft, a little less harsh.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's capable of laughter.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame and attack it.
Maybe it's.
Give me that happy child.
Each time it takes damage, it makes another wisdom.
17.
17. That hits it.
Yeah. See, you are. Whopping.
Amazing, given all of its immunity, it's not damage to line. How much?
3 damage.
Three damage?
Everyone's a little bit up.
You give me every damage if you roll save.
3 rolls a save. Okay. That's an 11. I don't think that's good enough yet. All right, Kingsley, it's your turn. Wraithfoot, you're on deck, assuming that you're done, Aeon.
So I'm going to use my second wind to try to get back some of my health, which I've been forgetting to do, so I will use this. It's very opportune.
It has advantage if the save is triggered by damage. I just read that part of the spell, so roll it.
That was worse.
So I get 8 back.
Okay.
What joke do you tell it? We can laugh.
Do I tell it a joke?
No, but that'd be funny.
That seems like what my
Are you gonna insult it so it's so funny, or insult somebody else? And they
Cautious. Do I have my tactical? Not tactical mind. There's one where I have like insight into
Because I feel like it would be something. But
enemies.
Yeah, something about it.
The new one. I can go look it up real quick.
Tactical mind.
Tactical mind.
Something you got level 2, yeah.
He was made for.
I don't know what it does. I don't remember.
when I was barding,
You have it.
That's the ability check one. I don't think I have my full abilities.
You don't have this combat sport superiority yet.
Yeah, I don't have that yet. So I don't know what this thing is going to be like susceptible to. So I'm just going to hit the shadow.
Okay.
I'm going to take out my rapier
Mm-hmm.
so I can get my AC back up, and we're just going to stabby at it and see if it connects. That would be, what do you call that? Cock die? Reroll?
Reroll it.
What's prone to roll advantage?
That would be a 16.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, it's immune to being prone.
It's funny that it's like exactly in the middle. Of the
Oh, no, if it's incapacitated, it's never damage.
It's prone and incapacitated.
That's really
So it's not prone, because it can't be prone, but it's incapacitated. Okay.
Well, the statue's prone.
You have advantage.
I do have advantage.
Yeah.
So 16 or a 19.
Now, both of those hit, actually. I don't know.
Excellent. I'll roll damage.
Significant reprompting.
5 damage with a rapier.
Okay.
And this has a dex, so I get advantage on the next attack,
Okay.
which apparently I already
Which you already have, but that's okay.
Triple advantage.
If it makes it save, though, you'll need it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we rested, so I don't think I have my action surge back yet.
11 again. That's the highest it's rolled other than the one hit.
But it's still my
Yeah.
box. It's still my box.
So I'm done
Let's go with
because
yes.
we haven't rested. I don't have my action
Okay.
surge.
That takes us to Wraithfoot,
Your
Clarence,
boss
you're on
is the
deck.
Perfect anti-shadow creature.
It is. You should have gone.
That's
The best part is when you first ran through this room, the shadow wasn't going to bother
So-
you guys, and then you came back. Anyway.
Never leave an enemy behind.
We are all about total death.
Oh, did the shadow save against my dancing lights before we entered combat?
That's not his own effect.
Ian, one step
It's
ahead.
laughing and dancing.
It has disadvantage in the sun on all d20 rolls. So if you get cast like daylight, I would count that. But
Cast daylight.
Yeah, do
So-
that. Sorcerer.
that's a level 3.
Yeah.
You have magic
Hi.
missile.
it has not taken a turn yet, correct? I know it's incapacitated, but it hasn't taken a turn.
That's right.
The shadow?
I mean, it was attacking before combat started, so I'm going to say it's taken a turn.
Okay.
As much as I feel bad nerfing you, I just feel like that's
So
the
just
right thing to
30
do.
damage instead of
1,000
damage this round.
Had a surprise round.
But we do have advantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So with advantage, is that I still get the sneak attack. Okay.
Okay. And actually, Aeon and Kingsley both, I'll let you roll a wisdom check for me.
I didn't tell you what I rolled, but I'm assuming it's 24
wisdom.
hits.
24 hits.
Wisdom.
24 is a critical hit.
That was
Oh, it's a critical hit.
whopping 8.
Okay.
So I am going
Not feeling very
to,
wise right
as it's lying there and being attacked by other people, since it's not prone, I'm going to sneak up behind it
Okay.
and stab it as hard as I can.
Okay.
Can you stab a shadow?
About to find out.
We're about to find out.
The 24
now.
is a yes.
I used my
Peter Pan says you can sew
superiority
one.
die
You don't have it
and
yet.
got 13. What's that?
You don't have your superiority die yet.
Remember,
Oh, I
at
don't?
some point,
Well, then I got a 4.
when I backstab something well enough, I'll get my additional sneak attack
Yes.
die.
I remember that.
Don't forget that.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me, but I didn't remember as you were rolling here.
You turn over.
And as this creature is
But you're not
hardy.
You're
Fun,
not giving
isn't
it to me yet.
Well, we'll see how much damage you do.
Which is spear guns.
Uh,
There's essentially the pointers.
There's 2, right?
Yeah.
Sneak over the other one.
now you said this was critical damage, though, right?
Yes. It's a critical hit. Yeah.
They're pointing the same way though.
So that makes it only
This guy.
21 damage.
Who has
Okay.
4 thumbs and
I'm just really excited to be
Okay,
here.
yeah. So that extra die.
Is that
Okay,
one single
and do a
attack?
wisdom check for me too. Okay, Clarence, it's your turn.
Did you re-roll your...
Oh, I have not rolled the. Thank you.
Wisdom
You need a
saving
left
throw?
and a right.
A wisdom check. Oh, that was almost a critical, and then it fell to a 2.
it's still down.
Yeah, he's still
Uh,
cackling / like wailing like a
That
banshee.
is a 17.
Okay, you're used to like eviscerating things, and you found purchase on the shadow, but it just is not very effective.
I would like to
How much is this?
channel divinity, or
Okay.
divine spark,
Okay.
and make it roll a DC 13 con save.
Ooh, 16 plus something. So
Sorry.
So,
Well, that
finally
case-
rolled above a 10.
It takes 5 radiant damage.
5 radiant
There
damage.
actually says that.
am I sneaking this with extra sneaky?
Well, shit.
A D6 cut in half would not possibly have killed the thing. Which is what I would have, would definitely would have triggered it.
But are you sure?
It would have been 2d6.
Yeah.
Because some of us are
Two
really,
extra? At sneaky, okay.
some of us are quick at math, not good at
It
math.
was critical damage.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, a 12 cut in half still wouldn't have been enough to finish this thing.
Does
You-
incapacitated give it to this?
However, incapacity wouldn't affect a Constitution check. This is dexterity.
No. Okay.
But it doesn't matter because it's vulnerable to
rules.
radiant damage,
No.
and so you
Extra
managed to
rule
give
for
it
you.
all of the damage that he lost from it getting cut in half. And you managed to like call forth this heavenly light and shine it on the shadow, and it just dissipates.
Oh, good job.
Well, that's how you do it.
That's quite a real mage.
Well, I'm glad you were here. I mean, I could have handled it, but light is.
I could have done that.
Look
It just
in.
wasn't my turn.
Y'all seem to.
We're gentlemen, we wait.
You got beat by the turtle. You're pretty slow.
You're already doing the light
Yeah.
before he'd even attack me.
It's like, I see this coming. My wisdom intelligence combined saw these
You're
events
the only
playing
one who
out.
saw the shadow at the beginning.
Yep.
I can't always take all the credit.
Hi.
So,
That's very true.
Greyfoot rolls his eyes and says, "So light vanishes the shadow? I'm so surprised."
Instead of a dagger.
But then he looks at
Yeah.
you when you say that you can't take all the credit, and his jaw just drops.
I think we can still give you the credit, I think.
Oh, good, I'll take it.
Can we take a moment of silence for the confession that you don't have to take all the credit?
No, what I mean
Character
to
growth?
say is everyone should have an opportunity to show their greatness, including Clorens.
How long have we been together?
3 days?
Well,
Yeah.
Game time?
with
Why do you ask, Kingsley?
No,
one
no.
sleep. Opposed
Kingsley?
intelligence, that tracks.
I think he slept 3 times.
Guess the College of Lore doesn't really teach as well as it used to.
Oh, sick burn.
No. I was Jinxie's best student.
Looking back at Clarence.
AKA
Now that you're taking
his
credit for anything
only
again,
student.
Oh!
Yes, I did qualify for private tutelage. You're not incorrect.
You once allowed in the regular classroom. Understand?
That's
Was that
funny.
the gifted
in
program or
village
was that
when,
special
somebody
education?
was
Just
privately tutored, it's because they couldn't
that
really
right?
learn any other way.
Oh!
It's a
He
very
just didn't
odd
want
thing.
me embarrassing the
He's
other
a what?
pupils.
Bad dog? No, a bad dog is when
With
you cross the terrier.
Your
with a
shit
bulldog.
on the walls.
Yeah, because that's a terrible dog.
No, I go in the commode like everyone else.
Bless your simple heart.
Terrible.
Thank you, and bless yours.
The loamy soil under a great fir is a great place to go if you don't have any love.
Are the dragon's eyes doing anything different from his dancing lights?
so you kind of can't really see the red glow now because his lights are in the eyeballs, but
Okay.
no obvious change.
I want to look behind the statue.
Okay.
shadow.
Roll a perception check or an investigation,
Reaches
depending on whether you're just like
into
glancing or like.
I'm just trying to see what the
Searching.
shadow was doing. So I'll do investigation.
Kingsley, I'm gonna give
19.
you some food and ask if
19.
you're all right.
I was gonna say, I'm
As
eating,
you look
I'm preening.
in the
like,
shadows, you see a block on the wall back
To be
there
clear
that
now,
looks
you're
loose,
naked
like the
with no
mortar's been
clothes, and you have no pockets.
taken out.
I want
I
to wiggle it
look
free.
like an elf with a giant head.
You wiggle it free.
I am perpetually casting silent image on
And
myself.
you
Understood,
find
but
a pile of
nevertheless,
coins,
you as
34
your
gold
character,
pieces,
yeah.
Nice.
We've
and
seen
2
it.
flasks.
I've been naked, yeah.
Flasks of.
It's going to be
Did
alchemist
someone say
fire.
naked?
Nice. I will pocket the flasks and I will distribute the
Sean
finding
did
gold to everyone else.
Sean did, not Rayfoot.
How much gold did you find?
How much was it again?
34,
34 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
which means 5 minus 1 for somebody.
I don't take any gold.
You don't take any gold either, dude.
Okay, so 7 except for one person gets 6.
I take the gold, but then I throw it at people.
Oh,
I'm just gonna give everyone.
That's worth it for the entertainment.
I'll do the first distribution.
Paid a little bit.
You're gonna give everyone 5 gold
Yeah,
pieces.
5
keep
gold
4
pieces.
for yourself.
Do what you,
Yeah,
what
that's
you will.
fine.
I give it to Rayfoot.
Oh, you shrug.
I'm sure this will come in handy later. I just don't know what to do with it.
You understand, I am neither your servant nor your accountant, right?
It's yours.
It is now.
But you are my friend, right?
And a flask of alchemist fire, and that was it gives.
2 flasks.
Yeah,
I
2 flasks.
don't
And I
answer,
give
but I
the
do
dragon's
sort
breath
of
for 3
investigate
uses.
the other
No,
side of the
no,
room
that's
for
the
more
potion of
anymore.
dragon's breath. Alchemist fire. I think you can like. I think it's a grenade.
Have you read the? Nice.
No,
As
I
an
bring it
action, you
up
can
at all?
throw
Have
this
you talked
flask
about
up to
it?
20 feet,
Have you
shattering
read
the
what I
effect,
wrote,
making
what
a
I wrote
ranged
about
There's nothing to bring
attack
up.
against the creature or
I
object.
just assumed I wrote it.
On a hit, the target takes 1d4 damage
Like,
at the start
way
of
back
each of
in
its
regular-
your
turns.
other brain.
A creature can end the damage by
Are
using
you
an
referring
action
to my log?
to make
Your
a
log
strength
is
saving
your
throw to
read.
put out the fire.
Oh yeah.
And what was the check on
Yeah,
it?
but then you brought it up to us.
Well, the question is,
It's
did he notice
so
it
you make a
going
ranged
back?
No,
attack to
I thought I
hit them
wrote
with it, and then they have a
I am
dexterity
that
check
vacuous.
to try to put out the
And
fire. So it's like a Molotov cocktail, but
I am that
Okay.
good at forgery.
Also true.
I wrote it in his handwriting with like a.
I've had like 10 of these already. They're just.
That's why you suck.
What are we doing here? Is there another place to go?
I looked through the rest of them for more treasure.
We're killing
Okay,
dragons. That's what we're doing.
lots of nice artwork on the walls, but it's all granite fixed onto the wall. It would be hard to move.
Looks like there's a door over here.
I crawl all over the dragon statue.
Okay.
I hop
And
up
at
and
some
down on
point-
the dais.
Okay.
At some point,
Anything happen?
I'm gonna hide behind the dragon statue and speak and like roar at them.
I'm taking a short rest.
Okay.
Is the
No,
The
the party
dragon-
has to take a short rest. You can't stay here for an hour while the rest of us move on.
Take your time.
you're taking a short rest?
Split the
What do we
party.
get- Do we get anything back for a short rest?
You can roll hit die.
You can roll hit die, and I think the warlocks. Do you guys get spells back at short rest?
I do. I can
Yeah.
use arcane recovery.
Yeah.
But I am
For
quite
you, I
tired,
don't know that
shall
it's
we
helpful
rest?
other than hit die.
Is the statue bolted to the ground at all, or is
That's
it just
usually my
kind of
question.
like?
No, I mean you could probably tip it over if you really put some effort into it.
Hi, Kingsley, why don't you give me a hand over here?
Oh, yeah. Dragon tipping, yeah.
Hi.
Do you want to say the phrase while you stand on the circle?
Yes.
Before they tip it over on you?
We're going to go behind the dragon and start pushing it while he's on the
yeah.
circle.
Strength check.
So
Sorry, I will.
Yeah.
I should have clarified.
We'll wait until
in
he
my mind, I
strikes.
was imagining when I did Dancing Lights.
Oh.
I would have said.
okay, so I can tell you what happened when you did that.
In Draconic.
A puff of
Oh, that's
spectral
true.
flame spews from its mouth, enveloping you but not harming you. And you have advantage on charisma checks for the next 24 hours.
Oh my
And I
God.
make this sound. And I make this sound.
God save us all.
Tip it now.
Yes, it's great that it was him that did this.
Alright. We start pushing on the statue from behind and like
I pull out my looking mirror, which is in my inventory, even though it's not.
19
I'll say,
strength.
is it just me or am I more attractive?
Yeah. You guys, if you're spending time here, you eventually push it over.
Yes, we do.
And I assume everyone else is smart enough to make sure they're out of the way.
I don't see
Are
it
we,
till it's
are we
falling.
taking a short rest?
Tell me.
I mean, a short rest is like 1 or 2 hours, which means
Yeah.
if one of us takes a short rest and the rest of us don't, then he'll wake up alone, and we will split the party, and he will wake up.
Do you need?
He's not necessarily sleeping.
I need my action surge
Not
back.
doing strenuous activity.
Anything that was trying to attack
it?
all 7
Yeah.
of us, finding him alone will kill him.
That's true. I have
I'm
double
pretty
the
good
difficulty
on
most of
my
these
health
encounters.
now. I'm at 12. Just want to.
I could go for a
Top her off.
siesta.
Do we want to
You
sleep?
refill your car.
And
3/4 of the tank.
Yeah.
Fill her up.
That's right.
Yes, I
Get
would
ready for
like
the next
to.
fight, you know.
My very powerful, impressive spell.
Do we want to sleep, or do we want to just take a short rest?
Sleep. I think we should perhaps take a longer rest. For
Fine, we'll
a
take
few
a long
spells
rest.
left, but not very many. I feel like me magic is almost tapped out.
I'm already asleep on Clarence's.
I have no hit points.
50
You
chance.
taking a long rest then? Is that
Yeah,
the consensus here?
I'll lay across
I think
the
so.
dragon
Okay.
as a slain foe.
Are all the dragons you slay stone?
So far.
So far.
Don't remember. I wrote down somewhere your watch order. But
So
I don't remember
as
what
we
it was.
take a rest,
It errored out.
do you brush your hair again?
Like I'm at camp.
Oh, say that
Do you
again.
brush your hair again?
Always.
When you're done brushing your hair, I ask if I can borrow your brush.
Of course.
Would you like any help?
No, thank you. I examine the brush to see if it's got any hairs in it.
I presume it would, unless he's
Are you
very
becoming a
meticulous
stalker?
about. No, interesting.
You're understanding why I'm asking.
What flavor is this?
It doesn't have any hairs in it.
As meticulously clean as he is, he must clean his brush after he uses it because there's
got
nothing
it
in it.
right after he finished brushing his hair. Are there any hairs in
You
it?
don't find any hairs. So.
I didn't think so. Didn't think I
Hold on, I don't know if that's true.
Okay, you.
I think you
Mom!
He's breathing my hair.
Wait for it.
Just unfold your phone a little.
This is perfect.
Do you know the story?
Just hold it up to the camera so everyone on the stream can see.
The tortoise and the hare. It's a story about the great race between the tortoise and the
Stop
hare.
it!
I
I sent you.
know.
I sent you a message.
About
I have nothing to read it on right now. You have to pass me your phone.
Well, it is just very famous.
But thank you for
story.
telling me that, because that
True
did
story.
remind me that I wanted something to happen for you this year.
No notes. No notes passing.
And a tortoise.
There is hair in the brush.
Very fast.
Yes, you may.
He ran
Okay.
As fast as he could. And the
There's
tortoise
hair in the brush?
was
Yes. Okay. I would like you to tell me about that later, but I don't need to know.
Here, I can show you.
I'm going to
okay.
take off some of the hairs and examine them.
Okay.
You know the story.
This is what I need to know exactly what he's thinking.
Anyhow, they decided to have a race
And then-
to see who would go fastest and get to the finish line more quickly.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense.
We're like 5 seconds
Yes,
away.
okay.
Your audio
Thank
is
you for
coming
checking.
through.
It's gonna like
Why not?
Okay.
super echo.
And anyhow, they
Yeah. So you examine the hairs.
ran as fast as they could.
Do they have like
The
typical
tortoise
roots
kind of
and so on for
started
normal
crawling
hair,
along.
or do they
Very
look like
slowly.
more synthetic?
Tortoises are.
Or
No, these. Well, I guess
do they appear to be human hairs?
After a
They
while,
look
the hair was so
the same
far
as
ahead.
what you can tell from his head.
I'll take a nap. I said, better sleep beneath a big tree.
And I don't think
I
you
was
would have
thinking that
synthetic hair. I think even if he was wearing a wig, it would be out of an actual
You did not eat them.
hair of some
No,
sort.
no.
So then I bring them over to Grandpa.
Tortoises really like bunnies. So it's not for food.
Last one
No,
out there.
Well, no, I don't want too
Pretty
many.
good.
They were-
No, I haven't.
The tortoise woke up.
Clarence.
And it's the right length, right?
He lost the race.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandpa,
I don't think he wants it.
does this look like human hair to you?
Can you take this as well?
I'm sorry, who are you asking?
Would it help if we pointed at it?
No, I knew exactly what.
Yes, I
That
can
wasn't
point
the
at it
problem.
for you.
I will examine said hair
Okay.
with my
You want to make a medicine check? I
eyeballs.
don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Am I still on your back at this point?
Unless you gotten off, I'm not thinking
You said you fell asleep there.
Okay.
So.
Oh, a 25.
Yeah, this looks like it came.
Wait,
it's
hold on. Medicine. All right, yeah. Nope. 22.
22. Okay. Well, maybe. No. This looks like the same thing that's on his head.
This came from his head.
Okay.
Are you
Why?
hearing all this?
I can't return your brush.
Man.
I don't understand.
Do you
controversy
give the
with
hair
man's
back?
hair.
Do you give the hair back to him, or do you discard it? What do you
Keep it as a souvenir.
You eat it in your shell.
I have a breast pocket. So.
Oh, you're
With a
dressed? as
pocket
well?
It says
protector?
cleric. Yeah, it's got clerical robes.
I have a
on.
robe.
Oh, like a
there.
tunic.
No, robe. It's not a tunic. It's a
Have you
robe.
seen my mini? A robe proper.
Okay, so you keep it.
Sure.
Okay, I just want to know what happens.
As one does when proffered random hairs.
Yeah.
That's what I do when people hand me hairs. I put it in my
How
pocket
do you
for
wear
like.
clothes with a shell around your body?
You just
It
put
goes
big
over the
holes in
shell.
back of my-
That you're
Haven't you ever wear a raincoat over your backpack?
Or a taser. You have a head
You
hole.
can't take the back. Like the shell doesn't come up.
I know. Well,
I
the
know,
backpack doesn't come off with
No,
the raincoat.
the robe
The
goes
shell-
over the
Yeah.
hole.
Your character has a shell on the
Yes,
back.
there's a hole on the robe.
Yeah, but it's like tucked into your body.
it's
like
spandex. It's
Magic.
elastic.
Yeah, his shell has spandex. All right.
Well, no, it's not the
Room to
shell of the
wiggle.
robe.
The hole is fitted so that yeah.
Yeah, it's fitted, so like it's.
Oh, there's just this giant hole. in
Oh,
the
you
back
got
of
that
the
the
robe.
tinker.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you pull it snug down around.
Yeah.
And it goes over the lip
I
of the
suppose I've never
shell.
seen you like take it off. So
You've
I've
only put
seen
it
it.
on.
This is why we're not going to get to the tree of the Outcast.
Because you guys are trying really hard not to make it down this hallway.
all right, let's go. Are we done the rest?
No,
of
we're
it?
arm
resting.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
No,
so rested.
I want to do that before we start
Yeah,
resting.
no,
You
that's
were-
fine, yeah.
You were kicking off. What would you
No,
do?
no, no.
What happened?
You guys can roll perception checks. I don't remember your watch order.
I'll do the first watch, but really I'm just preening.
What you doing?
I'm interested in Mars into when
Check with-
you
with
do yours.
disadvantage.
All right.
Yeah, that's probably
Oh,
fair.
there we go.
If I'm preening, do
What
I
are we
need to do
doing?
my perception check with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Perception check.
Roll pre.
Total 20.
Yeah.
Total 20.
22.
Aren't you proficient at preening? So
Yeah,
you can
plus
preen
4.
while percepting?
9.
9.
I think it's a personal choice to continue not percepting.
Yeah. It was an active choice, yeah.
Wraithfoot, I'm gonna give you one of these
No.
Oh.
because yeah,
Oh.
Why?
for his continued interest in what's going on across multiple sessions. And
I completely
Cleverness.
forgot about the hair thread. I don't know what this is talking about.
Hair thread.
I'm just gonna
I
brush
think
it off.
Scott
I
may have
have
earned one, but
hair.
not Mars. Anyway. Okay. Anyone roll like
I was hoping that would be more conclusive.
4?
You're so lucky.
Yeah, so you hear. So I don't know if you guys remember. So you came through this lower area there that is just a blank wall.
I like where your head's
But you guys came through like one of these arboretums.
I like where your head's at.
Anyway, so you can like hear like the skeletons in there
I prefer
working.
recordings.
Otherwise,
Yeah, the skeleton workers.
I do not want to meet a
No,
geek.
I mean, in the room you initially came
left
into,
a few.
you killed them, and then as you went through this like the room with all the doors where there was like a rat strapped to the table and a bunch of like
killed all those people too.
yes,
Killed all the
and
children.
then after that.
Sleeping
And
one.
And then after that, there were a bunch of rooms that were like full of things growing, and some of them had skeletons in them, and you guys just walked past them, and they didn't bother you because you didn't bother their plants. Yeah. Anyway, so you can hear kind of that going on behind you. In front of you, you can't hear much, and this is for anyone who rolled like a 20 or higher. You do hear like there is some noise down the hallway. It's not very loud. It's kind of echoey. You don't know if it's like a drip of water or like rats moving or whatever, but there is something that makes some amount of noise down there.
In my watch, which is the second watch, I will check his fingernails
Okay.
while he's sleeping.
He has fingernails. They are immaculately
Should
manicured.
Braithwaite go to like beauty school or something?
Are they?
It's one of those, like, you know how, like, normally cuticles are, like, worn or chipped or, like, they get bloody in the dungeon? His are, like,
He's got a.
No, he doesn't. No chewing
French tips.
on them. No
Yeah.
evidence of that. The cuticles are all pushed back.
Little flowers painted on.
And, but also
no dirt
sort
under
of
the nail.
keeping mental track of like how long they are.
Okay. Yeah, you have the image in your head of how long his fingernails are.
So if I check them again in a week and they haven't grown, that's probably a thing.
This is a
right?
fatuation.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm doing during my preening?
Well, then I'd also have to be looking for fingernail clippings.
I think you're asleep.
It smells just like a stalker.
And as usual, like my first sleep is where everyone can see, but my second sleep I'm hiding. This is not healthy. So you can wake me up for my second watch, but then after that you can't find me anymore.
Okay. Anyone else have anything important they want to do during the rest, or they just want to be rested? Because
I want to find out what I need to find out.
okay. So when you wake up, and as you're looking out of your skull helmet,
Yeah, as one does.
As
Yeah.
one does.
That's the helmet.
Well, I don't know. Do you sleep with it on, or do you take it off and then put it back on in the morning? What is
Do you
it?
just sleep in it?
I think I would definitely leave it on.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're looking out, the eye holes have changed shape, and it's kind of hard for you to tell because you're not looking through. But something's different about the mouth. The light that's coming in below is different. You'd have to ask somebody or take it off to learn more than that. Or anyway, but
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
yeah, and I will tell you, Aeon, because of your perception check, the skull that he is wearing of an elf has like some little like tusks kind of on it now. It looks more like an orc skull.
I'm sleeping right now.
I would like to dream about investigating the skull.
Before I went to sleep, I cast detect magic.
This is when you wake up when everyone's getting up after the rest. This is
Okay, the rest is over.
yeah.
I had to save my spell slot for something important.
You wake up to this change, so I don't know. I mean, maybe if you didn't. Anyway, I don't know when your watch was, but
I'd walk over, pat Mars on the head, look at the tusks that are different, and be like,
Your
just
skull seems to be changing a wee bit. It's got tusks now. Looks more like an orc than an elf. Do you think perhaps you put something on your head that you shouldn't have?
I can see Mars be like,
I'm going to take off and I'm going to examine the skull.
Do I hear them talking?
Sure.
I'm gonna start examining my own face, just to be sure.
Give a little flower. No.
I see you're off
How do
Well,
you
actually,
examine your own face?
Just touch.
In a
Yes.
flourish, I spin out and hand you my looking glass.
So
I will.
So what I don't know is, so in my brain, right, orcs and elves are like mortal enemies. Like this kind of, if you were to try to pick something diametrically opposed, that is what you would pick.
Are they related in this world?
You
go back.
I don't know. I'd have to think if orcs are more of like an aberration of elf. I don't think so. I imagine them more to be like the classic D&D pig-like looking creatures.
So they're different.
So they're different. But they are kind of opposites on most.
But you can, like, I take it off and I would recognize that.
Yeah, you would see the tusks, and you with your experience with the species would recognize this as an insult to the elf whose head you're wearing.
How many insults?
I'm going to have an explosive reaction as I take it off and examine it in accordance with the insult that this is.
Is this more of an insult than wearing it at a guy's head?
Very much so.
Okay.
So, like, do you smash the skull, or do you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I'm trying to figure out how I would smash it though, because it wouldn't just be a normal smashing. It would be
A dramatic smashing.
Yes.
Can I not see it first?
No. There's no room for talking at this point.
Yes, he takes it off. He looks at it, and he immediately does whatever he's doing.
Yeah, I would pick it up and smash it, and then I'd probably try to bite it.
Okay, yeah. You smash it into pieces, and you pick up one large piece and try to bite it in
and I
half.
try to bite it, and then. Do I have any of that fire-breathing potion left?
Actually, I don't think you drank any of it.
I think I just had some, but I don't remember if I had it or if it was.
I think that since you guys left the fountain, I think that Aeon's the only one who actually drank any of his bottled potion.
So I don't remember if I
did.
had.
I drank a whole wineskin full.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna consume my bottled potion and destroy the skull.
All right.
Don't do that. What are
You drink the
waste
potion?
of a potion?
You're shooting this 15-foot cone of fire, like, in the little corner of the room so that it's super concentrated. And you do all 3 breaths, and you just melt this skull into, I guess it would be kind of like glass. I don't know.
Eat ash.
Oh, just burn.
Burn it.
I think we
If it's hot
cremate.
enough.
I mean, wouldn't it be a calcium silicate? Anyway, I don't know.
That's way too much thinking.
I'm thinking cremation.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
pretty high
You
heat.
have to get hot, but
Okay, yeah.
we're talking dragon breath here.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
is
you
wrong
powderize
with the
it.
skull?
Orcs.
You don't like orcs? No. Nice. Well, that's
Or
good
the
reason.
Fae.
Or the Fae.
But
What do you have against the
the
Fae?
elf was a fae as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people can't help their
Shrug.
parentage.
I'm just curious, Marsh. Why do you have such a strong feeling about the Fae?
They're tricky.
I give you that for sure.
You say tricky, and I look
Gonna be
over
testing it,
at
eh?
0.
Mistakes were made.
Did trick you one time?
Yes.
The eyes, that's what's happening in the eyes.
Do you jump in at all as you're listening to this?
I will say the Fae are not to be trusted.
He knows.
I don't know, I agree. The Fae, they're a tricky folk. They call them a good folk, but they're not.
They just smell nice.
Aye. There's flowers from time to time, but it's not all fair what they appear to be.
Flowers, huh?
From number 1 fan to number 1 most suspicious.
I don't know how many things we just connected there. That was
What's
weird.
you're a human? Or what are you?
What? Yeah, he's
Do you
human.
have pointed ears?
He appears to be human.
No, he's human.
You're a
So
human.
they hurt you one
Yes.
time.
I'm Zorro.
You're a human.
I'm Zorro.
Zorro is a
Zorro.
human. Zorro is a human.
See, like collecting my
Just
thoughts.
double checking.
Thou must refer to him in the 3rd person.
Yes.
Suppose.
Aye. Well, if we see any Fae, we'll definitely take care of them.
But don't kill them. We need to
Ah.
talk to them first.
First, you must decide if they're friend or foe.
Or
Oh, they're all foe.
Well, strike. Strike true.
Mars, are you okay?
No.
He laughs.
As he scatters the remaining ash of the skull in the air.
And I'm gonna recast my silent image to get myself back to
So-
the big elf head.
As you do this, I'm actually, before you do this, I'm going to say, I'm also Fae. How many hit points do you have?
How many hit points do you have? You asked that?
Well,
It's
just-
it's very meta.
I mean, I am Fae. Bugbears are Fae.
That's true. Yeah, blackberries are now Fae as part of
Oh.
2025.
I'm a goblinoid.
Well, perhaps you can ask Rayfoot your question. He seems friendly enough.
There are different classes of fae.
You said that all Fae are bad. You said that no Fae can be trusted.
Which Fae?
I'm also Fae. So what do you have? So what are you saying here?
Well, I didn't know.
You're not
bugbears were
trusting
Fae.
me?
I don't know your fae either.
I didn't know that either. So.
We're all learning new things here.
Wraithfoot,
There are
I
fae,
trust you.
and then there are fae.
Which hallway have you not gone down yet?
So you guys just
Sometimes you
went
just
into the
have to
room
have
with the bookshelves
faith.
and saw that there's a bunch of
Faith
destroyed
just
books, and that's
walks
as far as you
away.
went. You didn't go out the other door into the hallway.
There's another door here. Right?
That's the way you came in.
So Mars, what
Yeah.
Door
time the
here?
Fae should
Yeah,
be on
yeah.
the
So
lookout
you
for?
came in the
said
open
Trixie
space,
thing,
and then
right?
that's the only other door.
Trixie.
All
They're all
of them are
tricksy.
saying mean things about Fae.
Right.
I head
Especially
down
this
here.
one.
Okay, you head down
But
there.
I'm
And I didn't know
sneaky.
he was a
I
fae.
follow him.
I'm sneaky.
See?
Okay.
So not
And I'm
bugbears.
hiding.
What's
Okay.
up?
I'm following him.
The ones in the
You can't
courts.
find me.
But I've been watching you this whole time.
Roll your stealth check.
Unless you did invisibility.
This isn't like Skyrim sneak.
He
Where'd you
walks
go?
behind the top of
Where
the
he put a
statue
bucket on my head.
and doesn't come back out as far as you know.
It might be a good time to get the game moving. We're about an hour in.
Actually, with your character, he just has to show you a mirror and he'd be
No,
gone.
part of this is getting our
No, you guys-
in focus of what we're doing.
Sure.
You're fine. If you're having fun, you're having
So
fun.
if he's watching me, then I have disadvantage on sneak, and with disadvantage, I consider that to be a natural one. I am
Look up behind
sneaking by like banging pots together, walking down the hall.
So you walk around the statue because you see he's watching you, and then you come out the other side without like doing anything different and walk out the door.
Object permanence.
Not knowing that I'm completely failing to sneak, I still come over here
Yeah.
because I want to see what Ted puts down.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
expecting to go back to the party at some point, but
Yeah, so you walk through that room with the destroyed bookshelves and,
Oh
and
yeah, I follow
books,
him.
which I think did someone maybe someone actually found a book in there that was still in good shape last time. I
this
don't
is you,
remember.
right?
Wait, we've been in this room?
Wait, isn't it the book that
I
had the
know there were three
scrolls
last
that
on the
Mars
purple
tried
one.
eating?
How close are
Do
you?
you think you were
No,
was a tree on the
uncomfortable.
table?
That's what I
Is this a room we've been in? It's just
Yes,
connected
so
to
you guys when you came in this room with the dragon
we
last
look
time,
like you're
and then
the
you
rest
went
of
right
us.
out this other door, and then you came back in this room,
After this.
I'll just say
and then we stopped.
us being able to smell each other is not off the table.
I'm only catching snatches.
He
of
doesn't
this
use
conversation.
cologne.
Well, like I
the
said,
musk.
All right.
they smell good, so
Big smell of
said that
flowers.
they smell good.
Zorro.
Okay.
I'm only going to go that far because I can't seem to shake this.
Do you look down the corner just at a?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to the corner. Unfortunately, this guy is stepping on my feet as I go.
Yeah. So as you look, there's actually some stairs down, and then the hall you can
all the way
kind of.
down here.
So that hallway that's
This is all. This is
all, yeah. So that actually goes down and then comes back up, and there's some like water dripping from the ceiling. And you would know that that's probably like underneath the last like growing room that you guys came through to get to where the dragon is. That you seem to be like going under it.
Are there any stalactites?
No, not. Maybe there's some little nubs at the top just beginning, some little calcification going on.
But no stalagmites.
No. Yes.
Playing D&D with nerds is so specific. Every other group I play,
D&D.
right? Less nerdy people. They don't ask questions like this. Stalactite.
My very first time playing,
Nice.
he asked about some tree that he like shot with his bow, and then criticized that his arrow stuck into it because it was a hardwood. Anyway,
Well, how can you win?
it's how I knew I found my people.
Where did the bugbear and the Fey human go?
Let's go down the hall.
I need to find more information out about the Fae. I'm very upset.
I start to turn around and go back, except
Okay.
I bump into him
Like
'cause he's
Scott
so
needs
close.
more information,
Whoa!
or Mars needs more information.
Excuse
I think
us.
Scott might need more information because I am concerned.
We're going
Okay.
back now.
All right. Yeah.
You
we
guys
can.
are alone now. I was just saying that there's an opportunity here to have a little scene.
So what little I can say is there are a couple of races that are descendants of the Fae, like
Yeah.
elves. They have Fae ancestry, but they're not really Fae, at least in the old rules.
Yeah, but
Opposed to like the creatures from the Fae Wild, which are
like
like
there are like common Fae, and then there are Fae who can bestow
From, like, the-
warlock powers to
yeah,
people.
yes, yeah. So like
And
it's
then
like
like,
the
they're like
so the Fae
irrelevant
Wild
Fae,
is kind of
and
the
then
plane
powerful
where the Fae live, and then there's some descendant races
Okay.
on the material plane.
Yeah.
Anyway, we
so
can do more later.
Are they,
but-
so technically, is there a distinction? Would they all be considered Fae?
So in the old rules, like an elf isn't Fae, but they have Fae ancestry, which is why they have advantage on wisdom saves against being charmed.
And no need for sleep.
And no need for sleep.
Actual.
And so that's the way my brain is still working here. So like a bugbear might have Fae ancestry, but it's different than like the Fae that you're going to find in the Fae Wild. I wouldn't call it Fae.
I didn't know this was going to become so
Bugbears
important.
are actual.
Yeah, well they may change it for the new rules, but
Not referring to the new
oh,
rules.
the
I think
old
they're
rules.
just calling everything Fae now.
What,
And
the
they- and
Fae?
They put goblins.
I like to
in
see what
Fae.
they
Goblins
they?
and hobgoblins are now Fae.
Yeah, they're all Fae
And
now.
bugbear are distant relations of hobgoblins.
Yeah, I thought they were all
So
goblins.
they're all. It's all Fae now.
Okay, so in my brain they're still
All Fae all
goblinoids.
the time. All Fae all the time.
And orcs are still
Every day.
monsters, not a race.
All day.
Yeah, this is still fake
Yeah.
ancestry.
Orc?
So it's still.
Yeah,
just
and the
fake
new rules, orcs are
not living
a
in
species, not a monster anymore. So you can
Oh, yeah.
play them and
You can play them. Working, I think.
And it kind of makes
well,
sense.
but they
how
made it like an
goblins-
official like
Goblins are
like they're not a monster race. They're a
Oh,
race.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I guess I should rephrase to the archfey. That would be
But a lot of the little Fae are also
the little Fae are less of a concern for me.
well, maybe the material plane Fae, but I think on the Fae Wild, even the little Fae you would be unhappy with, given what I know. of
Yeah,
their story.
bugbear, Fae ancestry. So not Fae ancestry.
Yeah.
So that's a
It's like elves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Void Mars.
we just 23 and need you. Bugbear.
go bankrupt. That's what it would do.
All right. I suppose we've noticed we've lost a portion of
No,
our
no,
party.
we're going back now. And he's still uncomfortably close to me.
And you
Are we ready
Great.
to move on?
Yes.
Let's.
Up there, nothing.
Go.
Really. I didn't get very far because
That tracks.
you're talking faster now. I didn't even get you your thesaurus yet.
Okay. We could all go now. There are only two words said together. Two words came out easily. If we can start stringing them together, it makes them difficult.
It helps with speech impediments. Just pick each word, run it to the next.
So
Are we ready to go?
Yes.
you tell me.
Yes, please.
I try to give Wraithfoot a turnaround.
Clarence is starting
I
to
dodged.
leave. Is going down the hallway,
Go ahead
down
and
the
move
stairs.
go ahead and move yourself. Yeah.
People can follow it.
I'm gonna follow Clarence.
I need to be in front.
I get it from my
Oh,
calisthenics.
you're getting a shoulder rub.
Follow Clarence.
No, I dodged. I failed to dodge. Crap.
you try to hurry forward with
Well,
hands up on your shoulders from below.
You're 6
Your
foot
speed
tall,
is
right?
halved.
So is he.
Put me over
Yeah,
there.
but so like, if he's giving you shoulder, you
Where
just
are
drag
you?
him along. It's, you're not a tiny creature.
I'm on top of the dragon.
Speed is
where do
half
you
though
want to
because he's
Oh,
pulling
just
from behind
I'll
it.
be with Clarence.
Clarence is in front. You said he's in front.
Yeah, Clarence is
left.
leading.
Hey,
the way.
Clarence, you have a shield, right?
Yes.
So when you cast the light on your shield,
Mhm.
can you also cast it on your shell?
I can cast it one thing at a time.
Okay, but you could.
And I'm assuming that you're in back. And where do you
If I'm
want
not sure how that works.
Because
at the
it's
beginning
kind
of
of like a shield.
It is a little bit.
I must stay.
But it's just more of an
He could
object.
catch it on his shell, but not his shell and his shield.
Oh, yeah,
Correct.
but he could.
Yes.
But then
cast it
that
on
would
shell.
not help me see in front of me.
It's a shell shield.
It would a little bit.
But yeah.
It would make you backlit so that you can't see your face.
Very ominous.
Okay.
All right, we're heading down this hallway.
Okay, and you're in your marching order, is that true?
Yep,
I'm
beautiful
still
hallway.
like,
Yeah, we put the cleric right in front.
Okay.
I need to roll better to get away from this guy.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
so,
don't really want to.
I really do.
so there's water dripping above. Maybe that's what you heard last night.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. So that's normal. Let's just keep going.
So it goes down. At the bottom, is there anything?
And then there's stairs back up the other side. Yeah, nothing.
There's no. I'm gonna look for secret
There's-
doors.
Okay.
Look for regular doors.
Yeah, it's damp, and the damp and crumbled stairs descend sharply and then rise again on the other side.
Is
The
there?
bottom, I'm gonna look for some secret
Yeah,
doors.
yeah. So you roll for your investigation or your perception, depending on whether you're like searching or just glancing around.
If only I could have rolled that to get away from him.
I love that this problem you've created for yourself.
All right, I guess we keep going.
I tell people all the time, I don't need problems from other people.
Investigation
I make them
or,
on my own.
Perception. Yeah. So in my mind, perception is like I'm looking around, and investigation is like I'm searching.
I kind of am searching, so this looks like a 15.
Okay. So the masonry here is not as in good shape as some of the other spots. Not that anywhere's great. But you don't see anything that looks like it's supposed to open.
It's a staircase, so like you don't just build a staircase for no reason.
Careful.
Is the staircase that goes down to nothing?
Goes down, and then it goes back up on the other side, other end of the hallway. And there's water dripping from the ceiling that has a little smell of rot and kind of the must.
But it's a staircase, so it's not like a collapse. It's an actual.
Yeah,
staircase.
yeah, it goes down. Yeah.
What kind of rots might it be?
Yeah.
Use a nature
Is there a
check?
flat space like the stairs have a
So it goes,
flat
yeah,
space in between
and
them?
then it goes flat, yeah, and back up.
Okay.
Greg's like, I only spent like 2 seconds on this little part of the hallway, but sure,
Oh,
yeah, it's mold.
Nature
And...
check to see what
I
kind
didn't
of
hear the
rots.
number.
That's a 15.
Yeah. So it smells a lot like all the rooms where they were growing stuff up above.
I think it's just water.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would say that you've kind of
Very
pulled
irrigation.
like a U-turn since you left that last growing room, and so it's quite possible you're going underneath one of the growing rooms.
I'm gonna push on both sides of the wall at the bottom of the staircase. Does anything happen?
You knock some loose
Yes,
stones
one
off.
thing is what happened.
I'm gonna
is
say
you managed to get
staircase
10
is
feet wide, 10 feet long arms.
Okay.
I think we should.
You didn't say it at the same
Maybe
time.
find a door, maybe that's
Pushed one of them
Well,
the other.
I've got a pike. Look, if you give me the sticky arm, I'll do it. I'll show you what it looks like. Just use
I
your
have
pike
ridden
like this.
in a
and,
car.
like,
One time I drove a car where I could touch both walls. Little Ford Fiesta.
What's around the corner?
Why does this come down and go back up again?
Huh?
Can't get away from this guy yet.
You can try again, yes. Is everybody moving forward as we go here? I just need
Right foot. Right foot.
know who's getting it.
Blueprints! What do you see up
Directly
there?
underneath
Yeah,
the
I'll
gardens
do it
upstairs.
right up on the other side.
It's probably
Okay.
some
Around the
water.
corner.
Maybe some
Right, so go ahead and put yourself there. As
Looking
you
down.
hit the top,
Aye,
Of the stairs.
just going down.
you see in front of you, walking towards you.
20. I can finally get away from him.
Okay, Claire's
It's
at the
not
top of the
an
stairs. This thing, this emaciated creature with disease-hued flesh. Eye sockets gape open and are empty, with a mouth with a worm-like tongue. Writhing cilia cover its body, with longer tendrils around its head, and two I'm going to say it wrong, wiry tentacles protruding from its bare shoulders. It also has furs from the waist down,
Scandalous.
which, if you remember when you guys first came down and went into the little, after you fought the skeletons, you found a spot with like furs and like a bunch of weapons and stuff.
Is it right on top of
And
us, or is it down the hall?
It's like 5 feet in front of, like a 5 foot gap between him and Terrace. And then behind it there are these 4 giant rats that appear to be following it.
Oh dear.
Some rats.
So is it our rule to just kill all ugly creatures outside?
Only really the eye of the beholder.
And let's see, it can. Oh yeah, and it would actually, because it's got blind side of
Is it like a
120.
Pied Piper?
It would be standing right at the corner, just so it's as close to the as it can without being. It would know that you guys are there. So like up against the left wall, then yeah, and then it would actually attack you because it would know that you were coming because it can see. Okay, that is.
Wait, how
It
did
whips
Mark
out a
do,
tentacle
Fred?
and doesn't get you because
Oh,
it didn't expect a
did,
turtle.
Fred.
Something a little
He's
skinnier.
Ooh, a worm.
He's on a cleric.
Oh, I get it. Well, I'm next to you, so I'm
Yeah.
I'm side by
Okay.
side with you.
Oh dear.
And you got away from him, right? So
We can roll initiative
This
if
started.
people want.
So
you
don't
where
want
do you
to
wanna be?
talk first?
Tell me.
You can try talking to
I
it.
can now get away from
Let's
him,
see
but
what I
we're.
wanna-
I mean, it did just try to
I got away
attack
from
you.
him
It was
just as
waiting to
this
ambush you.
started, so I'm still.
Oh, and you I guess do this because you're right there. As you come around the corner, you hear it say because you speak orc.
I do speak.
Oh, you don't. It's in goblin.
Okay.
You don't understand. It says something, and the rats come forward.
do I hear the rat? Do I see the rats?
Once you come around the corner, you'd see them. And who speaks goblin? Wraithfoot and Zorro. You hear get him in goblin.
Sick of boys.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Who rolled initiative above a 15?
Are we surprised?
We're rolling now?
Yeah, that surprise already happened. He attacked Clarence.
I got a 9.
Came around the corner.
18.
Yes. 19, 18.
Okay, so Wraithfoot,
13 of
Foot,
initiating.
and then Aeon.
Where's your
I
fantasy?
got a 17.
You have been initiated.
I too got a 17.
Whoa.
Hello.
I'm negative 1, so you go before I do.
I have a +1.
What's your demonstration?
My fox is
Not hard to beat a turtle in dexterity.
After,
I'm not a dexterous old man.
but I'm waiting.
Unless you're like Kung Fu Panda.
Clarence.
Cookie's not old. Oh, Panda's not old, though.
No, but like there's a turtle grandmaster.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so that was 17. Who was after 17?
Also 17.
Yes.
17.
I was.
I got
18.
you. You were 18. You were 18. Who was
13.
13?
Guys, the one time I roll high, y'all get like the better than.
Okay.
No, it's-
You were 9.
I want to do something.
7. Okay. And I forget. Rex is your title. Kingsley's your name, right?
I forget what the hell. Yes,
I think Rex
correct.
is your
Rex
title.
is the title.
This
Kingsley's my
this
Okay.
will be retconned a few times.
No, well, Rex means king, so it's King Kingsley.
King Kingley.
It's a little redundant.
Is it like ordering
thing.
a chai tea latte?
Suspenders
yes.
going on.
Because
here.
it's TT.
Chai latte. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
or
that
like
is.
No, chai is tea.
You guys got
Sorry.
you got 18 and 18.
Yeah, chai tea latte
This
with
thing
milk.
actually goes before you. It rolled a 19.
It comes with milk.
Yeah.
You don't have to specify with milk.
Yeah,
You
chai
also
tea
don't
latte.
have to specify the tea.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
Starbucks.
I want chai tea with milk.
Why are you at a Starbucks? That's the first problem.
Double milk.
Fill them up, please.
Okay.
If you guys are
Extra
interested,
milk in my latte, please.
I learned how to make
Oh,
chai while I was in India. I can bring it next time.
I love good chai.
Only
Let's.
if you make it with extra milk.
We have
Okay.
Extra milk ruins it.
we have lots of ways to heat up things and frost things.
Here's
Perfect.
stuff to label the rats by color.
Okay, good luck with
That's
that.
my favorite pastime.
Is it green or blue?
Wait, hold on.
What are the four colors?
I have numbers. for
I think I gave green, blue, yellow, and red.
Well, you can just leave one
Wait,
empty.
wait, wait, wait. How many rats are there?
There are 4.
Okay, I've numbered.
Oh, you've numbered once. That's
Numbered
even
last.
better.
So that must be the red.
And they're smaller.
It's not red.
It
Oh,
must
green?
be red. He said green, blue, yellow, and red.
I don't remember.
It's not
No,
green,
I have
blue,
the red
yellow.
one here. I can give you the red one.
Lavender.
It's reddish.
You can do 1, 2, 3, and 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
But we've already done the colors. Like we're just redoing it
1,
now. The work is already done.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
He wants me to do as much work as possible.
No, they're tiny. Wait, can you point at them?
I thought they were giant.
No,
rats.
with the stick. There we go. Yeah, there we
Are
go.
they
Now
not
it's
giant
more
rats?
clear.
Yes, they're giant
That
rats.
one.
They're now
Then why are
numbered
they so
1
tiny?
through 4 instead of colors.
Okay, that's,
Why do they look
that's,
like little?
I like numbers better than colors myself. Okay. This thing gets to go first. Again, anyway.
It's such a great sport with us.
So let's see, who is there?
I'm still there.
So
Those same
I
three.
still feel like I didn't print it big enough. I thought I was printing it too big. It was like 36 millimeters tall.
I'm still
But
playing.
I guess Kingsley's in the air. And,
No, this
Yeah,
one is
I am.
oversized compared to the rest
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
but even it's smaller than Clarence, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be taller than Clarence anyway.
Well, it's not very intimidating.
Clarence is a very tall.
That's because you do.
I'm also jumping.
Okay, Clarence, that one is a 19
That
to
does hit.
hit you.
Yes.
Okay.
No, not the healer.
Oh dear.
That is
Why did
9
you
bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
You are grappled.
Where does it hit him? Does it hit me first?
Oh,
He's
yeah,
on his
that is
back.
so
As a
true.
Clarence rider?
Well, with its second tentacle, that's a 10 to hit you. I think it misses.
Yeah. I have an 11 armor class.
Okay, and then it's going to try to... Ooh, it's got you in its tentacle. It's going to attack Mars again with its unarmed strike. That's... Unarmed strike. That's a 17.
Sean, would you pass
And
the
it's
top
going to try
I wanna
again to
it.
hit you.
Oh, yeah.
That is a 12.
Yep.
Both hit?
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, no, it's not a D6. That's
you
a
want to try
D4.
What does this thing have?
Okay.
6.
I'll just put a couple on the chips.
Hold on. As you're hitting the Clarence for the first hit, I'm going to use my ability.
The clearance.
What is your name?
No, you
Just
said it right.
Clarence.
I'm not
Clarence.
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 8 bludgeoning
I didn't mean
damage
the Clarence.
between its two.
Like, I was a,
hundred.
You
No,
said
as Clarence is getting hit,
Yes.
I have this thing called protection,
Okay.
which gives disadvantage to
On-
you
okay.
on his attack roll because you're within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
oh, so it may not hit me?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a 9 instead of the... Okay, that's
You're welcome.
very good because you don't like what it does after it
Basically,
tackles you.
what this is I like stick my shield out
Okay.
as like a reflex of combat.
Is it kind of like
Thanks.
putting your arm around a
Does it
girl
still
at the
hit
movie
me?
theater?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
As a
So the
bonus
other two
action.
attacks still hit you because he used that to protect him from the tentacle.
Thanks, bud.
Use that on.
But you would rather get punched with this thing than get tentacled by it. I'm going to tell you that much.
Well, I don't know about that.
Okay.
Is that a threat?
What?
Is that a threat?
You want to go up? You like jumping into the middle of things? I would love to have his special abilities work on somebody. Anyway, okay. That takes us to Wraithfoot. Aeon, you're on deck.
The game sounds evil all of a sudden. Are they around the corner so I can't see them unless
They are, yeah. He's perfectly standing just so that you can't see him to the last possible moment, and these tentacles have a 15-foot reach. So he'd actually probably would have been back if I were thinking, but anyway, he would have come forward to pummel Mars. So he's close enough that he could hit Mars on Clarence's back
But
with
we
his
can
hands.
see
So
it.
maybe you can see
The tentacles?
bits of his front, his tentacles, and maybe his hands.
It could be nice.
How
Can I
could
get to a
popcorn
point
taste
where
like
I
root
can
beer?
shoot him?
Yeah, if you were like
There's
behind
two different
Kingsley
flavors
there,
here.
and behind I mean like closer to you than me, behind Kingsley, you could
You mean
probably
here?
yeah you could definitely
here.
see him from there. I think you'd have to come up the steps a
I have
little
to get
bit.
past Aeon.
Yeah, because there's also stairs going up, which I was too lazy to try and do the multi-level thing.
Fine. I'll move to there and use an arrow.
Okay. Oh, and I should write down these creatures' stuff so I don't have to keep looking it up.
And I guess.
Okay.
That would be a 16.
A 16 hits.
Okay.
It's a pickle.
I want to try one of those.
All right.
The pickles are gone.
So that is 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. That takes us to Aeon.
So because this isn't crowded enough, I'm going to move forward so I can actually see around the corner somehow.
And yeah, I'm going to take a look on the 5 feet so I can see what's
I
going
was saying this
You can also move
this
past
was on
him.
purpose. I was interested to see how
We can
making
move
the
past
space-
him and step into the.
was going things.
And then I'm going to
Keeps
bring
dropping the
forth
camera.
the fox. But I'm going to do it in such a way that it's it can be. When it comes into being, it's everything
on. So much better.
within
Look at that.
5 feet, 10 feet.
10 feet takes 2d6 fire. So
Oh,
I
I
wanna
forgot to tell you guys your
position
stuff. Woke up. You made me forget.
just within like 5, 10, so like just in the middle of this whole path.
Okay.
Basically.
They get dexterity checks.
You get a dex check.
Okay.
We should have attacked
We try to
him with
switch it up
rats.
in the
They have
booth. We get a little downtime. Some cameras.
Okay. What's the save?
7. Oh, it's sorry, DC 14.
Okay. So 3 and 4 did not save. The first 2 did.
Okay.
So 7.
7 damage total.
Okay.
Rob, can you zoom in
Okay.
on the
3 and
high-up
4
camera?
are gone.
Maybe I can.
That was enough to kill them. It's going to make the hunter mad. He killed 2 of his hound dogs. Okay.
And and then the spirit actually gets to go
Go.
next.
Okay.
Chris,
so
I
he's
feel like
gonna
I'm your
do,
manager. I can see your laptop
Flame
screen.
seed at the back. This guy over here.
Okay.
And I think he
From
just
what
does
camera?
full attack. It's considered, so 14 would be 20.
20 will hit him.
Not anymore.
And it just does 8 damage.
That's a lot. Okay.
Right.
That takes us
Eight damage
to
to
Arendor.
That is a
No,
very,
he's-
very
he's-
crowded
it's
corner.
A ranged attack.
Yes.
So,
This, rather than
The
create
last
more
one
enemies,
was
create a
taken out, so
bottleneck to
dropped
see if that
behind them.
how that affects the,
I don't think
the
there's
number.
that much movement.
Attack of
But apparently not when he drops a bomb on everybody.
I'm gonna just stand behind Aeon. I'm gonna shoot out my poison spray.
Okay. Is there space behind him? I
I'm
think
behind
Clarence
behind
is,
Aeon.
Yeah, or just anywhere I can get behind the group, and I can still. So I don't think 10 feet is enough of a reach to get to anyone.
It is not.
No. So I'll use poison spray
That's the best.
Yeah.
It looks like it might have line of sight.
on the main guy.
Yep.
Let's do
Actually,
it.
that's where I would have wanted to
can you
stand.
shoot through somebody then? Or
16.
It gives him cover, so it increases his AC.
what
Six.
about the people in the way?
If he rolls a natural 1, then he might hit them.
Don't worry, I have faith that all of you can withstand my attack.
You managed to hit the
Mars.
wall. You managed to hit the wall next to him as you try not to hit Kingsley.
I'm sure Kingsley would have been fine with the sacrifice.
Okay. Rat 1 is going
Right.
to turn around and attack
Is-
the Firefox.
Also at 17?
What?
Is Rat at 17?
No, I was attacking the main guy.
I know,
That's
but
a little
we
like
came with it.
Yes, the rat goes between the two of you. One of the
Oh.
rats. One of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
This is exactly why I have a pike, so I
Um,
can attack behind someone, but I'm too far behind.
That
everyone.
is a 17 to bite your Firefox.
That hits.
Okay. That is 6 piercing damage.
That's fine.
Now it's your go, Clarence. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I was going to say you're on deck. But
Gotcha. All good. I will look directly into the creature's eyes.
Mhm.
And-
It doesn't have eyes. They're
Are we
empty sockets.
Oh, oh dear. I will
What are you talking about?
into its visage
Okay.
and reverberate my voice to say, "Flee."
Okay, this is a
And it's a Wisdom 13 save.
Okay. That is 20.
Bullshit.
Can understand your word.
Also, does it have to speak a language you understand? Does it-
Man word, it
Anyway.
has to understand.
Sorry to
the
make
word.
this harder for you.
Yeah. Alright, and it saves, so it doesn't matter. But it also wouldn't understand anything that you speak if that's important.
Awesome. And that's my turn.
Okay. The second rats go, and Mars, you're on deck. The
Do I know
second
what you did?
rat is also going to
Do you
try
know what I
to
did?
get the
You
Firefox.
saw me yell,
Does it
"Flee."
burn it? Ooh, that's even better.
Yeah.
That's
But do I know
a
that it's command?
19.
I would,
Where
would
did
you
my
know?
D4 go?
I don't know. You're-
That's 3
Your first
more
time
piercing
using it,
damage.
right? I don't think we'd know about it.
Yeah,
Okay,
if I
Mars'
was a
turn.
spell.
Kingsley, you're on deck.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Go to the tall, angry creature
So
with
that's-
tentacles.
You know, Mars, what you should do is climb over the tentacles like a rope, and then
Does
right in the eyes.
Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh, rats. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit the rat, unfortunately.
I was attacking the boss.
Oh, the boss. It definitely does not hit the boss. Sorry, you said rats, so I had a...
Yeah, I rolled damage instead of...
Oh.
hit.
I'm okay with just rolling damage.
I rolled higher damage than hit.
Would have been epic.
Alright, Kingsley, it's your go. Zoho, you're on deck.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to topple this thing so people get some better hits on it with my maul. That would be a 19.
19 and 19 will hit it.
Oh, maul is 2d6. So 10 damage. He's toppled to the ground. And I'll switch out and use my action surge, hit him with a stab with a rapier while he's on the ground.
Okay.
So it's just another attack.
Oh, is he on the ground?
Yeah, he toppled.
Nice.
Let's do the weapon master.
So 14.
14 misses him.
Misses. Alright.
Okay.
But he's on the ground prone?
Yeah, he rolled with advantage at 14.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Zorho, it's your turn.
Wait, do I still have advantage?
If he's prone, you have advantage.
I got it. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
what I'm
I thought
saying.
you rolled an advantage.
I did not. Okay, that is 24.
Okay, 24 will hit him.
So that'll hit. And
For me, you don't need to speak the language.
Okay.
so
Didn't say.
6 damage, and it's vexed. So on his next attack, even if he gets up, I have advantage.
That's vexing.
It is vexing.
I like these new rules.
Yeah. Advantages. My character's all about extra die roll.
I like this roll until everyone's fey.
Okay, Zorro, it's your turn. For real this time.
And I growl at him.
I say, never fear, Kloritz. I have this. And I say,
Moritz? New name every time.
and I say, halt in a booming voice.
The opposite of what he said?
That's a 17, so I think it still saves.
Yeah.
He's not going.
It will stand up, and it will turn its sightless face to you. One of its tentacles will, as soon as I get everything out of it, will strike out at you.
Yeah.
It's an 18.
Miss.
Okay. The second tentacle will strike out at you. That's worse.
Also miss.
And then it'll try to punch you twice.
Or your face? Is that an aim shot?
There we go.
I laugh.
23.
Oh, that hits.
Doesn't it have disadvantage from being vexed?
I have advantage on him. He doesn't have advantage to attack me.
5 bludgeoning damage.
The bludgeoning misses. Oh, I'm a bad take.
How damaged does this thing look?
It looks like it's barely hanging on.
Oh, okay.
It is Wraithfoot's turn, and then Aeon's on deck. I'm really sad that it didn't get a chance to use its tentacles to drain life out of you to heal itself.
I mean, you're putting one creature up against all of us. So.
Well, I had 4 companions, but somebody just decided to drop a grenade on them.
Nuke them with a fox.
And I purposely put it in a bottleneck instead of in his lair.
There's a 24 hit.
24 hits.
It's my new favorite.
Sad,
move.
that would have been so funny.
I'll just stand there until you cast
command
fox
would
nuke.
Even if it did, like, nothing.
This would have actually been the chief
Well,
of
he
the
could
goblins
have gotten
upstairs,
that
because it's the hobgoblin version, but
Oh,
I hadn't
but
printed it
he's-
yet.
he's saying
so I
that.
forgot about it.
I know, but if it had
Yeah,
succeeded, he couldn't.
Could okay.
7
That would
damage.
okay. That'd been better.
Yeah, you only needed one.
Oh,
So.
Okay,
He's standing there fighting us. Like, don't leave.
I thought you were being funny because he said flee. It's not halt, but it actually does make tactical sense.
Yes.
I gotcha. Still funny though.
3D chess over here.
Okay,
Yeah.
Aeon, it's your turn. There's
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Produce Flame on one of the
Rats.
rats, and also yell at the rats, saying, "You best be gone, or you will all die." And do
In
so
rat.
in a way that would be like not rat, but understood to them.
because you have the ability to
I'm
be able to
imagining
smite them, right?
Yeah, strong.
That's a natural 20. So
Hey, that's a critical hit.
and it's 1d8 plus that's 2 damage, so 4, I guess, if it's double damage.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
eat rats? They do, right?
4 is enough because
They do,
that's
they
all the
kill
life
one.
it had left.
All right, and
So
then
that one is dead.
and then
Which one?
my trusty fox is going to just teleport away, and in doing so, it causes damage as well. So it's just 1d6 plus 2 damage, I think.
Does he get
It's
a
a
dex
dex
save?
DC 14, I think.
17? Saves?
So it saves, but yeah.
Does that take half damage or is it no damage? I think it's...
Let's see, dexterity saving throw. Yeah, it doesn't say half damage, so yeah, I assume no.
Arendor, it's your go. Clarence, you're on deck. And if... Yeah. Anyway. Well,
Okay.
this probably is over, but it might actually get a chance to do some more damage to somebody if you guys are...
I'm gonna.
if you were like
We
Mars.
I'm just gonna cast Poison Spray again because I just can't get close enough.
Even with your pike, you can't
You
reach
can,
over.
you can now. I moved back.
You move. Oh, you move back.
You can
Yeah.
reach around.
Okay, then I'll just attack with my pike.
Yeah, you can get up right next to
Okay.
it if you want.
Actually, you can get right up next to him.
That would be a natural 20.
Okay, well,
Miss.
what's the lowest damage that you can roll?
4.
Okay, it's dead.
But I'm gonna roll anyways just to be safe.
Should always be safe.
That's right. 14.
14. Okay, that's only twice its starting hit points.
Don't
You
take
have a
this
rat
crit
kebab.
from me.
This
You
is
have
my.
a rat kebab.
This
This
is
is my
right.
moment.
Yeah, but too bad my magical torch isn't flame producing. No, not heat producing. It's
At least
just
the
light.
Firefox left some radiant heat. Just
I am.
So if its tentacle had stayed on you, if he hadn't blocked it, it would have then like sucked life out of you to heal itself.
You're welcome.
And it can do that with 2 creatures at a time.
You're welcome.
I'm going to take this opportunity to dash forward
Thank you.
and check
Okay.
for loot.
Okay. First, before we do that, after your long rest, I forgot I was going to give you guys all something. You now have your Assassin's Tools feature from level 3. You have your Student of War, which is not your superiority die. your student of war. You have your life domain spells and your extra prepared spell that you get at level 3, because that's essentially all prepared spells. Aeon, you have your wild companion, which doesn't really matter because you prefer your Firefox anyway. Zoro, you have your illusion savant, which means you get to learn 2 more illusion spells up to level 2.
No?
What?
Are we fully 3?
No, you're not fully 3.
I need to go get my book. I forgot what student of war is.
I don't remember either. So, and then Arendor, I'm going to give you your Steps of the Fae, which I believe lets you cast Misty Step. And then, because it's hilarious that Mars always misses, I'm going to let you take your level 2 spell slot. So rather than level 1, you can now cast at level 2. Nice. Even though I don't think you know any level 2 spells yet. But.
I don't.
Okay. Sorry, yeah, you're supposed to get that when you woke up, but I forgot because...
Tools, I'm assuming you mean proficiency with disguise and Poisoner's Kit?
Yes, yeah. Sorry, in the new rulebook it's called Assassin's Tools is the name of the feat. But yeah.
I don't have any attack spells. I only have a cantrip.
Wait, do you not have any level 1?
I have a bunch of utility spells that are.
Well, you can now upcast them if you need to.
Well, they were.
This is why it was good to give it to you because it's not as much of a boost as if I gave it to him. Because I'm trying to give you not the same things at a time.
Right,
I can cast
proficiency.
I can cast Tasha's now.
Oh yeah, you get a.
I get to pick something.
Okay. Well, it doesn't give you more spell slots. It just makes it more powerful, right? Because as a warlock,
now
rather than 2 level 1 spell slots, now you have 2 level 2 spell slots.
If only I actually had either of those kits that I have proficiency with.
Right, so you wanted to go look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the creature is wearing furs from the waist down. You don't see any. Well, let me see. I don't think you see anything beyond that. Let me see if he would be carrying anything. Yeah, nope. That's it. Yeah, so he's got his furs. He's got nothing else on him. And the rats are rats.
Any way I can figure out where they came from specifically?
Yeah. You look around a little bit, and there are rat droppings coming down this hallway. I guess we'll say he has tied onto his belt. What would he have down here? A couple of small creatures that you're not familiar with. You've never seen them before. And on the other side, he's got like a snare tied on, like he was out checking traps.
I'm gonna tell
Do the creatures look anything like he would be interested in?
Yeah. They're not something that you're familiar with, so he might be interested.
I toss them to you.
Take
a look at these.
Take a look at them. Let's do a nature check. It's got the 23.
Yeah. So this is the underworld equivalent of hares. Whatever they have that live underground that would be like a hare, just kind of this everywhere.
So just
creature.
because we had a hare topic, you're talking earlier.
Well, I was gonna say
rabbits.
rabbit, but I changed to hare.
I hold it up. I say, "Hey, Clarence, look, it's a hare." I guess it didn't win. I guess it didn't win either. I tell my Firefox to run down the hall and go check and see if there's anything nasty, and then come back if it sees anything.
Okay, so it runs down the hall, and there, the hall ends in kind of rubble, but there are 2 doors down there, and there's rat droppings.
There's a couple more doors down there. Some rat droppings.
I sneak down. Listen. First door.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
I can.
And I know she said you didn't want to, but you can.
Perception is something +3. So that makes it a 19.
19. It's dead silent in there.
Next door. Listen to that one.
I'm going to start moving down the hall.
And I'm happy to keep the 19 that you're listening.
You guys want to move down the hallway, or do you want to stay where you are?
You listen.
I'm close to wherever Wraith is.
Maybe there's some faint
No,
footsteps
I think
off in the distance. But you don't hear anything like immediately on the other side of the door.
I'm actually always like in the middle.
You want to be in the middle?
Yeah.
We were trying to get to Wraithfoot, so.
So I head back and stop by the first door, and say, I don't think there's anything in here. You want to go inside?
bust it open?
No. Stay back. All of you, stay back. Check for traps.
Okay, go ahead and roll your investigation check here.
You know, busting down a door is just like checking for traps.
It's
The
only
more
11.
direct method. I'm sure.
It's locked, but you don't see anything dangerous.
Pick it.
Okay, go ahead and...
Did I pick that? I did not pick that. Pick that and that. Okay. Oh, I didn't open it. I can assure you of that.
What did you roll though? Just I can...
It was 2
Wow.
plus my proficiency
Okay.
bonus.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think you can roll
Hey, we
that.
finally found our chief
plus your-
opponent, the door.
Plus your
Can't be
dexterity.
opened. Every campaign.
So as you go to lock this, pick this lock, it's something interesting, right? Because you've picked a couple of locks here. You've dealt with some doors that were hard to open. None of them have been particularly good locks. The ones that were hard to open were either like rusted or magically sealed on top of the lock. This thing is new and high quality.
Huh. Then I definitely want to get through this door. I want to take 10.
Okay. Because you want a 17?
I don't know what taking 10 does.
So it means your average roll is a 10 on the die, so it's 10 then plus your proficiency and your skill.
Oh, that would only be a 12. I thought I would get...
Well, you also get dexterity,
You get dexterity
on it.
You could also
Oh, yeah.
use your inspiration and rehack.
Yeah, if you use your inspiration, it would be a 15 plus your stuff. Because on average,
plus
advantage.
my dex, which I've been forgetting to add, makes it 16.
16. Okay, yeah, you hear one tumbler go, but it's a high quality lock.
I have the secret move called Ask Kingsley to knock it down.
I just got a new artisan skill called Smith Tools. One of my abilities is open any door or container.
By breaking it or by
By smithing it. Smiting it.
smiting it?
Any door?
That's what it says. Nat 20.
Yeah, so essentially, he's a locksmith.
Stand well clear so that
Yeah.
whatever trap there will blow up in his face.
I just turn it and just like break all the
Move
tumblers.
me well clear.
Yeah, because you don't really have the proper tools for this right now. So you just like go and you're like, grab your dagger,
Well, that's
and just wrench it.
that's what a modern day locksmith does anyways. They just usually just drill right through the lock.
Yeah.
So the
Open.
moment,
Yeah,
moment that
sesame.
the door opens up a tiny little bit, the fox is going to run in.
Okay.
Just if there's just enough room for
Yeah.
us to
Okay.
Scooch
run
on in
in
there.
and go circle around the.
Is your
Except-
Firefox like on
except it
fire?
opens
Like,
out in the
if
hallway.
it were
Yeah,
to
it's
run
gonna
over a
be
bookcase, would it catch the
Yep.
bookcase on fire?
Probably.
Okay.
If it touches paper, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but it doesn't have to.
For a druid, you're awfully fire friendly.
He's a fire druid.
He's a firebolt.
Sometimes we have to do prescribed burns to prevent the big forest fires.
That's true.
Fire is natural.
Sorry.
Fire.
So I will just read the description to your Firefox.
Squeak, squeaker. Squeak,
A layer of soil covers the floor. Rough wooden shelves filled with a scattering of tomes and scrolls line the north and east walls, except that's not the ones I put it against. And a rough-hewn desk stands in the center of the chamber. Fungus on the ceiling provides light, apparently in sufficient quantities to nourish several small bushes and pale saplings that grow in the soil.
Okay.
So it appears to be a natural study.
He patters in quietly and then turns around and patters out.
Before you take
I'll
on
go
fire.
in and search the room.
Okay. You go and search the room.
Yeah, I'll go in with Wraithfoot.
Okay.
He'll come
Um,
down here.
So there's scrolls and books on the shelves, which we can go through that sort of thing if you want.
Yes, each and every single one. Read the titles.
Leave that for...
What's on the
Well,
third?
like, so it's like, just like, are you looking at spines, or are you like opening and leafing?
What's on
through?
the 10th page of the 11th book?
Do you really want to
And
know?
only every third letter.
I would like to search. Yeah, I want to also.
There's the
search
rune that
this
looks like
as well.
this, and then on the next page is the rune that looks like that, because it's in draconic. Anyway, sorry.
We're breaking the immersion.
Is it all in draconic?
I don't think it all is. But in fact, it might not be at all because this is not.
I speak draconic.
I like to be searching
You do?
for anything related to blights or
Okay.
things like that.
Yeah. So again, so for people looking at like the bookshelves, are you just like reading spines of books and whatever might be on the outside of a scroll, or are you like opening up books and
Are
scrolls
they
and
all in
stuff?
draconic?
They're not all in draconic.
I would start
I
opening
read
now.
each
I'd start
magical
looking at them,
scroll
yeah.
to completion.
Okay, so in the
Front
cubby
words
holes of the desk,
And I'd like a full description of what they are.
you find 365 gold pieces
I handed to Rachel.
and 4 agate gems, and I forgot to write the size
Isn't
down.
that what I found, not you found?
I don't know who's looking
Oh, I
where.
think you're finding it.
65 gold and 4
Okay.
agate gems.
Those would be good for bartering, the gems.
Okay.
Keep those around.
On the desk, there's also a scroll of protection from poison.
Is that a scroll from protection from me?
And then on the shelves, you find a scroll of entangle.
Oh, I'd like to take that one.
There are also tomes on druidic theories about the cycle of life and death.
Ooh, I'd like to take those.
Okay. There's a book in Draconic, so only Kingsley can
They're
read
like-
the title, called The Treasures of the Fire Lords.
I guess I'd take that and hand it to Mars. Be like, you want this?
Question: are there any
He
pictures
said
of
That's
dragons?
exactly what the head was.
Yeah, let's say the cover's got a nice artistic picture. Not like super detailed. I'm thinking more kind of like the Eastern style of art where they're just like flowy.
So I'm gonna,
calligraphy lines.
before Kingsley hands off the book, I'm gonna walk up to Kingsley. Kingsley,
Yes.
there's dragons on that book.
I look at the cover of the book. I thumb through it real quick to find any pictures. No pictures.
As you thumb through it, I need everyone in the room to make a check.
Oh.
A dexterity saving throw as the second page explodes.
Oh, a trapped book.
It's got a glyph of warding on it.
We were just looking for dragons.
If you're on the other side of the desk from the bookshelves, you can have advantage on it.
Oh, I have super advantage on this.
I don't know. Well, I'm
Or
probably.
rather,
Alright,
high
18.
rolling. 21.
Okay, you need a 12 or better to save.
Nice.
15.
I got a 13.
Okay, so it sounds like everyone's...
better.
Numbers.
It's still no dragons.
So dragons all the way down.
I needed advantage.
I'm so glad it was the dragon book that was the trapped one for you.
Yeah. I wasn't going to open it, actually. I was just going to hand it to Mars.
Well, there's dragons on it. You
Mars
gotta,
was gonna
you gotta
eat it.
He was going to eat it.
I know.
That would have diffused the glyph.
Already exploded from the inside.
Yeah, I was expecting you guys to like put it in your bag and like forget it. And
Nope.
Find it later. Nope. Okay. See how many of these am I rolling?
This is why you eat the books, guys.
I know. Books are
Fahrenheit
scary.
451 wasn't a tale of caution. It was a tale of encouragement.
This will teach you to plan
Oh.
trick
The
scenes.
temperature
Actually,
of this explosion.
Yes.
okay.
Could have been hotter. You know, magical fire.
That's 17 fire damage.
17.
on a
Yeah,
field.
cold damage on a failed save, and so that would be
I'm
8
out.
for those of you who saved.
8? Wait, so really 8 damage?
8 cold damage.
I am dead.
You're unconscious. Well, he got pummeled by the creature.
So
8 to save,
So
right?
wait, so
Those
you and I
of you
just
who are
like
still
I'm on
saving.
your back
Eighty
and
I
you
got
and I just
21.
fall over.
Yeah, we fall over
What?
again, yeah.
I rolled a 21. I
Yeah,
got
you
8
saved.
damage.
Yes.
Okay,
You take 8
so
cold
gonna-
damage.
every one of us gets 55 gold. And look, I found these 2 agate gems.
Everyone else was
Cool.
passing it on the ground.
so
Sorry.
who else has
Two
I gotta
agate
quickly-
gems.
Sorry.
I just want to quickly touch
I was,
Terrence.
I was too slow there. I was too slow there.
Cast Spare the Dying.
I was too helpful there.
There's a lot of conversations. Can we pick one?
All of them.
I want to cast Spare the Dying on
Okay.
Terrence, and then also do the same.
55
Okay.
each. I just because this is going to be super quick. 55 each. And all of you saw me pick up 2 agate gems, and this is party treasure. And if you're
He just dropped
passive
55
perception
gold on you.
it exceeds 24, then you might have noticed I pocketed something else. But nobody could have seen that at 24.
No.
24?
I'm not gonna bother.
14
rolling.
is the highest passive.
It's passive perception.
Oh.
And by the way, those gems are worth 20 gold pieces since
So it's not worth much. But each got 50.
yeah, it's
55.
agate. It's not diamond or emerald.
Yeah, it's not.
But we all got 55.
I don't care. I'm dead over here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You didn't see anything. You were busy getting
does
cold.
my illusion fades and I'm back to
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
regular
now
closet.
let's go ahead and go back because I just wanted to clear
Yeah.
up that big.
Thank you, thank you.
Lurking over our heads. But now clearly a couple of party members are down.
Well, they're both Spare the Dying, so
We're spared.
Spared.
No, the cleric's up. He can help. The Mars.
I'm not up. I'm spared.
No, that just means
Are you not
make
conscious?
saves.
No, it's
No,
You're
this
stable.
make sure you're no longer doing death saving
He's stable.
throws.
Oh, okay.
You're
But I
still-
still have 0 hit
I'd like to use my
I will,
healer's.
I will remind you that a number of you do have healing
Yeah,
potions.
I'm gonna use.
I don't think I have a healing potion.
I have healer's kit.
All right.
If you guys are comfortable.
I have a healer's kit too. So
Is that also
I'm not sure that
Yeah,
they're
they're just
stabilized.
stabilized.
That's all.
Yeah.
well, you guys are stabilized.
Yes.
Yeah, we're stabilized.
But
We're
unconscious.
still unconscious.
Yeah, I do not have
Oh.
But a healer kit,
It just
It
stabilizes.
just stabilizes. The healer's kit does not heal.
it does. It restores 1
It'd be funny
Uh,
if Clarence was just on his back.
HP or
Yeah, spinning for one.
If you have a battle medic, we can do that maybe. But a regular, pretty sure regular healer's kit just.
I picked up some mushroom tea on the last session. Maybe Clarence would like it.
Your hit dice.
That would be my hit dice.
Maybe it changed with the new
Do
edition.
you want to use that?
It might have changed with the new
Or do you
edition.
want
because I
to
remember
use
that.
Yeah, I have healer's kit right here, and
Up
it
to you.
says it just
I'd
10
rather use
actions
your hit dice
per
than-
healer's kit,
Okay.
But
and you can expend ones to stabilize. That has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom check.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no
So-
HP plus.
He
Yeah, it
has
just stabilizes.
battle medic, which allows it to give it one hit die.
So I can use this on
To restore hit die. So it'd be one hit die, one of my hit
so
die.
one of your hit dice, and then also.
Well, if you're using healer's kit, you didn't need to cast your spells.
Well, it's a cantrip.
He
Yeah.
needs
Oh.
to get hit points back.
How many? What is my hit die?
I don't know what your hit die is.
As a warlock, it's probably a D8.
56.
It's a
See,
D6?
let me check.
Yeah.
That's the one positive of being on the iPad. Hit
Come
die.
on, better than one.
I got 3, baby.
Plus your Constitution modifier.
5 plus 2, 7.
Oh, plus con.
Yep.
Oh.
Subtract another point.
You're okay there.
So
Yeah.
that was
I'm just glad none of you actually died.
again.
You left us there for a minute.
I had the book to Mars.
Yep. Warlock
It's
is
like
D8.
charred, burnt open.
No, it's frosty. It was
Oh, it's
full
frosty.
damage. Yeah.
Can I flip through the tome on the cycles of life and death?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk out of the room when he does that.
So
Life and death sounds worse.
Yes.
it's so there's some annotations in it. In Sylvan and Draconic, or not Draconic, Druidic.
Okay.
It is
What's annotated?
the annotations strike you as maybe inappropriate given the languages they're written in.
Spicy druid.
Spicy druid.
they're more the sort of thing. I mean, this is gonna make it sound too strong, but they're more the sort of thing you would expect from like a necromancer or someone creating aberrations than you would expect from a druid who is interested in like, you know, the seasonal cycles, or maybe like you like fire and rebirth from ashes.
It's like a romance book.
Is there a picture of abs on the front?
There are passages in this.
There's actually just a
There are
picture.
passages in this book that
Photo.
It's my auto.
they shake me to the core. It's like there's like druids touching the fine bark of aberrations,
Ooh. I haven't
the curves,
heard you get so
the
excited.
trees, and the branches.
The books
Aye,
before.
it's very and the pine cones.
Ooh.
It's quite disturbing. Not good at all.
I love a good pine cone.
You
Is
say
that
that
what?
now, but
Say it out loud.
yeah, not these kinds of pine cones, let me tell you. Okay, so does he learn anything else from that, or is it just?
So I mean, you could read it's most of it is pretty standard text. It's more the annotations that this
Okay.
oddness, but like, yeah, you could make some really great
I'll put
compost.
it back in the bookshelf.
You're not gonna take it with you, okay?
Is there anything else? I mean, I'm assuming that there isn't anything.
I-
And you said there's nothing remarkable in
I
it.
pointed at it and asked, "Do you want to?"
I mean, it's probably worth some money if you care, but I mean, for you, there's nothing. It's like
Well,
that
it's
you
been-
wouldn't know as a druid.
and like annotated.
Yes, yeah, no, yeah, no, it's fine.
So,
There's some like notes on the desk, but they're like incomplete. It's hard to make anything of them. But again,
Okay.
same hands, same languages.
Whoever's working here is possibly a druid.
So, were you searching for things?
I ran out of the room, so I saw a
Books.
second book getting opened.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
didn't one of the our friends early on talk about the druid that looked like me? Was it the dwarf?
Can't remember that. Like that many episodes.
Yes.
There was a dwarf that was
Yes.
talking about an evil druid in this
Yeah,
series.
something.
I didn't.
Perhaps
Yeah,
this
there
You
is-
also found some sticks of incense in the desk as well.
Pariah.
It's about
I
50
prefer
gold pieces
ball.
worth of incense.
Wait, he found them or they were found?
He found them when he was going.
And
When he
they like
found the
these-
gems and
in
the
the Twilight
gold
Grove.
pieces. I think you need some.
I show you guys.
Who puts a bomb in a book? I mean,
Which spell?
I show you guys
Your
the end.
summon familiar, I think.
And then it
It's
sticks
your
in the back.
okay. So that's why that exists.
Okay.
I'm glad you're carrying all this.
I don't.
Not my pack, the bag of holding.
Can't wait to empty the
I think
bag
you
and see
have
what's
like
inside
10
of it
worth of
later.
incense to
Kingsley's
summon
kind of mad
familiar.
with the book, and he pushes over the desk, and I leave the room.
Out the door you guys came in, or out the? There's a door
Is that
leading.
door locked?
there's another
that's a
door?
good question. I believe that door. The other door is locked as well. Yeah. Yeah. So you hit. Yeah, the other door's locked.
While they're doing all that stuff, I'm gonna pick that lock.
Okay.
And already a open door maneuver.
Okay. It appears to be the same as the lock on the other door. But yeah, new, like it was replaced. It's high quality. I'll need you to roll above average.
Is any of the books of notes, scrolls of notes in there? Is that
I don't know if you might have some interest in the
That'd
druidic
be a
theories of life and death
16?
cycle.
Is it actually about life? Not like about how elongation of, or
That's written in
It's-
Druidic, though, right?
So the book itself, the annotations are in Druidic and Sylvan. It talks about the cycle of life and death. So it doesn't directly talk about necessarily elongating life, but it talks about caring for things and how to properly like send them off and restart life.
okay, I'll hold on to it.
It's something that, yeah, it's tangential maybe, but it
Mhm.
could have some gems if you study
You
enough.
can't take that.
Anyway,
First, I check for traps.
Why not?
Okay.
But
But that was an 11.
There's maybe
okay. It looks safe.
bad notes in it.
And
It's
then
like things of
nat
unnatural,
20 to unpick it.
Okay,
unnatural
you
conclusions or
open it.
Read
thoughts.
those.
Aye, but other people could.
And then I open this.
And I give it a 16.
After,
Yo.
we can get rid of it.
Twigs
Have
and
you,
roots
I'd
are
like you to
piled
tell
on the
me
floor
that
of this
you'll
sagging
read it,
chamber. The
give it back to me when you're
collapsed
done. You can take it.
western wall
Aye, but I'm going to
opens
keep
into a
this
vast
story.
cavern,
Okay.
illuminated,
That's fine. Like the
luminescent
understand
fungus.
and read knowledge
On the
or
rough walls
fun.
of the high roof loom over a twilight grove of sickly briars, bushes,
We're there,
saplings, and other woody plants. Ruined walls and hollow towers protrude from the briars. And so, as you can, kind of on this side, right, the wall opens up into all of this space.
Does it look like an area like that's Twilight?
It opens up into
And would I
what's
call it a grove?
Yes. It has
You're gonna
it
call
has
it
some
a grove.
soft light like Twilight, and you do see that there are some plants that are somehow completely dead, but do not look well. And you go from like this work stone floor to like rubble and dust and debris, like you're leaving kind of the fortress and you're out into maybe a courtyard, maybe outside of the fortress altogether.
Hey, look, it's like a grove, almost like a Twilight grove.
Twilight Grove.
It wasn't a
Hey,
misnomer.
boys. We found it.
So it wasn't a misnomer.
This was the same name for the episode of like 2 episodes ago.
I think it was last episode. I think 2 episodes ago it was like Descent to the Grove,
Yeah,
and the last
right.
one was like the Twilight
No,
Grove.
No.
Actually making it. to
Yeah,
the
and last time
side.
you really like stopped
Episode
like just
6.
before you fought the
Hey,
you did the battle at the room that led you down.
Oh my god. Alright, so did we all go through here?
I mean,
I don't
Two
know.
of you
I
did.
opened
I don't
that
know if
while
the
you
rest of
guys
you
are
did.
still searching. I will
Yeah,
wait
we're
until you
done.
guys are
yeah,
done.
you guys can keep having your conversation about the book. I was just
Oh,
We figured it out.
I'm trying to keep Wraithfoot entertained.
Put me in the room
I know
too.
that Sean has more
where?
patience than Wraithfoot does.
I'll follow you guys.
Wraithfoot is patient. He's just going to go ahead and he's going to look around.
Right.
He's not-
So
while
yes,
he's
not
going
impatient
through this,
isn't the right way to
the
describe
fox
it.
is going to walk into the study and set fire to everything in there, and just burn all the books.
And have a great old
everything else.
time in there.
True Boy Scout,
How
leave
many
no
how many
trace.
hit points does it have total? I'm just curious how close the rats got to killing it.
It has 15 right now,
Okay.
but every level it goes up another 5.
So they got like half.
They got it pretty close to it, yeah. But I can summon it.
But I mean,
I
it
think
killed
I can
two
summon
and a half, two and 2 halves of them. So it got
Yeah,
upper
I can
hand.
summon it twice.
That's the problem with
2
Druid.
and
It's just
4
throwing it right back.
So it killed 2 of them, and it took half the hit points from the other 2.
I did most of the
We
damage
deal with
the last
improper
fight.
practice, but we can say 3. That's okay.
But I didn't kill 3 of them. 2 were still left of the 4.
3 2/5 of the rats were killed.
No,
What was the
no,
name of the
half
book
of 2 of them. Which, as far as I'm
I didn't give you a
concerned, is just one of them.
2
name.
and 6.
It
So it's just
is
one rat.
a
between them
tome on
divided
druidic
between 2
theories
bodies.
on
How
the
about 2
cycle
and
of
7
life
six?
and
Half a
death,
rat.
Sorry, he's talking about.
with stuff that you can't, with
Oh, we had a
annotations that you
slide
can't
rule.
read.
We could probably figure this
We
out.
figured this out. How many rats
My
died?
slide rule's upstairs.
These
You wanna
sessions
be-
probably increase my exposure to math by about 3,000%.
2 and 6/7 of them were killed. How does that sound?
Exactly.
Okay. Sevens are awesome.
Yes, because I had 7 hit points and you killed me.
No, it's because 0.1428
It's
fought.
not-
It's like I
So,
love the way that
From
works
where
out.
we are, can we see the
And you
thing?
multiply that by 2 and you just shift it over. It's just so great.
So
So
anyway,
you guys can come in
We
wherever
head
you want.
into the Twilight Grove.
Oh, we
You
step
guys
into the
are
Twilight
not math geeks. You disappoint me.
I take 2 steps into the grove.
I take a step and a half.
I take 30 and pass well
I
behind.
grabbed some fire.
Can I take 2 and
already.
6, 7 steps?
I'm just gonna
Yes, you can.
mark down the fact that the
Oh, then things up. Yeah.
library is on fire.
Yes. I preempted you and grabbed some fire, but I didn't actually.
Oh, yeah.
Like a
Don't worry,
Fibonacci
there'll be
series
more
of steps.
opportunities to
Yes.
use fire.
Yeah, so I'm gonna totally play into it too.
So our druid has a thing about evil druids.
Most D&D, it's murder hobos. I think we're going to call us the arson hobos.
Arson
Not all of us
hobo.
are arson hobos.
We have
Well,
an arson.
1/7 of us
An
is.
arsonist. An artist.
This is how you make things ready for
So I'm going to head into the grove
Okay.
as soon as they start coming out of the room.
Okay.
Yeah, we hit it.
And I'm going to be listening and moving quietly and stealthily.
I don't go.
And I'm walking way too closely.
Well, it depends on how stealthy he is here.
He's stealth away.
Love that as a mechanism
Yeah.
now that your stealth
Yeah,
check
he was
only
through the
makes it sound
door,
something far, but
so
if
if
you
you'll see
get away
if
from your
he
party.
Are we being quiet? You're really good at this.
I see him like creeping up to like look around like the
What do you
wall, and you're
see?
all like right behind him, like, do you see anything? I'm right here.
Real
on that
skilled
stage
That's
with
exactly how I feel all the time. I pick a lock and there's like 8 people lurking over my shoulder.
so quiet.
We're just a 24 on my stealth check.
Okay.
You can't find me.
He picks the lock. He goes through that door, and when you go through, you
So
know
I
what
walk
it
into the grove and I go,
Rayfun!
like the whisper yell.
Rage whisper.
How close is he to the door frame?
And this is how they TP.
And is it a wooden
Yeah,
door frame?
themselves.
Yeah.
Well, the door
Those
is
are called
wooden.
Wraith Foot Kills
The
Robotic.
frame
Yeah,
is
we're
stone.
gonna let them go forward ahead of us.
So, as
Oh,
he's
my.
making these screams, though,
They're whisper screams.
they're whisper screams.
So much better.
Yes.
So where are we on?
Is there a
the
good place for me to
So-
stick an arrow behind him?
Yeah, I think we're
That's not
I
him.
mean, it depends exactly
It's not him.
where you went, but yeah, you can shoot an arrow by
As
him.
far as my
Depending on where you're
imagination
hiding.
has gotten.
No, I'm just going to ignore him and keep
Oh!
Gordon's.
Map? Are you moving forward near you?
Oh, wait, I take
Oh,
it back.
I forgot.
Sorry. Can I retcon one thing?
Yeah.
I did not scream. I just entered into your head. And I said, hey, buddy, where'd you go?
Because you have message.
I've had it the whole time.
Don't you have to go see him to message him?
That's gonna
So-
be
Joe, you said no to the art with 120
Can we
feet.
censor the following
Yeah,
thing?
no
Because there's
direction,
one
no,
word.
But he can't message back.
No, you,
Oh, I can't.
You can reply.
You can reply.
Message,
can you?
Yeah.
You get one reply.
You get, yeah, it's one message of like 25 words or less and a reply.
And the reply is, fuck.
I'm assuming you guys are moving
So,
forward.
yeah.
But not in an angry one, just a very sighing, exasperated one.
You can
Point
see
to
the,
And I messaged back, I hadn't considered it, but...
You can reply.
Pale, spindly briars press close, casting twisted shadows on the earth floor in the violet light, which is the color of the luminescent fungus. And you see
Light?
violet.
Oh, violet.
Yes,
I like
the violent light. Yes, you
I
guys are like,
like the
ouch,
violet
ouch, these
light."
photons are too energetic.
Violet light.
And you can see off in the distance over some of the crumbled walls a large tree with only a few leaves on it. Gnarled, thick.
do we see the monolith or anything like that?
I don't know if you can see it from there.
Okay.
Anyway, it probably would be bigger than that, but
And
anyway.
I'm looking for moving things that aren't us.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Yeah, I don't. If there's more of those bushes, I want to stab them first.
And I need to roll some things.
Bushes need to be stabbed.
Yes, they do.
I am
Okay.
quite confident that there is ground underneath me. I'm not quite confident about a whole lot more. That was enough.
No. Okay, well, once you get kind of to where you are, where you can some of these windows, you see 3 creatures standing in front of the tree.
Creatures.
Yes.
In front of
And I
this-
did print the full bird.
In front of this one?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they looking at the obelisk?
They're looking at the direction you guys are coming from.
Wait, which
Did
one?
they see me? I rolled a 24 for myself.
Well, they don't see, but they.
Wait, did you make this one? The far one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's actually the first mini I painted too.
Yay.
My
Oh,
last
so
mini
you
I
want to
Okay.
look like him.
Just
And-
a moment, everybody. That is Greg's first painted miniature.
And that one's my second one, which was an easier one to do because I only had 2 colors.
Do I see one that
Your
looks
sister.
like Aeon?
Yes, there's one that looks like Aeon. He has a staff in his hand, which I should have printed off the description instead of just the picture. This big staff with a dark red kind of vein gem in it, and kind of red pulses down what looks like burnt wood. The other two, I don't remember what I made them. I think one's an elf and one's a human, maybe. The other two humanoids of normal size, but they look a little pale to you, and almost like they have some kind of like gray veins, like on their face, not where you would expect it to be. But kind of, I'm imagining like a kid that's not oxygenated enough, so their skin's like very pale, and you kind of see like the dark blue. I don't know if you guys know.
Yes.
Yeah, they look like that, but the veins aren't in like the right places. It more looks like branches or roots than it does like veins.
Yeah, but they can't see
Real
me.
quick,
Yes, they can see you.
I'm casting aid.
Well, that's all you
get
see.
Your max hit points goes by
They
5,
are. They can't see this
and
yet.
you
'cause
get
they're
healed
too far
5
back.
hit points. Yeah.
How far away is? How
basically
far
like a
away
plus
is?
For the
five,
next
seven.
How far away?
temporary
not temporary.
I
You're
don't
actually
know.
max.
That
hit
looks
points
like
goes
it's
up
maybe
by
60
5,
feet. Actually, it's probably
so
more.
you still
For
get
him,
50
it's
hit
probably closer to 90.
and you're also healed that
Measuring
much, too.
stuff is by you.
Oh, I really needed this actually.
Same for you.
Wait.
Okay.
Just for those two.
Have the right number.
And then I got
Do you have any more
to
heals?
Okay.
I
How bad are you?
Check
Rolf?
something before anything else
I'm
happens.
8.
I message him again. Ratey.
Okay, hold on.
Do you see anything?
If you call me that,
You don't have
I
any
will
cantrips
execute
for
you.
healing.
No, Ratey, do you see it?
Give me the good stuff, cleric.
Okay.
Nope. Okay.
Just.
Excellent. 60 feet. That's within range.
What's your?
Well,
what's
I don't know
your,
if it's actually 60
you
feet
know,
to him.
what's your 5?
It might be more.
How
You have
much?
to measure it.
I
But probably
would be
60 feet to the
21
first guy.
as a
Right.
max.
Okay, so
No,
how much
that's
are you
to
missing?
him. It just needs to be within 80 feet.
Can
Can someone measure how far I am
13?
away from him, and can I get
13.
within 80 feet?
Okay.
Right foot to the
To these people?
To
the far one.
The guy that looks like him.
Which I did
Like
not place him,
double
by
your
the way.
movement, roughly? Oh, the farthest one?
The farthest guy, yeah.
This is why we have.
A pointy stick.
Yes. Oh, thank you very much.
Only stick wouldn't help.
No, we got this.
Well, I could point to who he was trying to.
Actually, that's clever though.
Okay.
I need to get within 80 feet of him.
You are 16 inches. Just shy.
Then I am.
15.
Then I'm definitely within 18.
The rest of you are doing nothing to be quiet, I
16
presume,
inches
because
is
you didn't
what,
tell me
like
otherwise.
5 or 10?
I'm just doing nothing.
We leave all the quiet to Wraithfoot.
In inches, how much?
That would
5
be
feet.
90. Plus 15 inches is 90 feet. So I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
Still sneaking to within 80 feet of him,
Do you tell me that these
and then
people?
shoot him.
10 more feet.
Okay.
Do you tell me that these people are there when I ask you?
No.
How much is 10 more feet? Can you move them 10 more feet?
Just like that.
Yeah. Because he needs to be within range for my short bow.
16.
Short range.
Yes.
And then without warning,
Okay, yeah.
with complete surprise in my thinking,
Do you need healing?
Did I say surprise?
10 out of 17.
I would like to
Plus
shout.
with your plus 5, I gave you?
I am going to shoot him.
Where did I put my pen?
Plus 5 to your max,
Oh,
too.
you were just dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah. Then I'll do.
Do we know this druid?
Oh,
Is
did
not a
anything.
good druid? I guess you do, because you read the druid ring.
Nat 20.
Okay, that is
Do I get to
That
double my
and
damage?
max that
yeah,
one out.
what you would
so-
have done anyway,
that's
right? Because
11.
he hasn't gone yet, or
I'm
whatever.
topped up.
Anyway,
Oh, that's true. It's already an auto crit.
Yeah.
And now it's a double auto crit.
He drops.
Can I double the damage twice?
no, that's not how it works.
Was I sneaky enough?
Yes, he did not see you coming.
Thank you.
Was I super sneaky? Do I get my extra sneak attack
Is
die?
he dead?
Oh, we'll see what he rolls here.
Can I use a D8 instead of D6? Let me try that again.
Whether you can just keep these at the house.
Okay, so
It's pretty good.
Are you worried about them? Yeah.
If my kids find them, we gotta hide them.
Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh.
Now the thumb makes sense.
So much better than a laser pointer. Look at all that utility.
I think I do have a laser.
Just don't give them to your
So I
dogs.
keep getting
Let them
confused.
pull thumbs then.
Oh, that one's different. This one's thumb is in.
That looks more like a middle finger from this chair.
It does.
The thumb in.
33.
23. Okay.
Damn.
Damages?
Yes.
one shot with the bow.
Carry.
Now run away.
And do I get my extra D6?
No, you do
You
not.
run away, so you
Oh.
surprise attack.
Okay.
I thought we brought this guy.
Is my connection to this guy still open? Because I haven't answered yet.
It should be. I asked him.
I don't know if how long the reply has to
I
be.
thought it was one way.
No, you get a
No, he
reply.
gets a response, and I had
Yeah,
asked
sure,
him what
reply.
he saw, and he didn't say anything.
Message waiver. Message
I'm not
waiting.
sure what the
You
duration of the
reply.
spell is, if it's a minute or what. But
And I don't know
Yeah.
where I was when he did that. I know I was.
as long as you're with 100.
I mean, that's all happened pretty
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, no, it's
It lasts a round. So you get 6
Pretty
seconds.
sure we're
to
half
reply.
around.
6 seconds.
Duration 1 round.
Your call. Is it? Am I connecting?
yeah.
Does anyone know what's
Then
going
my
on?
reply is.
No.
Or is he just off like shooting
The bad
people
guy.
and we're
He
like
disappeared.
still watching the room burn?
You see him put his hand, and there's a flash of light. Come now, we can have civilized conversation. Calls out, and he knows where you are now because he saw the arrow come.
Well, then I use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
And if we wait 5 minutes, you do it again.
My dice are not like me.
Line just
Yeah, it goes away.
When he tells me bad guys, I tell everybody else bad guys, and then I turn invisible.
Okay.
I take a swig of the fire breathing potion.
I lament that I used all my fire breathing potion.
In a fit of anger.
Yeah.
I start walking forward like they
Walking
told me
forward,
to.
yeah, then let's
Okay.
we'll move forward.
So let's go ahead and just roll an initiative now. By the way, I need to roll a perception check for
We're
him
not
as you
going
were
to have a
hiding.
discussion? I thought he wanted to...
Well, I don't know if he doesn't respond. I want an initiative order. If you guys are going to try to talk, you can talk. And he shouted that out so that the rest of you could probably hear it.
My stealth was not good enough.
Yeah, well, he rolled a
12.
20, so yeah, plus stuff.
My initiative was 3.
Okay, who got higher than a 15?
No.
16.
You are Zorro. Okay, anyone got higher than a 10?
I have a 10.
You got 12.
13.
Bigfoot.
The initiative bonus, is that your deck?
It's just
Your
dex.
Dex.
I've been doing +2 this whole time.
What's your dex bonus?
Let's see.
So, well, it's +3.
And
Oh, that's a difference.
Yeah,
That's better than +2.
that is better than
My
+2.
initiatives have been
It's
really
like
bad
1/7
this
better than +2.
Aaron Nor. That took us to 10. You got a 3. You got something.
14.
14. Oh.
He had 9. He has for above 10. Like, 5.
Okay. You just bumped Arendor because I didn't. Kingsley, Arendor, Clarence.
With him looking right at me, I'm pretty sure that I can tell that I did not hide
3,
effectively.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I got you all.
Especially with this thing.
Let's roll for him.
Just hand pointing at you.
Okay, let's roll for him.
So, did he heal himself? Like immediately?
Yeah, looks like.
Yes, that is what. Yeah.
33 damage.
I'm getting
I mean,
mixed
he didn't heal himself 33 hit points.
I'm getting mixed signals. He's trying to talk to us.
Would another 11
We rolled
points have killed him?
initiative, and then he like immediately healed himself.
He healed himself in response to the attack against him.
Trying to read
Maybe he was
this.
holding action.
But
Trying to
that
read
was a
this
surprise
fight
round,
slash
so he
social
wouldn't get an
account.
action when I did that.
So you did that, and then in response,
Right, but
as
he's
they're
surprised.
coming forward, right?
That would be the first round, though, not the round that I hit him, which means he can only do that in his initiative order.
We're assuming that
We
they've
weren't-
engaged in combat, though.
Or at the
Right.
beginning of this battle, I suggest not
Surprise.
arguing with the DM.
Surprise is a free round for the attack. So
Yes.
The person who does the surprise.
Yes, it is.
I think Wraithfoot's saying angling for another attack before he heals himself.
No, I'm not going to get another chance before that. My initiative.
Or that he spotted it, Bigfoot, and anticipated the attack.
Well, the attack made me visible.
Yeah. We're gonna have this paper so I can spell this correctly. Okay.
Your favorite tip.
Very much.
What am I writing down? Okay, sorry. I forgot how to spell it suddenly.
While we're waiting for Greg here, I'd like to point out the obelisk, which is part of the AI artwork, is now part of the map,
I saw it.
and it was incorporated into the game, and we have this lighting effect behind it.
So my question is, what came first, the AI artwork or the idea for the obelisk?
The idea for the obelisk came from his backstory.
My
Specifically,
question
I
is,
inserted that into this existing idea.
And it was quite hard to
I haven't
generate.
seen it yet, so I haven't had an opportunity to react. I'm gonna think about it.
Thank you for your hand.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So he shouts out, "Can't we have a civilized discussion? You guys are coming forward. We have an initiative order if you guys
choose to attack.
choose to attack instead of talk to him." Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna put combat
the
in
battle's
there,
in
see
your
what happens.
court. Zora would be the first person on your team to get to go. So if someone's gonna, yeah. So if, I mean, I guess anyone could attack, but anyway, you were the highest initiative.
Up to Zorro, so that sounds like.
Yeah. So can't we have a civilized conversation?
Up to you, Zora.
Pulls the arrow out as he heals himself.
I'm gonna. Oh, I have my charisma bonus right now.
You have advantage on charisma right now.
I message him. What would you like to talk about, good fellow?
Why you were here? And he also, as he responds, he also speaks out loud. Why you are here? Perhaps there can be a business arrangement.
And I turn to everybody around me.
Are you guys coming closer?
I'm coming closer.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
walking.
They don't see me because I'm
Yeah,
invisible.
yes.
And I
Cast a
just.
spell, then you
Huh?
If you cast a spell, you lose invisibility.
But the spell is invisibility. What was message?
No,
Message
he-
is
message-
a
Message
cantrip?
It's a cantrip. It's a spell.
Oh, then I didn't message him.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know that.
What you could say?
I mean, someone else can also speak. I just
You
was
can
letting you know
yell
you
it
were
out
first
loud.
on the initiative board.
He could
Well,
be.
I was only doing that because I wouldn't be the one to speak, to be honest, in this situation.
As soon as he said, well, crap, then he didn't say anything about the business arrangement.
All right. Well, who's next in the order?
What about this business
Well, I mean, you
arrangement?
guys don't have to go in order. I'm just letting you know that he goes first
If it goes into battle.
if it goes into battle. Yes, and actually, yes.
Can I see
Offer
the
a
obelisk
business
from where I am now?
So it's bigger than it appears. There, it would be sticking higher up out of the tree. So if you get to a place where you can kind of see the tree, you'd be able to see it. I think.
Do I recognize said obelisk?
It is an obsidian obelisk with runes carved into it, and in the artwork, I didn't actually think if this was real or not. They glow slightly red.
Ooh.
I'm like,
Does he still make a comment about coming to a business arrangement?
Yeah. Well, not if he's not responding. That was a response to.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
He has to respond.
Or I have
Yeah.
to speak to him first for the response.
you guys
Yeah.
see me tensing up quite a bit.
Hey, Sean, how close did you have to be for your shot?
The
80
range
feet.
of, the range of the
And
Which is
80 to 60.
Oh, you would have had 80 feet. Do you have disadvantage with the short bow, or is that the short range?
It should be over 80 is the short range.
Okay. No, that's fine. It's
So-
80 something else is the range of the.
Right. The short
Okay.
bow range is 80, 320.
Can we actually see, like, there are 3 people there, but do we know? Did you describe them to us? And I missed
I have not really described them much. No.
Just to simplify this,
Who's the business guy?
we'll just pretend that I did say that out loud.
Okay, he said that out loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he responded.
Wait, business arrangement? That's my answer. What kind of business arrangement do you want?
Sorry. Arranging things I should have arranged before. So for you, as you come around, you see. So they're standing kind of farther away. Is this Furbolg? Not quite as big as him, but same kind of blue-gray skin, tufts of hair, in earthy tones in his dress, with this staff that's dark, with these kind of red streaks in it, and a big red gem. Then there is a large human man in armor. Did I write down? Yeah, he's got chainmail. He's got chainmail on. His shield. He's got a big old sword. He's kind of sickly pale with these kind of dark lines through his face, and his eyes look a little dull. And then next to him is I wrote down human, but I think she's an elf if you look at the mini.
A fae.
Well, so am I. Come on.
Without any obvious weapons, carrying a staff. And then there's the shrubbery and stuff around. Yes.
just want to yell out. It's like, what are your intentions here?
Are you come to where you can see each other? Do you think? Can you see him? He can see you.
Further back,
so.
you can move up.
We're
Yeah.
moving out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like stuck in front of this log.
Yeah. Well, for the business, these dull creatures are poor servants, and there is much to learn or potentially profit by here. This unique tree has a quite valuable produce. I am learning about
and
life.
shakes his head and says,
Didn't like the look of that obelisk. Where'd that come from?
I stealth around.
Okay,
I'm
whoever will
I'm
stealth
kind
check
of
for
like
me.
standing up taller and like crossing my arms and looking quite stern. You should know better as a druid. That's not natural.
I did not create that. It was here with the tree when I found it.
You got an 8.
The
8.
On stealth.
the human fighter kind of creeps around the tree a little bit this way too, kind of face off the path that you're coming through.
It's like, do you not recognize a cursed artifact when you see one? Are you daft as a druid?
I don't know that it's cursed. Things are growing here that shouldn't grow. It seems to me like that's a gift of life.
Not the way I hear it. I hear it gives life, but it takes life as well.
So does a lion. Takes life to live its life.
I step forward because obviously he saw me. I start walking up to him.
He draws a sword.
I'm gonna stand a little bit behind Wraithfoot.
Would you give me a perception check?
Sure.
Would you move me forward to behind Wraithfoot?
That's a really bad
Thank you.
perception check. Well, 13.
Okay.
I move away. Why do people keep... Why do you think
It's not about you. I'm using you as a measure.
Well, they're not hiding very well. There are 4 of these creatures, but on that wall, kind of behind you. And I put the blue token beneath the one I think is blue. And the one without the token is green, and then there's brown and orange. Anyway.
I'm gonna say to this warrior.
On what wall?
Up
here?
Behind, be closer to you, between the rock and the wall, so they're behind Aeon. Yeah, they were hiding. They heard the glyph go off, and they positioned themselves and warned people that you were coming.
So I tell him, if you're with this druid, you have no honor, and I'm gonna try to. You can tell me if this is persuasion or intimidation, but basically calling him out that he's on the wrong side, he should defect.
Okay, well, you tell me. Are you trying to be intimidating
It's the
or
same
persuasive?
bonus.
Okay, so you can roll.
You can pick.
You can roll.
Both choices are good for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. You're rolling. So however you want to role play, the rolls.
Persuading him to defect.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
telling me he has no honor is my rationale, which resonates with me, but I don't know his fighter honor path. So that's a 19.
Okay.
And I draw my great sword. I say, mine's bigger.
Yours is just a sword. Mine is great.
So as you get closer, you see that the skin is rough, kind of like bark.
Okay.
And he says to you, "I serve the tree."
Dragon breath.
So I want to. Are you doing?
Yeah, I do dragon breath.
Oh,
Okay, you go ahead and.
He makes a
that-
DC 11.
Okay, that's 18 plus his dexterity, which is not negative. So.
I guess there's no business deal, huh?
Piss me off.
Am I not being intimidated by you?
Yeah.
Is the third one an elf or a human? That is important.
The woman. Let's look at her mini. I wrote human down, but I think that she is actually an elf.
That's an elf figure.
Do you think I can call it a human?
I think you could. I mean,
Okay.
this is a fantasy world where all
Yes.
using imagination, dude.
Yes, I think originally.
No, this is whatever this is.
I think originally I had them be
Just white
siblings,
hair.
and then when I looked at the minis I had, that's the mini I had
Okay.
for a spellcaster. Yes, she's a human.
Okay. Then I don't care.
Okay. So he saves for half damage. Is that true?
Oh, I can do a 30-foot line, so I'm gonna hit the girl as well.
Okay.
I'll just shift that and do a line.
Oh, now we're in combat.
Yeah. Now you're in combat.
I think so.
What? Let's still deal, guys.
Is this 10 feet?
That's 30. Well, it's actually 6 inches. And a little extra. It's got like a little extra, yes, but yeah.
So that's 10.
Go. Basically, you guys move.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage for the fire breath.
Oh well.
Okay, she rolled very poorly on her.
Are
thing.
they sensitive to fire because they're made of bark?
They're not made of wood.
But they have wooden faces. It just does 2 damage.
That's so frustrating.
Even before I cut it in half? Okay.
Yeah, 2 damage.
-1 for him, -2 for her. Okay.
They take 1 damage.
Oh, I wrote her last name down instead of her first name. Oh well. Okay, and then I need to go to this page for the other creatures.
She has a name that makes her significant. That makes her a recurring
All
character.
3 of them have names.
Killed them.
Makes them consistent.
We kill this painted one he made. We'll use it
I
once.
need to get that one. Okay.
Their twin comes back.
Yeah. His brother comes back.
I shall avenge my third twin.
Okay.
What was that show where the dwarf kept dying? Kept coming back? And
Oh, I don't know what it.
Dwarf, and then morph, and then dwarf. And...
What was that from?
Okay.
Isn't that like last campaign?
Yeah.
It was a web series.
Yeah.
You'd mentioned it before. Anyway, I often watched it and promptly forgot what the first name was. And the series.
Okay.
We mentioned Gamers a couple weeks ago.
I tried watching that. That was painful.
It's a little hard to get into, but once you're into it, it's great.
I don't know. I was also doing other things at the same time and trying to keep myself mind occupied busy. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do this.
I watched Hawk the Slayer, which was kind of fun. Anyway, okay. So you do that breath and attack the 2 of them, and then we'll enter combat. He might continue to talk to you, but... so the blue Dolgrim is going to rush Aeon from behind.
It has begun.
He says the one who started it. Okay, so that's
He drew a sword at me. What
11.
am I supposed to do? Back down? Wait?
It's illegal.
What? No.
16, that one hits, and that one doesn't hit. Okay. That's 5 piercing damage as he gets you with his spear. Zoro, it's your turn.
2 questions.
Yes.
First question, can I retcon my invisibility? I didn't
Yeah.
put together that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And then you can still do the mind thing. And...
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, the mind thing also makes you lose it?
Casting
It's
a
a spell.
spell.
Any spell you cast.
casting
Even
a
if it's
spell.
not an offensive spell because of the way it's written.
And on... Okay, so second question. So this...
I retcon something from last game.
No. I just want the DM's help in like recollecting some of the details of the campaign because that's important.
Yes.
The druid. What is all of like the context that we know about this druid?
This particular druid?
So you haven't asked many questions of the
No,
people
but
you
like-
fought, so not as much as
I'm thinking
I've
about
got in my
the-
brain.
Message received.
So,
That's
as far
always
as like,
goes.
as far as like,
That sounds
I-
familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is
So
he
what-
involved in the crab thing? Like,
Yeah,
there's
these goblin creatures are working for him, with him.
It's all coming together now.
double
They
goblins.
are more recent to these ruins than the other creatures who had the crab that you helped. They told you stuff about this tree and how it produces. I think that it produces like a fruit in summer and a fruit in winter, and like
Happy
one
sad fruit.
grants life and the other grants death.
And what season are
It's like
we in
sweet
right
and
now?
sour.
So you guys were resurrected on the spring equinox. So you're approaching summer. Well, I mean, it's been 4 days. So you're.
Do we know what type of fruit is currently being served at the tree restaurant?
There's only one. There's only 2 for a year.
I don't know if you know, but I think you assumed with your druid that the summer fruit is the good one and the winter fruit is the bad
So
one.
there's one
Right,
fruit?
but there's only one fruit, right?
Yes,
It's
one.
gonna
We're
come out.
going to produce
fruit.
one fruit.
So it produces 2.
It produces a fruit semi-annually, a summer fruit and a winter fruit. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it flower? How does the tree pollinate?
Is there another tree? Why does it grow?
These giant.
You've heard
One single giant bee?
Yeah,
Paria
those surround the
in
tree.
reference to the druid. You've heard that it looks like
Pollinated by the
him.
obelisk.
I think
makes
you've
sense.
heard the
The
title
pointy tip,
Outcast. Yeah, and then there was all that, the laboratory that you ran through and slaughtered all his workers. That he's been doing lots of experiments trying to grow things and.
Kill the workers.
Okay, let's get some shopping going on.
I don't remember which one.
What? So he was he doing like experiment on creatures?
So there was like a rat strapped to a table that had like these woody growths
like
on it,
abominations and
and there
stuff.
was like a vial of something. I think did one of you take the vial that you found in there? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, and there was all you like walk through all these like underground gardens, arboretums with skeletons tending them, and the smell of like rotting flesh and
Good
some
times.
fungus.
Okay, perfect. That's
Yeah.
exactly.
But mostly you haven't paid much attention to it. You've just been kind of running here because he wants to cleanse whatever is. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's exactly what I was looking for. So I am on him from behind the cover.
Okay.
I'm just gonna poke around so I can see him, and I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force.
Okay.
And basically, what it does is it puts him in a completely immersive sensory experience of my definition. So that's
Like
that's
a
sight,
tree.
touch, smell, everything.
That means that
You put him in a holodeck?
Yeah.
only thing he can see now from this point on is 0 talking about 0.
And it's a wisdom save?
Intelligence.
Intelligence save. That's a 13. Does that
Sure,
save?
all the way down this time.
You're assuming that there's
If he's
shirts.
wearing
Yeah.
I think you're 12 unless your intelligence changed. So it's
My
8.
intelligence is a 15.
Right. So I think 12 is your save.
Oh.
So it's 8 plus.
But that's not your spell
plus-
save DC.
Yeah,
I
so it's
never understand that.
8
so it's
plus-
8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence
Should be your
bonus.
spells.
Right.
12.
Yeah, open up your spells. Should be on
Yeah.
On the top of your spells.
So 8 plus 2 plus 2.
Oh, save DC is 12. Yeah.
Yeah. So he rolled a 13, so he saves.
Did I say 12? I meant.
So what does he see?
So I've got
Well,
the,
nothing. He doesn't see anything.
Do we have
Save.
damage for this?
It can, but he does. Nothing happens because
he was trying to
Still cool,
trick him.
I had a really cool idea, but
You can try
Okay.
it.
I'll
So
try again.
after you, he is going to go because he hasn't much life left.
He hasn't done it yet.
I hit him for 33.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy?
He critical hit him. Yeah.
Got a half an arrow sticking out of it.
Yeah.
Lots of blood loss.
He is going to hold out his
I thought we were talking about
staff
the creature over here that just appeared out of the nowhere.
and shoot like a ball of napalm out the end of his staff, right at
Oh, I was here. Just sorry.
Okay.
Scoots
Oh,
back.
yeah.
No, but I-
No, 'cause you said you peeked out. You said you peeked out. Yes.
No, I said that.
You said you peeked out. Yes.
Napalm
Yes.
goes right there.
No.
That's fine.
Interestingly
If
enough,
he-
the thing about napalm.
If he shoots me, that's where I said I was.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
napalm
this-
doesn't fit through windows.
Napalm volume.
Yeah.
Well, it is essentially fireball, but there's some flavor reasons that it is more like a flamethrower than a bead of light that explodes.
Give me a hard time.
The question is, how many charges does he want to use?
Do I recognize your staff anyway?
The staff of
I
napalm.
hadn't thought about that, whether or not you would recognize it. I know you would want it, but
Oh, I definitely want it.
okay.
Once. Big
See,
time.
he might. Yeah, he's going to extend 6 charges. Okay. He is going to launch it. Let's see. So that it has a 20-foot radius, centered in the 4 of you. Well, no, because he's going to. Well, he doesn't care about the goblin, actually.
This is a bad dude. He makes bad deals. Don't
That's
make
right.
deals with
Where are
him.
we?
He's double crossing his own.
We're
his
gonna
own
get
minions.
here in a second. I'm gonna
Okay.
die.
That's me as well.
Assistant.
I think
Oh,
this
wow,
is the
20
TPK
feet is
moment.
more than I thought it was. Okay.
The TPK moment.
It's
So
almost
that
like a
takes
20-foot
3 of the
radius is
charges,
nearly
and then it's
equal.
going to do. Okay, you get everyone in
Wait,
that
20 feet?
20 feet. Yeah,
That's the whole circle.
that's the whole circle. Yep.
Well, you can get the whole party except me. If it's volume.
So it lands there and kind of splashes around.
Save for half, I'm assuming.
Save for half, yes, and it's 3d6 fire damage. If you have cover,
Take that back.
you can have advantage on the save. So like, you have the log, you have the edge of the building. If you got caught in it, I wasn't.
Do I have clearance? Probably gonna die.
You can have clearance have advantage if you want.
Does clearance have 17? Is clearance covered or not? Or can
No, because it landed like right at your feet.
Oh,
Is
great.
this a deck save?
It's a dex save, yes.
We're gonna die. I'm
Um,
gonna die. Yep. There's no healers. We're done.
That is okay. Oh, the save. I should tell you what the save is, huh?
It doesn't matter.
First.
You're trying to beat What is his spell
Does
save?
the 4 do it?
A 13.
Oh, thank God.
A 13 or higher. That is
Yeah.
a total of 9 fire damage.
Hey!
I'm down.
So wait, is that half?
Half if you saved.
All right.
Well, wait, so
4.
9's full?
So 9's full, 4 is
Oh,
half.
sweet Jesus.
I'm down.
Oh, he gets advantage on that. Oh, wow.
I didn't even see if I could. It doesn't matter if I saved or not because half damage would still take me down.
Oh, wow. You guys
I
did not
didn't-
heal each other after the
I
explosion.
hit people and like everyone else just ran away.
Yes, I was expecting
No.
you to heal
I don't have
everybody.
that much-
Anyway.
No,
He
because you
takes...
ran.
I ran into the
I
room.
didn't run in here right away.
I
I ran down the hall right away. Yeah.
And then he's gonna hide behind the tree because he's still
who were
really hurting.
hanging around after
Yeah,
the
when you
books.
hanging down
Okay.
after the rats.
After the books. You hang here and you scoot
Oh, yeah, I was
this
okay.
way.
Whose turn?
I
Sorry,
don't
that
know
takes
you
us to Wraithfoot.
hurt
Sorry, I meant
either.
to tell Wraithfoot that he was on
Yeah, I
the
got hit
Wraithfoot's
back here.
down.
Missed that.
I'm done.
Wraith.
Yeah,
Okay,
done.
so roll a save. Takes us to Sir Bradford.
Who else is down?
Who's Sir Bradford?
No, not
This
down.
guy here.
Not
He's
down?
going to come at
By 3
the
points.
person in front of him.
That'll do.
Oh, great. He rolled a 9 as he comes at you. Okay. That takes us to Aeon.
I don't even deflect the blow. I just let it hit me.
All right.
It just doesn't do any
My
damage.
pecs.
Which, by the way, wait, did you take? You're still. No, you took a long rest, so your 1 damage
Can
and strength
I-
came back.
Wait, what?
Well, the shadow took one of your.
Oh, I'm fully healed up.
Yes.
And I have some bonus from Clarence.
Right, but you were down in strength as well.
Yeah.
And that doesn't recover until he tells you. Until he
Yeah,
tells
And
right.
the
you.
long
Now
rest recovered it.
What does down a strength mean?
Means
You
your
go-
strength score went from like 15 to 14. That was the damage you took.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. Well, and you healed from it. Yeah.
Just wait till you take con damage.
If the creature, well, if someone hadn't radiant damaged it, it probably would have like noticeably weakened you because it rolled minimum damage on its strength attack.
Can
You're
I
welcome.
hold an action till after my fox goes?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so my fox is going to go first, and we're going to teleport out of this and reappear next to Clarence.
Okay.
You can
Clarence, is
teleport
Clarence,
with your
are you
fox.
dead, or are you alive?
No, he's alive. You got
Are
3
you
on.
alive?
3
Okay,
up.
so I'm not going to worry about Clarence then. Then he's going to teleport me like 15 feet away.
Take a shot, man.
Does he teleport with you?
Go up here.
Yeah, we both go. You think so? I guess I gets away if I can get up there.
Do you have range?
The dude's got fireball.
You can send your
15
fox.
feet.
You can send your fox after him, and then you go away.
I may, but I think I can't like necessarily do that. I have to heal anyhow.
Oh. Then take some cover.
Let me rethink this. So let's see.
You could go further out and take some cover on the sides.
Yeah, actually, let's fix that. So instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal myself. Cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And so.
So
what is
lest you
that?
move,
That's
you're
a-
still right next to the log and the blue guy.
Yeah. And that's a how much does that do for healing?
Robert, can I
Wounds is
see your
2d8
measure tape?
plus your spell modifier.
And
Oh, I was gonna give you. I forgot.
what's the inch to feet?
1 inch is 5 feet.
I should have given
That
you
brings me back
Berserk
up to
Life.
full
That's what I was
health.
actually thinking it was gonna be.
1 inch is 5.
And then I'm going to use my Furbolg ability to go invisible
Okay.
till the start of the next turn.
Okay.
So basically, I'm just not
Out there. Okay.
occupying that space anymore. And then he's going to go next, and 60 feet range.
Okay.
To your
Can
fox?
you- yeah, can you see him? Or is that too far?
14 inches?
10.
He can move, though.
Greg, do you want to
So
give
why don't
me
we get him to move for like 30
the preserve life or
to
not?
get within range?
Yep, totally again.
Like over here.
So you're in range.
And then
It's okay not to.
focus
Okay,
fire
no.
seed.
So if I had thought about it, that's what I would have given you. So if you do something to earn it in the battle, you can unlock it.
Okay.
Okay, so he does a fire seed.
I'm
at-
hoping that this
at
battle will
target.
stress you. Okay. What for? Which? Sorry.
He moved over into range. So
Okay, sack that guy. Okay. What was the
17,
17 is enough to hit.
and that does 1d6 plus 2. So 8.
I think you roll max damage on that every time. Okay. He is not looking happy. He's not looking happy. He might have to use his last. Okay. Is that it for Aeon's turn? Okay. All right. The brown Dolgrim is gonna come at Aeon now because
Aeon's invisible?
Oh, he's invisible. He's gonna go after the fox then because
She is?
no, the brown guy you can't see. He's behind the building.
Use the
you can't
pointer
see. Oh,
stick.
thank you. This guy is gonna try to close the distance with the fox, and that's all it's gonna be. Well, he'll go 30 feet and then he'll shoot it with his hand crossbow. Which actually probably hits it. That is
moves him 30 feet.
more than 16.
All right, who are we moving?
He is 30 feet towards the
Yeah.
How much damage?
These little pointer sticks are worth $5.
Sorry. The
Next time we can just push him along.
see the hand crossbow does. Oh, it does really? That seems
I don't know how you
wrong.
can. You can't see him.
I couldn't see him.
That's what it says. Okay. 11 piercing damage.
Yeah, it dies.
Okay.
But when it dies, it does an explosion, so it's like 5d6 radiant.
Holy
fire. No, I'm
smokes.
just kidding.
Okay, that takes us
If
to
only.
Kingsley.
If only.
It's like fireballs at every time. Alright, here's what we're going to do. This warrior is weak sauce. I run over here. I know he gives opportunity attack against
Okay.
me.
That is a. Oh, I've got to go back to the other page because I've got these on 2 different pages. That is a 19.
It actually hits.
Okay. That is a D8, not a D6. That is 11 slashing damage.
Wow.
Because he's got his shield, so he doesn't. Yeah.
And I have to run by her.
Okay. She doesn't even have her dagger out, so you're fine.
And I engage with him. And I use my action to hit him.
Okay. Go ahead and attack.
Alright. I should probably choose a weapon.
This reminds me of a combat we had with like a really big boss that where you guys just did whole person over.
He's not getting away. No way. That is a 24.
24 will hit him.
Very good. And let's say I'm using my rapier because
Show me
I
the
want to keep my AC
Sean,
up.
What's your max hit points?
12.
It's all the same anyway.
Until I get my extra.
That is a.
I haven't given
That's
anyone
8
that.
damage.
Yeah. Okay. Collapses.
I was gonna take him out this turn.
I spit on him.
Okay.
And then rub my heel on his face. And I start huffing.
Okay. The orange Dolgrim back here will just spend 60 feet running towards Kingsley.
And pound my chest a little bit.
How far is 60?
That's
Did he
two.
collapse as in
2 of those.
he died, or did he collapse?
The
as in-
brown one.
He,
The brown one.
he collapsed. He is no longer conscious.
Well,
He's
that's a good save for him.
bleeding
We can tie him up.
profusely. Okay. Arendor, you're next.
All right. So my guy is gonna start shouting.
You probably should have shot his hand crossbow instead of ran 2 movements, but oh well.
So Arendor's gonna shout, "Abominations! Freaks against nature!" And I'm gonna cast Jump on myself, which allows me to travel 30 feet per 10 feet of spending 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leapfrog over the log,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna leapfrog, and because this guy's already down, I'm gonna attack the girl by herself.
Okay.
And
Is jump an action or bonus
Yeah,
action?
totally.
jump is a bonus action.
Okay.
Well, you're going to essentially get to her.
Yeah, essentially,
Okay.
with no penalties of movement or anything. I'm
Boing,
just-
boing.
yeah, exactly.
Proceeded leap.
I'm very glad that he got to use most of the charges of his staff. Even if he didn't use most of his spells.
I'm gonna attack her with my pike.
Okay.
That would be a natural 20
That is a critical hit.
for a total of 12 damage.
You come down with a pike.
Yeah, it's just that's the
Oh, but
idea.
she's
is
already damaged.
you just go, "Grrr," and just like
As you're coming down from
That's
that
right.
jump.
Okay, she collapses.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was already damaged?
Hot knife through butter.
Yeah, he got clipped by the fire breath. The opening move.
Is there
Oh,
any-
the
At
second?
one point.
so. Quick question:
She got 2.
is there any
The
hole
opening move
nearby?
was my
I
30
Wait.
Oh, I know.
Wait, the breath plus his attack knocked her down
Yeah.
by 1 point.
Yeah, she's a 2nd level wizard. Like,
The breath did something.
Yeah. He was so close. If
Pushed
I
her
had
over
my
the
extra
top.
sneak attack die.
no, it wouldn't have quite been enough.
so question:
He took more than 12 more damage after that.
Are there any holes around?
In
Holes?
hers, there's one.
Yeah, like a hole in the ground
You just put a hole in her.
that I can toss her into.
No, there's nothing
Throw her in
that
the
size.
tree.
That's my turn.
Okay. Okay, that takes us to the green one. Let's see, what is the range on a hand crossbow? So I'm not just making these guys waste their turns.
Check that out here real quick.
It's 2060. Okay. So this guy will move 30 feet this direction, and then he'll shoot with his hand crossbow at Arendor. Whoops, I want to put it down the thing. That is a 10 plus a number. That's a 10 plus a 4. It's 14. Does that hit you?
Nope.
Okay, then he'll throw his spear. That's a 22.
Do I have to say yes?
No, because I already know the answer.
You can lie.
That's 4 piercing damage.
Still alive.
Okay.
I was going to tell you that casting jump makes you immune to piercing
Okay.
damage.
Clarence, it's your go. Mars, you're on deck.
All right, I will walk over to Wraithfoot, look down at you.
Shake your head
You should
slowly.
look down on me.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready to meet your maker? So,
And coup de grace.
and pull out a dagger.
Coup de grace, Sean, when you
Take
care.
his bag of holding.
The day has come.
Did
Roll-
you miss?
Yeah, almost. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
How do you miss a heal?
Plus 3. You get 6 hit points back, which could have been a possible, 6 out of possible 19. Oh. Basically,
All right,
that
I
was-
entered the
that
battle
was
with
the second lowest roll I could have gotten.
I entered the battle with 4. Okay.
You know, just
You did better than when I shot the guy.
I pat you side of the face. You're gonna be all right, buddy. It's fine. I'm going to go away.
You didn't max out though.
No, I healed him 6.
No, 6. Right.
19 is the
He
most I
said
could
12 was the most that he had, right? Oh, but
Yeah.
you're unconscious, so. Okay.
You back on.
Okay.
Healing
I'm
is
back
when you
again,
give us the
back
extra
up.
hit die.
Yes.
I still have
But not if he
as
doesn't
I
heal you
back
all the
away.
way and more.
Oh,
As I limp away.
Okay, Mars, it's your turn.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't recognize
use my new level 2 spell slot to upcast Tasha's on the person over there and the blue guy over here. They both have to succeed on wisdom saving throw.
The warrior
And,
and
This is whoever's right behind
The
him.
blue one.
okay, he did not save.
Wanna use the
I
pointer?
told him.
That
Okay,
was an
that was
appropriate-
great. I rolled 2 2s plus whatever their wisdom is, which is not enough.
Yes, the 2-2. So now they're laughing hysterically, prone and incapacitated.
Prone and incapacitated, which is nice.
That one and the blue one.
Okay.
And I use my new fancy level 2 slot. And then I'm gonna stay on Clarence's back.
Okay. That takes us to the tree, which is going to one of its roots lifts out.
Uh-oh.
Tree.
The tree.
Tree has a turn.
Well, what?
It throws the fruit
Clearly,
at
I
us.
should have shot the tree in my first round.
Obviously.
Okay, that is not going to hit you. That's a 14. Another root's going to try to grab you. That is a 20-something.
I'm too quick.
It's a 24.
Okay, that hits.
This root grabs you.
Yeah.
You are grappled. It begins to drag you
I don't want to be
to
grappled.
the tree. And then
We're already kind of at the tree, so I mean, there's not much.
these little
I'm not a tree
guys.
hugger. Oh dear.
Let's see.
No, the tree hugs you.
The tree hugs me.
Soviet Russia, tree
Oh,
hugs
actually,
you.
it can do some
Three
damage
of
too.
me.
Sorry. It also does 6 bludgeoning damage. It doesn't have to wait to do that. To you, yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Where I don't remember. Where
Would you
these
like to
guys
use
are
your
supposed
pointer
to
and then we can put it somewhere?
be. I'm trying to look behind the tree because I don't remember.
Thanks
Okay.
for the boost.
These
Oh.
guys are supposed to be coming out of these bushes.
What's with the bushes?
On the
Hey, when
tree
your,
side?
When your
Or-
Firefox
no,
died, did it
here?
light
So
the
they're going to
bushes
actually
on
come out
fire?
at him because that's what they can see.
Oh,
Because they don't have a ranged
cute.
attack, I believe. Yeah, they don't have a ranged attack. Okay.
I'm down with that. Look at those little guys. Yeah, come on in.
What are they doing?
That's a 7. That doesn't hit you.
What kind of guys we got?
That's a 12. That doesn't hit you.
Your legs.
Oh, yeah.
That's an 11. That doesn't hit you.
This is really stressful. I have 1 hit point left.
My little
Okay. With Tasha Cetus Laughter, do they get a save on their turn?
Yes.
Okay. So the blue guy will
their
try to
action.
save. That is a 16 plus his wisdom. So he is going to stand. He saves. That's his turn, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
He's up. The blue
Zorro,
guy's
it's
up.
your turn. Wraithfoot, you're on deck.
Does he get half his movement? Basically, can he stand up now? Or does he have to wait
So
till his
I-
next turn?
I think that's his
Yeah.
The
the-
question
action
is,
to
is
I think it's his.
save.
Yeah, I guess
Then
it's
he
his
can
action.
move by
I think it's his
standing
action,
up.
so he can stand up. Yeah.
I thought it was half your movement to stand up.
Yes.
Also
So
it makes
the
visual sense.
save from the thing I think takes up his action, not the full turn. Is what
Okay.
I'm saying. Yeah. So he can stand.
Also, just visually,
Okay.
you know he's back in the game.
Zoro, it's your turn. Wraithfoot. Yeah, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm going to try again to cast Phantasmal Force, but I'm going to cast it on the tree.
Okay.
As one does.
Paul Bunyan comes
You're
out.
going to cast
Yeah, this is what you're
a
imagining.
spell that
tree.
requires sight and hearing on a tree.
Well, the tree found
No,
him
all
with its roots.
senses. So however it's seeing us and seeing the battleground, I have control of that.
Well, you're saying it's seeing, but it's sensing.
Can you talk tree?
Okay. What is it? It's wisdom save? Is that true?
Intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah.
Intelligence. That is not good for it. Okay. But that's still good enough to save.
Oh, come on.
It was close. If it were an animal and not a plant, like the standard animal intelligence and not an intelligent plant, it wouldn't have saved.
How is a plant more intelligent than an animal?
Well, so the standard animal intelligence, right, is
But it's
I'm
magic
sure a
in it.
plant is also not
This
intelligent.
is an intelligent tree.
This is a sentient tree.
The question is, do we take care of the little guys before we take care of the big boss?
Hey, I'll take care of the branches. You guys can take care of the
I'm
goblins.
probably gonna die next turn.
Well, I
Well,
could have
there's
taken
a
care
lot
of
of
the
people
tree
about
if I had a
to die.
single
But you should
shot.
probably take care of the little ones.
You're gonna die next turn?
Yeah, I got 4 hit points
I had
left.
a very
Now, if I don't die first, I've got 1.
3.
We're all going down next turn.
Okay,
By
Wraithfoot, it's your go.
I now have 15.
I stand up.
Thanks to your epic.
I can't
Yeah,
see what's
I
going
healed
on
you
over
really
there.
well.
But I stand up and I'm
I
assuming
maxed out that one.
I
did
can
you?
reach the blue guy.
Go ahead and take your third level
Yes,
shit
you
dice. I missed that healing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm maxed.
I had 5 bonus health.
So yeah, take that. Yeah. So increase your max and then take the 5 extra.
Oh wow.
Anyway.
I have many more now.
Beefy.
Yeah.
You should go front lines.
I'm like,
Is the blue guy hurt?
The blue
You actually probably
guy.
have the
Yes,
most hit
he
points
got
out
hit
of
by
all
the
of
fire
us.
as well.
I do now.
Probably combined.
Then I will attack the blue guy. With the bow, I don't know why I moved next to him.
Oh.
I just use my bow.
Okay, you can see him.
And with my bow, that is a
I feel like this is a
15
surprise attack.
plus other stuff, so 21.
21 hits him. Sorry, Kingsley is confusing me.
Surprise,
And that
surprise.
is
He like hid behind this like dead shrub,
Yeah.
and it did not
only
pull
6
any
points of damage.
6 points of damage. Well, that is more than doubled his damage.
Is it
Oh,
gone?
He's not gone, but
Oh.
he's not happy either.
Okay. Then I close and use my bonus attack.
Okay.
Make him do it again.
Which this one would get sneak attack because he's. Well, I don't know. Because
It's
Aeon's
not a sneak
invisible.
attack.
He knows it's coming.
It
You
doesn't
should
matter.
shot one.
It doesn't. All you have to do is hit him. It doesn't really matter.
And that would be a 16.
16 still hits.
Mm.
Do you still need damage? You said
Well, probably.
Can you give me the
Okay, 12.
circle?
Sorry, 10.
10. Okay. Yes, that is 3 times more than you needed.
Is it 3 and 5/7 more?
No, I only needed 3 1/3 points. So
That's looking good.
that was my
Yeah, it's 2
bonus attack, so I still get 30 feet of movement.
You moved a little bit to get there, but yeah.
I will move 20 feet back
Okay. That takes us to.
against this wall. No, against that wall. That's right, because that's where they can't. That's where fewer of them can see me. No, against this wall because Zoro is back there.
Ooh.
Okay.
You feel the caress.
Do you want to tuck into the ruins here?
I don't. If I can, I would, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I have that.
There are shadows there.
Okay. Sir Bradford saves from the laughter barely, and then he's gonna move
No, that's
a little close half the distance towards
No. Okay.
Erebor.
Yeah, sure. He goes halfway.
Come closer, it's fun.
Aeon, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get all of them.
No, leave the little branches to me.
Yeah.
He's got one.
We should
There's
remove
3 of
the.
them.
We should remove this guy because he's dead.
Remove the blue guy.
Cool,
Yeah.
guys, gotta
No, he doesn't,
do
so I'm trying to-
a 2-phase thing here. Okay, so
Here's your red guy.
this little
I know
fox
how much you love
very
colors.
busy.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the fox into existence.
Into the fight.
So he's gonna appear 15 feet away, so I'm gonna maximize that distance.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold my action. Actually, I'm not gonna hold my action. I'm gonna do a bonus action to command him to move.
Do any of those creatures get hit by his appearance?
He goes Super Saiyan.
So he should get. Well, I should probably position him. Let's see. I want to get him close to Kingsley if I can. So
To really blow up.
Fire is the way that this group operates.
Wait, no, I'm fire immune.
You're immune?
Oh wait, no, fire resistance.
I can't bring him into being like near you. You're too far away, but I can move him to you.
You could move before you bring him into being.
I could also move before I bring him into being.
Wait, but resistance only means...
So you can fall into my next turn.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move 15 feet forward. So instead of the fox being there, I'll be there. And then the fox will appear here, right next to me. And
He's already down.
I got one hand out of the tree and I just pat it on the head.
He'll 2d6 damage when he instantiates.
You don't kill Kingsley.
Doesn't the Kingsley may also...
Kingsley says he's resistant, though. Right?
I am resistant.
He takes half.
I do half damage to fire.
I'm not
Well,
gonna.
it's only 4 damage.
The tree doesn't
I'm
save.
dead. No, I'm just kidding. I'm at 2 now.
You can make a dex save, but it's at disadvantage to cut it in half again. Because you're
We'll see if that does
restrained.
anything.
Stop, drop it. Oh, you've already stopped. You've already dropped. So just try to roll.
You said 4 damage,
Yeah, so everything around it
and I'm gonna
Just
say the
4
tree
damage.
automatically fails.
fails. Okay,
Yeah.
and also the furblog gets caught in it.
Okay. So he
Um,
loses 2 death saving throws.
And then the fox is going to teleport out of here back 15 feet. Do you want to be positioned someplace?
Me?
Yes.
I'm held by the tree. What do you mean position?
I can teleport you out of there.
Oh, with me?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
That
I
is
didn't
very
realize the
fun.
fox
The fox,
could...
the fox can teleport
I was trying
out.
to- I was
You can
trying to,
teleport
like-
people out.
Okay,
Figure
now
how
I know
I
what
can
you're
stop
doing.
it, but I can't because you killed my spellcasters.
That's
I'm
the
at
game.
2 health, so just teleport me somewhere that makes sense.
Somewhere
Away
else.
from the tree.
Okay.
You
I'm
can
gonna-
do
safe.
in the room.
Well, I could teleport you back to me.
Somewhere
and I
secret.
could heal you.
Somewhere safe.
How about, like, right into the obelisk?
Up the top of the tree and just get
I could
impaled on
teleport
the
you
top.
back right next to me, so next
Yeah.
turn I could heal
We can
you.
just yell.
That
at
sounds great.
Kingsley.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I think
action
it's just-
surge. Not action surge, but
What?
second
what
win.
is it?
I say it's you're playing. You're the one who's doing it for it. So you gotta
you
decide.
decide.
Pick. The fox can't talk to him.
I'm worried about putting you there because I think there's
What-
too many other
would
creatures
the
around
fox
that are
say?
going to try to. All right, I'm actually going to pull you over
Why
here.
is that all in everyone's
So you're going to
mind?
reappear over
Second
here.
effect of everyone's.
Um,
Terrible.
and that'll actually do another d6 damage on
Such a
disappearing.
stupid song.
I'm sure we have the copyright
Wait,
for that
if
song.
it does
I'll play it
damage
right
to
now.
the
Five,
mage
six.
again,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how much it is.
We'll give him
it's
royalties. it'll
6
be made.
damage to a 15 foot
For the
range, so it's
two
probably
people
hit the tree
watching.
as well.
One is.
And that isn't that the third death save? for
115.
that
Yeah,
mage?
he's dead at this point. He doesn't stand a chance.
Sorry, my backstory.
It's okay. It's interesting
Sorry, not
because
sorry.
there was 3 of you who he was gonna play with if you talked to him. But he got a little bit. He got a couple of digs in there. Okay.
You got one
Um,
attack, which was a big attack. It
Oh.
killed me.
Yes. Yeah. Well, but he got some mental digs in. Not as much as I wanted, but he got some mental
He
digs.
did. He did. He
It
made me
turns
pause
out he
for a
was
second.
just offering me all the loot I can pick up. I can get all the loot I can pick up without him.
Oh no.
Okay. This guy is going to shoot a hand crossbow and then close with him to attack him with his other 2 weapons. And then Kingsley, you're on deck. The hand crossbow is more than 20. The Morning Star is 20. And
It's a D&D
spear
party,
is a
boys.
6. Okay. So the hand crossbow does 5 piercing damage to Aeon,
Yeah.
and the Morning Star does 7 bludgeoning damage.
Combat has run a little long.
7.
Yes.
I
I can't roll d20s very well, but I roll really well on all my damage.
I'm down to 6, so.
You're
Okay.
just D20 challenge. That's all.
Yes. All right, Kingsley, it's your go.
Oh, hello. I am going to do what is called a second wind to boost up some of my health.
Okay.
So I don't die.
And as you were incensed that after like avoiding two of these warriors and killing this creature, that a tree bested you. In your rage, your muscles have this memory come back. You now have your combat superiority.
Oh, I like that. Okay. I was gonna say this is not gonna end well, but
Yes.
This was intended to stretch you guys to see if you would push your limits to see if you could unlock some abilities.
So am I level 3 now?
You don't have your level 3 hit die, but you've got your other two level.
I'm like 2.8.
You're like 2.8.
I'm
Yes.
right on the cusp.
Well, you're technically 2.66666.
Because that would have given me 1 more hit point back, but that's fine. All right, so I have superiority die.
You want us to push ourselves? I did the perfect sneak attack.
No, you did.
I didn't get my advantage.
But
I didn't get my extra die. I didn't get anything.
You should have had advantage on that roll.
No. Let's finish this battle.
Oh, you rolled a natural 20. It didn't matter.
You couldn't kill the big bad in a single hit.
We're not done yet.
Keep going.
And there's a lot of potential for this going wrong.
I run over to try to kill this thing.
Oh, that's good because that's what it was going to do to you.
I know. I charge it and swipe at it with my rapier, I guess, so I can keep my shield up. 13.
13 does not hit it.
Ruh-roh.
That's all I got. I use my extra action surge already. So.
Okay, its turn. It's going to use its hand crossbow on you, which is at disadvantage at this range. That will not hit. You're lucky. This is a 19 and a 4.
Nope, not good enough.
Okay, Morning Star. That's an 11.
Nope.
And Spear. Actually, he threw his spear, so
At me.
he doesn't have it. Yeah, okay. Arendor, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to keep screaming abominations. I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar. For... they need to make a strength check of 12.
Strength check for
For all the branches.
Tentacles and
all
the branches. You got to hit them all? Okay.
I'm so close to being dead.
Yes.
Strength
And
check.
I'm out of spell slots.
The DC is 4?
12.
Oh, 12. Okay, I'm like...
Oh my gosh. What
I
was
don't
that?
have
I
any
don't
spell
know.
slots.
Yeah, that guy doesn't do it. That one doesn't do it. That's a 2 and a 3. Oh, and a 13.
The 13 will pass.
Okay, so we'll call that's the one that's different. That's got the base. Or the 13.
So there's 4 tentacles?
I don't know. There's just a lot of tentacles.
Okay, and what does it do?
It's 2d6 necrotic.
Let's count.
And damage is
1, 2,
7.
Okay.
Many.
Okay.
And for all the ones who failed, they cannot take reactions until the start of their next turn.
They save. If they save, they get half
Half.
damage. Okay. So
we
2
get
of them are
whipped
gone,
with tentacles. Yeah, it's just embarrassing.
and one of them lost most of its branches.
Aha.
So yeah, you can take the two of them off. The last one's there. Okay.
Boy, so 2 are dead?
Yeah, the one without a base is the one.
Deflowered that.
Oh, deflowering.
Okay.
And then because that's just an action, I am then going to jump, because my jump
Racy.
lasts for a minute. I'm going to jump on top of the obelisk.
Okay.
No, the obelisk
it's coming
sticks
out
of the top
coming
of
out
the
the
tree.
top.
Oh,
It's like
I'm going
way
to
way
jump to
high.
the top of the tree.
very daring.
Near the tree.
I don't know that you
You're
can
gonna
jump that
get
high.
eaten by the tree.
16. He's got the jump spell.
Right, but how tall is the tree?
Oh.
I can jump to 30 feet of movement, so I don't know that's 30 feet up.
31 feet.
Yeah, you
top
could
of the
stride or
tree.
jump off the tree and
And-
jump again.
You could
I'm
jump
not-
from
You've
range.
got
You could, like,
you've gotta
Legolas
run
jump.
10 feet
Just
first,
grab
right?
the tree as you
Oh,
go
I don't
back.
think I have to. I have to use up 10 feet of movement of my movement, so I could jump 3 times.
So you can jump 90 feet.
Jump to the
Does
branches.
the
of
16
tree.
hit you as you run away from the
What are they trying to do?
Well, no,
Right.
they don't get a... Oh, wait.
Because it's still movement.
Oh, that one passed.
Yeah, the one saved. It literally has 1 hit point.
Do you wanna
Okay, no, I'm
change
not
your-
gonna jump then. I'm just gonna stay still.
Okay.
Sorry, I read that on a failed it does. I thought it just did for all of them. No, I'm not
okay.
gonna move. So I'll just
Okay,
move my
Clarence,
guy back.
you're on deck after my green guy goes.
And then we'll move these guys back.
I love that half of you are not even like here.
We're just like hiding.
He is going to also. Let's see, who is he? I think he's going to go after Arendor because I don't know if he can actually quite get to Aeon from that distance. Arendor looks a little closer to me. He's going to run and jump over the twigs. He's going to use his hand crossbow first. Ooh, that's a 19.
That hits.
Okay. Hand crossbow.
That's fine. I'm down.
Is 4 + 2, 6. Okay. Okay, then he would run at Aeon then if after he shot his hand crossbow. I don't know if he can get close enough to get Aeon with his Morning Star. I think he threw his spear as well. I didn't write that down, but I think I threw 2 spears. So he will try
I'm
Morning.
gonna put my guy face down.
Okay, that is a 7. He does not manage to make contact with his Morning Star. All right, Clarence, it's your go. Mars, you're on deck.
Yay!
All right. Well, changes my plan.
What level of danger do we have? Mars's ability to.
All the levels of danger.
Your friends are up and down.
Mostly down.
Is the tree attacking us?
We're all.
Or are the roots attacking us?
We're all
You wouldn't
Yes.
have seen that.
Good.
The answer is yes.
All right.
So shoot the tree.
Yeah.
With fire.
Just burn this tree down.
Yeah. Start burning down the tree, man.
All right. First
I'm gonna shoot the
thing is going to be Toll the Dead on the branch dude that's right next to Arendor.
Okay. So wisdom save.
Wisdom save of 13.
They rolled a 2 plus something that's not 10 or 11.
Good.
And he only has 1 hit point left, so that is good enough
We'll
to
roll
He
that.
feels.
end that.
Pass that across there.
I was
I'm
so
so
close
glad
to
that you
taking-
used a D12 to
Yeah.
Take these guys too.
yes.
And I will cast Healing Word on Arendor.
I was so close to taking them all out by myself.
Yeah, it would, like if you had rolled 8 damage.
It would have done it.
Yeah. Because really he had half a point because he saved.
You get 9 hit points.
Okay.
My last first level spell.
Mars, go.
I will bonus action hex the guy in front of Aeon,
The
Okay.
green one.
the green one, and then Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And I did it again. I rolled damage and not hit.
That's right. So you have still have the.
Yeah, the warrior guy.
I got a B. Oh, I critted.
Okay. That might be
2d10.
Nice.
11 damage.
You just bite his head off.
Any pluses? Plus the
Or
hex.
shoot his head
So
off.
what is the hex plus?
D6.
Wait,
Yeah,
your
so
Eldritch
D6.
Blast is a D10?
Yeah.
I thought it's a D12.
No, it's D10 for Warlock.
My Poison Spray, which is kind of like the equivalent, is a D12.
This is cantrip, but you could like beef it a bunch with other little.
No, mine's also a
It's
cantrip.
Also, range is like 120 feet.
Mine's I got a perk on mine, so.
But even there, it's
Are you waiting for me to
But
tell you
that's
the hex damage or
base.
just
Yes.
rolling
But I
for it?
took
yeah. As long as you roll higher than a 2.
There's a
Well, actually, rather as long as you roll higher than a
You
1.
rolled 11.
whatever.
Right.
So
It's
it's
gonna roll
30
less,
feet
whatever
for
the
Warlock
hex
level.
I was trying to do it in the app, but I can't
Oh, so the
find
hex
the
has to
button
be
hit.
more than 1.
Yes.
5.
A real
Okay.
die!
Yes.
He dies.
Look how much faster that was.
And I'm
The
going to
hex
give you
pushed it
your
over the
arch
top.
face spells.
Nice.
You unlock
Your
that. as you-
anger. Your anger is what kills him.
Which one did you attack? Did you attack
The green
The
one.
green one.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's
I thought
right.
that one was green, but maybe it's blue.
They're
Well,
both.
I can only see
That one's
one
brown.
of them.
That one's brown and there's orange. Okay.
Did I attack? Did we move the? Okay, that's great.
The
There's
blue
one-
and the green are both dead now, so you don't have to.
So
Okay.
Are they off the board or are they still?
They're off the board.
Okay.
Okay.
I killed something. I
So let's see.
There's one by me. There's the warrior gate. that's
No,
still up.
it's you're within 15 feet of the tree still, right?
No, he's
No.
way back there.
Because I thought he teleported
No.
15 feet away, and then he moved closer.
If he moves closer, yeah, that's on.
He teleported 30 feet away,
Oh, was it 30 feet? Okay.
and I moved
You're like
half back.
20 feet, looks like. Because it's
So you're
every
not
inch is
15
5.
feet away.
Yeah.
You moved out 30 feet.
Okay,
and
is
moved
Arendor
down
within
30
15 feet?
There's a gap on this guy.
I might be.
Who's within 15 feet? That's what I want to know.
Arendor is in with 15 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arendor can be grappled,
I have hit points. I can take it.
probably with advantage.
You're down though.
I'm
he's-
down.
I healed him.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm prone.
Yeah. So now you see this, Mars. The roots come up and grasp at Arendor. That is an 18.
They snuggle with you.
Yeah, 18 for against my AC.
Look at Tracy.
Yes.
Okay. It is going to grab you. And, wow, that's
Imagine it's like by your foot,
6.
Just
and you're like,
8 bludgeoning damage as it constricts, and then it'll use its second attack to start drawing you to the tree.
how much damage?
It's 8.
Still alive. I got 1 hit point
No,
again.
I rolled
One
a,
hit point
I rolled a
again.
4 on the first die, and I'm like, oh, we're just at 6. And then I rolled a 2 on the second. I'm like, oh,
3 grapple damage.
yeah. So go ahead and pull him to the tree.
Just almost negated my entire.
Zorro,
damage.
it's your turn, and Wraithfoot, you're on deck.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
there were like little attacking bushes that we
They're
killed.
dead.
They're all gone.
All gone.
Right, but they seemed friendly with the tree. Like they were.
They were helping the tree, and
They
they
were
were
helping
attacking
the
the rest
tree.
of you. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's this guy.
And were they a small creature?
Yeah, they're tiny.
Yes. Yeah. They're the little bushes that have attacked you in the past.
Okay.
Word.
I am going to get naked.
Okay. You disrobe.
And then I'm going to turn into a bush.
Wait, is that a bonus action or an action?
I'm going to snap my
It's a free
fingers.
action.
Why do you take your clothes off for this?
And
Because the suppose usually doesn't change his clothes.
You put the clothes back on as a bush?
No.
He wouldn't take them off if he
Wait,
did
why
that.
would you
He would
take
just...
them off?
So
So the bush isn't wearing clothes.
when you debush, you're not going to have your clothes.
You're gonna be in the bush.
and I'm
He's gonna be in the buff in
I
the
don't
bush.
think that bothers him.
I'm going to scuttle across the battlefield.
As one does.
As
And
a
then
bush.
I'm going to hand Eowyn,
Anyway.
my fire-breathing bottle.
As a bush.
I already took a swig of one at the beginning of the battle.
But I'm giving you another one.
Okay.
So you use off your fire breaths here.
The camouflage is hilarious.
So out of a bush, a random unknown class appears.
Drink me.
Here, Alex.
Very awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
A bunch
I
that
love
looks,
Zoro's flavor.
a bunch that looks exactly like the ones that have been attacking us.
Oh,
run
sorry.
up to you.
I was going to say also, I message people as I go by, letting them
I'm
know.
a bush.
like,
Guys.
this is Zoro, please don't.
Well, you I assume you come out from behind. Oh no, because you want the tree to see you. I'm guessing.
Huh?
So you changed in private.
Yeah, but can the tree
yeah.
see?
You should
still
definitely
understand
make
why
sure
you
you
took off
message
your
me
clothes.
because
What was the purpose of that?
So that the bush isn't wearing clothes. If he's changing and it doesn't.
How does the spell work?
I don't know.
You
I'm
have to be
assuming
naked
it's
to do the spell. That's like a Zoro
yes, it doesn't matter. It's a
Yes,
Zoro
you
thing.
do.
It's a Zoro thing. It's a Zoro thing.
Okay,
We
that's
don't
what we learned
question
in,
it.
that's
We
what we
don't
learned
question
in
it.
school.
I gave him illusionist savant, which means that he has to be all
Right.
natural to
Yeah,
be.
alright.
As he transcribes spells, for every one, the first step is get naked.
Yeah, well,
As long as you don't
and
break
you learned
it,
this in
you
school,
shift your-
and this
Yep.
was like your
Wraith, but it is your
like your
And
cohort
doesn't trigger.
I'm
teaching
just
you
gonna
how to do
move
the spell.
out to where I
You
can
had to get
see
naked in
someone.
order for it to work.
It was hazing that I took very
And
Exactly,
I can't
yeah, it's
see.
easy.
I'm gonna need someone to help me move
Oh.
out,
From behind. He's under there.
and I want to get to within archery range of an enemy, and I see that guy.
There you go.
Maybe the tree, man.
Isn't that an enemy guy?
This guy, yeah.
This guy over here is.
I'm not going to stick to this side. I want to get close to them so that I can
Eowyn's
so that I can use a bonus
do
action to get closer if I
through
have
here.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Like that's. Well, I don't want to cluster because we've just learned what happens when we all group up.
Well, the napalm.
That's fine. That's
Napalm
fine.
guy's down.
And the other mage is down too.
That's fine.
Yeah, she didn't even do
And-
anything. She
Isn't that
has marksman on
frustrating?
herself.
Arrow.
That's how these battles go.
Yeah.
By the way, what could that mage
Well, she
cast?
did roll like a 4 on her initiative or something.
What could she have casted? Is it more fireball?
She was a level 2 wizard. What did she have? She had magic missile, sleep, cover spray, and shield. Which
She
I guess
have
she could have used.
Turn
shield.
to bush.
Does a 17 hit him?
No, it does not.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Also, I'm assuming what
You
I
staying
did
where you
was
were?
Okay.
Yeah.
With my bonus action
Yeah,
to hide.
yeah. I understand exactly where your thought process was going, and I think it's just fine.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20 on stealth, and then I'm going to sneak over to that bush over there so that he can't. So that
Magic potion bush?
Oh, I love
No.
Where's the pointer?
We have a stick, guys. We have a process.
this.
This bush?
This one,
That bush.
Okay.
so that I'm closer to him, and there's no enemies I see behind me, right?
No.
So I'm going to get. I'm basically going to
What's
move
that
over.
giant
to,
rock?
I love that you guys are like literally disguising yourselves. Okay. Well, Bradford's gonna go
Disguising
after Clarence because he's the only
Can
one
you
who
just
can get
replace me
to.
with one of the bush people? Where did they
Oh,
go?
great.
Oh, I put them
Got
away.
bush hair. You're
The blonde guy's going for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
does he get within 5 feet of me? Because I remember I have an extra 5 feet of reach.
I don't think he's going to stay there, is he?
He's gonna come right up to Clarence. So I mean, he's not gonna leave your range, but he might be within range.
Oh,
of-
this guy is? Not the blonde guy?
No. That's
me.
That's
Oh,
Zoro.
that's you.
Okay, and he's going to be with his sword.
So you want him?
That is an 11, Clarence.
Misses!
Is he
Woohoo!
within-
Not really. I think he's
I think he's 10 feet from you. I think 5 foot square between you.
But my reach is 5 feet longer than normal.
Okay, yeah. So you could reach him,
But he did not leave it. So
but he didn't leave it, so it doesn't protect him. Yeah. And I will roll a perception check for him just to see if he realizes that you're that close, so that you can potentially have advantage on your attack. Okay, that takes us to Aeon.
I would anyway because he's within
Okay.
5 feet of someone else.
Well, you would have sneak attack, but not necessarily advantage.
Can I grab the potion? Is that going to be my action? Grabbing the potion?
No, not grabbing it from him. That's like maybe 5 feet of him.
I'm gonna like just turn towards the bush, holding out the potion. I'm assuming that I know it's you. because
Yeah,
you're
I messaged
messaging.
That's the bush on the head.
Grab the potion, wink, and then shift over here
Okay.
and breathe out fire
On those two guys.
on those two guys.
I like it.
Does it cover the tree too?
2d6.
I think it's a 15-foot
Yeah, it's
cone.
15 foot,
Okay.
so I think I can just barely get the other one in.
Yeah.
And I want to spit it in such a way that it doesn't hit Kingsley.
Yes, yes.
This time. This time.
Okay, 15 and 19. I don't know if those save. I'm pretty sure the 19 does. But...
They both do, right?
Yeah.
That would be 11 damage.
11 fire damage.
Yep.
That's already halved.
Nice try.
Thanks for making the executive call on that.
Okay. They scream in pain. Well, one mouth screams in pain, the other curses in Goblin, which I think. Do you understand? No, yeah, you don't understand. They
The two of us
understand.
understand.
The bush and the
It's really
rain.
annoying that the two of us have the same language. That really bothers me.
The fox is going to move over here and spit a
Well, it's a.
flame seed at
Well, I guess
the
maybe it's not
one
that
area.
rare. 3 of the 8 languages spoken among you are shared between people, which I keep forgetting that you speak Draconic as well.
I'm very draconically adept.
Problem is I have your original name, not Mars, written down on those. I don't remember it's you.
Does a 10 hit?
10 hit the.
Oh, sorry. Does a 12 hit? This
Uh,
one?
This one, 12 does not hit him.
Okay. So the fire seed misses.
Okay. Okay, that's Aaron. Okay, Kingsley, you're on deck. It's the brown guy's go. He is going to attack Aeon, so he'll do his Maul first. Well, his Morning Star. That is a 19
That hits.
for 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Then his hand crossbow, which is at disadvantage. That is a 12.
I have a 12, so it hits.
Hits, okay. That's his d6. That's 5 piercing damage,
I
and
go
he
down.
threw his spear, so he doesn't have the spear. Okay, Kingsley, it's your go.
Does your fox also burst into...
Yeah, my fox disappears. I think.
Ooh, that's a big. Yeah.
It's been a long time since it's on my turn. Did I hit that little dude with my rapier or no?
You missed him last time.
No, but he just got fire breathed.
Okay.
Is he? He's looking a little rougher.
One of his mouths is screaming, the other's cursing.
I poke him with a rapier.
Okay, poke him with a rapier.
Come on.
Isn't saying anything.
You know what? Silicone dice on a silicone rolling thing is probably not the. 13?
13 does not hit him.
It's like very fancy.
That's all I can do.
You don't use your bonus action to attack or anything? It seems like you used to attack twice every
Well,
turn.
I had.
Well, you only get
Well,
so
I
many.
used my action surge to sprint
Right.
over.
Okay.
So that's already spent.
Okay.
So I could take another second wind to get some health
I
back.
don't know. That's
If you
fine.
have-
I just.
if you have two
It
weapons
seemed like he
on
used
your
to
bonus
have more
attack,
attacks.
you're
Okay.
you're off.
That means it's his turn. He's
He
going
has a
to turn
buckler
around
as
and
option.
reciprocate. That's a 8 with his Morning Star. And ooh,
I mean, I will take my second wind to get some
Okay.
health back. That's all I'll do. That's a bonus action.
and a 13 with his hand crossbow. And I think he threw his spear too, so he only gets the 2 attacks. Okay.
It's weird.
Arendor, it's your turn. Clarence, you're on deck.
Okay. So when you said that it grappled me, it's just around my feet, right? So my hands are free.
Sure.
Awesome. I'm going to take out one of my alchemist fires. I'm going to toss it on the tree. It's a 1d4 continuous burning.
Yes, every round it takes 1d4 damage until it puts it out.
That's right. Then
Make a ranged attack.
Dexterity plus proficiency.
what's
Against a
it's,
tree?
Yeah.
With advantage? It's big.
is it just a
So it's a
Dexterity
d20 plus dexterity plus your proficiency. I assume you're
plus
proficient
three.
at throwing.
I am
Bottles.
proficient? I'm sure. So 4 plus 1
It always changes.
proficiency bonus is what?
I'm on
Plus
the
2,
side
so
of the story.
7?
Wait, hold on.
So as you're like twisting, you like throw it and it lands like at the base of the tree.
What?
And starts a fire in
The chaos.
Next to
the
it?
base of the tree. Yeah.
I love that.
Well, okay.
Oh, I need a short rest.
So-
I maximize
Used
it.
up an alchemist fire. And then I'm going to cast Misty Step, and I'm just going to
Nice.
30 feet
puff
away.
out.
Oh, because I gave that to you.
That's right.
You just do 30 feet
Yeah, just
back.
go straight back behind the bushes.
That's twice that you guys have
before myself.
done that. Like, I just
You want
gave
to stand
that
up?
Yes, I'm gonna stand up.
Do you want to move?
This tree really wants to create another thrall. Come on, can't it just kill one of
You
you?
still have half your. You still have 15 feet of movement.
Yeah, but I want to move away from the scary. I have 1 hit point left. I'm gonna go near the wall. Actually, I'm gonna hide in the rock, inside the rock.
I'll also throw it out there again. I think you guys had like 4 healing potions.
I have a healing potion.
Wait,
It's for me.
Wait, which pocket? Do you have pockets?
He doesn't have pockets.
I have a chain around my neck.
okay.
I thought you had like a satchel or something.
Clarence, it's your go. Mars, you're on deck.
Had in order.
I really didn't expect the Golgums to be the last creature standing here.
No, the tree is the last creature.
Well, I
standing.
know, because it is a bag of hit points.
Not a creature.
But the rest, but like I figured
The last
that the,
mobile creature.
that the humanoids would have survived more than the goblinoids.
All right.
Wait, the guy that's fighting Clarence is already
That was
dead.
the plan.
Nope.
Oh, by the way, would you
Oh
give
no,
me,
he's not dead yet.
give me a flame token so we can
Still
put
fighting.
Oh,
on
yeah.
the ground?
Thank you.
I'm just being hit at while I do other things.
So you said it was around it. I'll just put it.
Yeah, so put it like next to wherever you want. You can.
I'm going to cast my last channel divinity for you. That is going to be.
Wait. So as you go to do that, before you actually, I'm going to give you your preserved life feature, if you want to use channel divinity for that instead.
I do. So. We're just at about. Yes. You get 5 hit points. Yes. You get 5 hit points.
Yes.
I get 5 hit points.
Yes.
Yes. Channel divinity. Preserve life. I have preserved life.
What's your radius on that?
30 feet.
Do I get it?
No.
No, it's 3 people he picks within
Oh.
30 feet.
Because
Where
when
did I
it's
go?
15 bloody 15 is
You're under the bush.
creatures.
You're
Oh, actually,
rolling.
what's your hit points? 2.
Yeah. If you're less than half, he can affect you with this. I don't know what the limit is.
I can divide however I want to. Right. You're at 1 hit point.
I was at 1.
It's okay.
Okay.
Well,
I should be safe.
Give
I
it
think
give it to
you're
him.
good.
I have ranged attacks. You can give it to
So
him.
don't you?
He's
You're-
out of spells.
I'm
you're there
a
too.
tree person, so the
He's
tree
useless.
the tree's not going to really. Do
And I don't know you're a tree person.
I messaged everyone.
Yeah, but it's an action.
Isn't message just one person?
Yeah, you message one person at a time.
Yeah,
so
you
you told him.
everyone. Yeah, it's not like a party line.
Or an email.
I did a group chat, Robert.
If you guys want to eventually try and get some sort
I'm
of
at 8.
magic item for that,
The question is, do I hit him or heal myself? I'm going to.
is the channel divinity not an action?
It is an after good point. So I am going to drink the potion I have. I have a healing potion.
I definitely.
That's 2d4 plus 2. 5, 7 hit points.
Okay, Mars, you're
Double
on
digits.
deck.
Okay, that's my turn. I'll stay in melee with the guy.
I am going to move my hex as a bonus action to Sir Bradford, who is in combat with us, and then I will Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Do you want a token for the hex?
I would love a token for the hex. And yes, the Eldritch Blast will be to the
He
face.
hexes Clarence.
It is a 19 to hit,
That'll actually hit him.
and it is 4 plus a 7 damage.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Wait, 4 plus 7 or 4 plus 3?
7 total.
7 damage total.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like having a.
That's a 700% increase in his damage. Okay.
So many angles.
All right, Zoro, it's your turn. Right foot, you're on deck.
Alright.
This works really well for touch spells. Yeah. Like
Alright.
these
Little guys attack?
When
are they up?
They
have it appear and
the goblins.
Yeah.
They went after each of you. Like
Did he miss me?
he missed you.
Sorry to retcon this, but I have a riposte, which
Okay.
is a reaction.
Okay.
So basically, I attack that.
Okay. You can attack the orange guy. You can keep
I'm
going.
going to
Sorry, I was
scramble
waiting
to
for
the
that.
top of the tree.
Scramble to the top of the tree.
Yes.
Oh, you're just doing as I wanted to do it.
Okay.
Well, I was actually sad when you.
Roll a deception check for me.
That would be a 23,
Okay. That'll
To
hit
hit?
him.
and I would do 16 damage.
Okay. The orange guy is no more.
15.
Can I get advantage from the deception check?
guy at?
Where you were behind there?
I was here, and then I.
No, when you changed, you were.
I
Behind...
changed. I was behind here.
Get some good listing.
I'll give you advantage. Well, you get advantage because it's a charisma check.
Ah.
You already have advantage, so there.
Oh, I got a nat 20, so 26.
Okay.
That doesn't
You
do
s-
it.
you s-
Nothing will.
Yeah.
So I scramble up to the top of the tree, and I'm specifically looking if there's any fruit.
Okay. You see a bud.
You eat it.
You see a bud on the tree. A little, like out of, not like off of a branch, but like out of kind of like a thick part of the trunk. There's this little, like, teeny stick with a little.
And
bud
do
going.
basically, I just want to, like, am I seeing anything about the obelisk? Can I read anything?
We'll wait until your next turn since you look for the fruit. We're looking for the fruit this time.
Okay.
But
As a bonus action, can I take the fruit in my hand?
you want to pick the bud?
Yes.
Hey, but
Seems a little premature.
You might want to ask what the bud looks like.
Is it a Bud Light? Do I have a can
set
opener?
the DC on something that cannot be pulled until the thing actually gets.
Is it dark and gnarly?
I would need another action in order to message the tree. Is that correct?
Yes, it's an action to message the tree.
Then
so-
I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. And I assume that climbing the tree was easy because you're a stick creature.
Well, it's an illusion, not a
What is
transformation.
the action that I've taken
I
though?
feel like they make it hard.
Well, you probably move like you use
move more than 30
You
feet.
move more than 30
Oh,
feet, yeah.
right, I did. That's
yeah.
right.
So you
that's
move to the tree and then you climb the tree.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have tree walks.
Okay, Wraithfoot, it's your go.
I'm going to attack the thing next to me. I'm going to sneak attack him because he's engaged.
So you have advantage because he does not know you're there.
Um,
He rolled really well, but not well enough for you.
for sneak attack, I also have advantage if they're already engaged with someone else. So I would have had advantage.
No, you
anyway.
don't have advantage if they're engaged with somebody else.
Yeah,
you just
that's part of the sneak.
you get to do sneak attack damage. It doesn't give you advantage.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
if I have
engagement.
advantage.
Yeah, if you have advantage or if they're engaged.
So the problem is we have a DM that knows the rules.
And
Which is the real problem here.
well, my confusion is that with my level 3, one of the things I get is advantage if I go first, but I'm not going.
Yeah, yes,
first.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. You've got a bunch of things that are very similar that stack on top of each other in fun ways.
I know, and it's confusing.
And I'm gonna go ahead
It's
because
confusing.
I know you want it. I'm gonna give you your extra sneak attack die
It's okay.
because it probably doesn't matter.
I'll stop whining. Is what I said.
Well, so I've about got Clarence leveled up. I need to actually.
Write that down. You cannot get me to sign it, but you can write it down.
You're out of spells.
I have one second level spell left. Okay, you said for third. I get my spells for third level.
No, you get the prepare like the vein light. You don't have the spell slots yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't given the spell
All
slots
right.
yet.
So
You're out of spells. Okay.
So
You can ask
then
me.
yes, I'm out of spells.
Okay.
I'm out of spells too.
Because do I have third level spell slots?
Not yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out where
24 will hit.
24 will hit. Yes. Not as strongly as you would
So
suspect.
when I do second level spells,
So you can't cast any second level spells yet. You know some, but you don't have the magical energy to cast them at the moment.
You have read the books, but cannot practice.
But
And
who knows? Well, what'll happen if you try?
Try really hard.
Can't cast spells.
Okay.
do you want to hold off on the
Like a
2d6
attack
sneak,
spell?
or do we
If you
still
roll,
want
you would
to
roll?
Go ahead and take it.
Is burning
Okay,
hands.
because I interrupted you as you were
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
because I'm really promising
yeah.
I'm to stop
Or
whining.
is it-
No.
is
So
it
I was
a-
expecting
okay.
this battle for you guys to unlock most of your level 3 things by
But
stretching
then
yourselves
you roll,
because you're going to need it.
dexterity saving
And I've done a good job of giving
So-
Clarence stuff.
That extra point of damage is really going
There's
to
no
help.
reason you wouldn't
We're now up to
So they'll get
11.
advantage on you.
Well, guess what you needed?
Did I need exactly
Yeah.
You
one?
needed exactly 11. So I did unintentionally what I wanted to do all along with it.
Because I rolled exactly a 1 for that
Yeah.
third
Always
die.
He had 11 hit points left. Okay. And it is your turn now. He is no longer there.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up.
And I believe you can move your hex on your turn with a bonus action or something.
Oh, Sir Bradford is dead?
Yes, he just took it in the side.
And
He managed to
Oh.
like slip underneath
Robert,
the
would you
chainmail,
take
but like
Sir
still get
Bradford
up and in.
Nice.
Sir Bradford,
Yes.
your day has come. Hex goes to.
To the tree. Well, I have to wait for my turn, but it'll be
Yeah.
on the tree.
how badly crispy is this guy?
Not terribly crispy.
Okay. Then who's about to get more crispy? So I burning hands him.
Okay.
So that's 3d6. He has to do a dexterity saving throw.
That's an 11, I believe.
Burning finger.
Against, what would that be?
Middle finger.
11 versus my spell.
Your spell, which I think is 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, your spell save is 14,
Spell
actually.
DC is 14. So 3d6 damage. That must be a 3, 7, and a 12.
12. Okay, considering that he had 7 hit points, that is enough.
Good.
He's cooked.
You're fired.
He's charred.
Fired!
Okay.
Shotgun punch.
Wait,
Yeah,
put it back,
okay.
guys. You gotta knock him over with the finger.
So I'm going to pause here and ask
Burning hand.
what your guys' plan, strategy is at this point.
We're not going to tell you.
We're
You know what? So my question is
When you say strategy,
whether we need to continue this or not is what I'm trying to figure out.
gonna burn this
We are
tree
going to
down.
burn this tree
Tree down.
down.
Yeah.
Right, but how are you?
20 feet away from
As
it.
20 feet
far
away.
as possible.
Okay.
We're just going to be casting spell.
Told the dead. Told the dead.
Okay.
I am
Okay.
out of spell slots.
You need to move me out because I'm no longer.
Can I do 15? How far can
Actually, I am going to use my bonus action.
You
bonus
Can I just
action.
flame this 40 foot?
I'm just
Oh
gonna.
no.
I'm just gonna make a fire and throw it at it. Like that's what I'm gonna do.
Anyway,
I'm
Wait.
just going to use flame.
16 feet away from it.
Can we take a look at the obelisk before we burn it? Like,
Well, it'll still
No.
be there after the
We
tree
know what
burns
the
down.
obelisk is.
we know what the obelisk is?
I know what the obelisk
yes.
is.
Okay,
So
so,
for the sake of time, I'm gonna let you guys from a range. You can finish the tree.
The tree
It's,
uproots.
you've killed a
Sure,
sixth,
walking
a sixth of it.
As I see this happening,
Are you gonna stay up there?
Oh, the
That's
fruit.
important.
well, first, if I see the fire coming, I might try to grab the fruit. Or
Okay.
the bud.
Okay.
As I'm seeing this happening, I'm going to ask that we hold off on burning the tree because it's part of the ecosystem down here. We have one good fruit, one evil fruit every year.
No, we will
I'm
burn
burning it
down this
down.
tree. It must go. It's blighted.
This tree
Are
grabbed
you?
me.
How do you know that it's blighted?
I know
Did you
it's
talk to the
blighted.
tree?
How?
Bad touch.
I'm gonna
Um,
try.
There was a similar obelisk in my forest, and it's caused it to die. There was a blight that was going on.
I'm gonna
it wasn't
message-
until we destroyed
I'm
this
gonna message
obelisk
Eowyn
that
and
we
tell him
set
to
them.
just wait 1 second. I'm gonna talk
Can
to
we
the
destroy the obelisk instead of the tree then?
Don't talk crazy.
The tree is already corrupt.
While they're doing this, I talk to
Oh.
the tree.
I totally in the picture, which is cut off in the thumbnail, but if you look at the full picture, there's actually a little river of like black oily stuff coming out of the base of the tree that flows out into the cavern wall in a crack in the wall. Which I don't forget. It's in every picture, but none of the pictures you can actually see that. Anyway,
Oh, it's going
Keep
down
going.
the
You can
river.
see.
The obelisk is producing it.
Remember the
That's
Not
what
the
you
obelisk.
said.
The tree is producing the blight.
I'm going.
well, it's coming from the base of the tree, but the obelisk is in the tree, so I'm not gonna. I
Burn it
can
down.
adjudicate that. You can argue
Burn
about it.
down.
I'm going to say,
Fresh life will respring
Master, are you well?
from this.
To the tree.
I do not like fire, and I know you are not one of my children.
I throw the fire in the tree.
I'd like to go search the fallen druid as well.
Okay.
the one who's
Um,
right next to the
I
tree.
assume you're waiting until after you destroy the tree to do that.
And
Okay.
grab. Yeah.
So you guys can keep arguing about the tree.
Does the warrior have any nice weapons I can grab?
Yeah, we'll get there. But
Are we-
we're
are we
still,
looting?
I still don't know if this tree's gonna
Yes.
gonna
Yeah.
kill Zoro or not. So we're-
Are
Alright,
you
we'll finish
well?
this.
the fire makes me nervous.
Where did this come from? And I point to the obelisk.
I grew around it.
It was here first.
This might mess up lore. Hold on. Loading.
My-
Thinking tokens.
My memory as a sapling is hazy. I grew around it. I don't remember if I was planted before or after it arrived.
Okay, it's sentient after.
Why are you here?
It is where I grew.
What is the purpose of your fruit?
This is how plants reproduce.
You know this. You're a plant.
Birds and the bees and the tree fruit talk.
Tell me about the bees and the birds.
You should put out the fire.
Will you?
That's about the
Will
river.
we be safe if?
Are you still messaging? Is this all happening,
This
or are
is
you
happening,
speaking
like-
out
I
loud?
don't know.
I'm assuming it's well, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Probably message.
How is the tree talking back?
Reply.
They can reply to
It
the
can,
message.
it can reply.
But if it's not a message,
Well, no, that's what I had to figure out. Right. It knows common, so it has some way to communicate. Maybe it knows common sign. I don't know.
Common
knock.
Morris, common Morris.
Message. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Message. If I put out the fire, will you let us talk with you and not destroy us?
I let you climb here. Did not wrap you in my vines.
You can ask the tree about the black coming out from it.
I'm gonna do a cantrip prestidigitation, and I can snuff out all the fire.
Okay.
As long as it's as big as a small bonfire.
Okay. So the fire at the base of the tree is gone now. And I don't know if this conversation is happening mentally. I don't know if you're fire breathing on it or what, but.
After I do that, I turn to them and like, my good men, wait. As this little bush.
So what are you doing up there? Like, get down here. Let's burn down this thing.
I'm
talking to it.
The tree.
Full of this.
There's nothing to say. Tell it it's going to die.
Speaks common.
Tell yourself.
Is there any way to remove the infection from you?
What infection?
You are infected with the obelisk.
The obelisk is uncomfortable. However, I think it might give me strength. I think it plays well with my seed.
What is your seed?
My memories as a sapling are hazy, but I don't think I was planted as normal trees are. I think I came from a piece of wood that had mixed with flesh and unlife.
I'm gonna message Eowyn and tell him everything the tree has told me and be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't talk to trees very often. Seems like you're domain.
Do you have anything to ask? Otherwise, I'm going to leave and you can do what you want. I'm very confused.
That's about right.
Checks out. So what did it say just now? It said it was.
It was.
It doesn't think it was planted as a normal tree is planted, but it
was
came
like
from a piece of wood
flesh.
that was mingled with flesh and unlife.
Ask it where the sap is coming from and why does it realize it's poisoning the entire forest around it?
I ask these questions.
Poison? I don't see.
I love
death.
that the rest of us are standing around thinking none of us can hear a word.
Well, I told them to wait.
I'm making a fire.
The only death I've seen is what you have inflicted. Look at the life around.
There's so much death beyond
life can be
the walls
extended.
that you can see.
Black liquid is flowing into a stream and poisoning the entire forest around you. Your brethren are dying.
At this point, I'm just gonna like basically be a communicator. So now you guys can directly talk.
Is it poisoning or is it just changing life?
It's changing them to monstrous abominations. Is what it is. It's natural.
If a human isn't propagating it, why is it unnatural?
They're suffering. They're changing. They're dying. It's not with the natural balance of things. It's dark magic.
Dark magic.
Tree does not care.
Mars is getting bored and
Is it-
decides he wants to Eldritch Blast the tree while the conversation is happening.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
I throw
Zoro's
8
still
damage.
on the tree.
16, 21 to hit.
Does extending life have to be dark magic?
What do you know of this obelisk? Where did it come from?
I already told you that. He grew around it.
That's a 21 to hit you in response to the
attack.
The attack. It actually attacks you twice, but only one is going to hit.
While they do this,
Don't see your
we'll deal with this later.
Zoro. Zoro's the only one close enough as far as I know. Wow, that's 11 plus 2, that's 13 damage.
You didn't need that much. I'm dead.
Zoro, you'll... Oh, forget it.
And now,
Fire.
and now we can't talk to the tree.
Did we see him fall out of the tree?
I'm not gonna make him fall out.
He would take like
He's on top. He falls over.
5d6 damage.
But
the
we
ground is,
can't
like,
get to
instant
him.
death.
Oh,
No, wait, can't.
Oh yeah, does
so
that
the
give
branch,
me...
the branch swats him out of the tree. And
Jump
says,
the
Yeah,
So, like,
I can
like,
get to him.
Get up there.
Does he
Do I
flee
get
across?
instant death?
I can catch
You're
him.
not instant death. You're unconscious.
No,
Where does
but
it fall?
isn't there a rule that if you take
Too much.
too much damage?
Negative half of your total.
You have to. It has to be
You're-
negative.
You're instantly
After you hit
dead.
0, the remaining damage has to be equal to your max hit
So
points.
hitting the ground will kill you
Well,
instantly.
Well, or we could say that it like hit him and it sent him flying.
Yeah, part of
and
the
then
damage,
hit the
it
ground,
swatted
took
him
damage.
straight down to the ground, and that's where part of the damage came.
How much damage?
I think we should go with that.
I think
Yeah.
someone wants.
Stop asking questions.
This is a good straight down.
Yeah, straight
All
down.
right.
Just hit it straight down.
Is he still a tree thing?
He's still a little tree thing.
Even if he's done-
I believe.
And
Yes.
Yes.
Spitfire.
Yeah, because he's still alive. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But
So the spell.
the
Yeah.
bonfire I had going, I'm start checking like all sorts of.
They
was
put
that?
out the
Spare
fire.
the dying.
Oh, you
No. While they were all talking,
How much
I was
does that
building a
give me?
fire.
Or does that
Oh,
just
checking.
you were.
stabilize?
And I'm
It was
spitting
15
fire
feet.
on it.
Okay.
And
I believe the
casting
fire
it,
breath
produce
is
flame.
a 15-foot cone.
So when I cross
It's-
here.
Oh, well, then I'll use produce flame.
You probably need to make at least one
Which is,
that saving throw
30.
before I get to
I-
you. But
Well,
spare the dying will stop you from
everything that I find.
doing
while
that. You're
they're
still at
doing
0
this.
hit points.
I can do
Okay.
nothing with the tree.
You're going to grab everything off the bodies.
Fire breath,
Okay.
bonfire.
Well, so if you're close enough to do fire breath, it's close enough.
No. I have like a range.
Oh, because you can
on
do
it.
the line
Yeah.
instead of the
Yeah.
cone.
I can do a 30-foot line.
But how many fire breaths
I'm
do you
going
get
to send
for
a
a short
message
rest?
to you
Well,
across the way
Bonfire and a fire
and
breath.
say, can you sneak up and
combo.
pull back
Okay.
Soro?
And I can do produce flame
From
as
the-
I want.
So is anyone going to save Zoro here before?
I will save Zoro.
Okay.
I will save Zoro.
I've already spared the dying. I ran across.
Pick up this little
Okay.
stick.
No, I can get him and come back out way faster
Why
than
don't
you
we
can.
let this thing start burning for a little while?
You could get
before
caught.
Zoro
What?
is
You could get caught.
saved?
Well,
I
'cause
could get
it's
caught.
Going to
Yeah,
because he
but
could die.
I can
Going to
jump
do
and get,
thrall.
but
Okay, well you go get him.
We'd like to invite Chris back to the
You wanna
next
bring him back?
episode.
I can roll a new character.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself and then I can
Yes,
run in
you
and
may
grab-
Well,
cast Cure
hold
Wounds.
on. He's going in
Oh,
there already.
so
Do you have Healing Word?
I'm out of spells.
I don't, but do you know Healing Word?
Yeah.
Okay. If you attempt to heal him, you reach down deep inside. You can find your magical reserves and get your level 2 spell slots. Your 2
Both
level
of
2
them?
spell slots. Yeah.
That would make for a great ending for this episode.
So let's just.
Or cliffhanger.
I'm going to cast Jump on myself because it's a free cantrip bonus
Okay.
action. I'm going
20.
to jump in to save Zoro,
HP.
Okay.
That is my...
grab him, and
Way
then
more than my
jump
spell.
out.
Okay. As you jump out, that's a critical hit. It grabs you with one of its roots. Oh, that's not.
I thought I could do it.
That's 12 damage. Bludgeoning damage.
I think the moral of the story is one of us has to die.
You don't have to die. It's just. Yeah.
It could be the tree.
But like, that's a lot of momentum. What if I like?
Zorro.
No.
Yeah, you got within
I
range
can't.
and then you left the range.
I
So
get the fox and have it go.
Spare the die.
Well,
Yeah.
quick question:
I
does
can
Misty Step? Can I take someone with me on Misty Step?
No.
No.
Oh.
Only dimension doors.
So-
You could Misty Step out of the grass.
But
If you
not
were dead.
not with Zoro.
Not with Zorro.
Here's a question I have for you then.
The Zoro's alive now.
I am alive.
He's
With
just-
full health.
He can just walk away.
When I had tried that spell earlier,
Oh hell!
My healing word heal him 20.
Oh wow!
That's your fault.
When I had
You can take your level 3 hit die and heal up more because I assume you have more than 20 hit points as your max.
no, my
Oh, you
max
don't-
is 14.
Max. Yes.
You
max is
killed the
14.
max.
So you can increase your max as if you're level 3 and then heal up.
How do you have 14? I have 16 now.
You have 16?
16.
Oh, 16.
He rolls better on his hit die.
I have 12 until I get to level 3. Good die.
Okay, you can roll some damage for produce flame. You can roll some damage for throwing wood at it. Flaming
So
wood.
yeah, bonfire.
the spell I tried earlier actually was a second level spell. I didn't realize I
Yes.
didn't have access
Okay.
to that yet.
Well, I will give you access to it because I'm trying to get.
Can
it
I
on-
try
I
it
did
again?
3.
Yeah, except you're you're conscious now. Yeah, you can have your two level, your second level, your two
So I'm
second
gonna
level
try the
spell slots.
phantasmic thing again.
Is there someone there who needs to be rescued?
These two are close to the tree. They're within range.
But are they conscious or are they unconscious?
I am
He is-
unconscious.
He is now conscious. Is it wisdom or is it
unconscious but stable.
Intelligence.
intelligence? Okay,
Oh,
that's
zero
good for you. That is an 11.
Okay, so I finally get it.
Okay.
I tried to save Zoro.
Okay,
and
So
I
you're
got-
controlling its sensory input.
Yeah.
I'm
so
gonna run.
Well, you triggered
Can't
this whole
carry you.
thing. It
It's-
was like everything
you're
was
6
going
foot.
fine.
You can carry
until
me.
you decided to
Yeah,
override
My
me.
strength is 8.
I think Chris has an idea.
I'm
He's
going to
as long as
grab
it has
him
roll.
and get him out.
Okay.
What is the idea?
Too much time.
Well, so now
Idle
what the
hands,
tree
devil's
sees
playground.
and senses
You know the drill.
is that all of us
That's good.
have this huge change of heart, and we all go and put out all the fires. But that is not what's happening.
Okay.
It is under. It feels and it believes that it is being saved.
We're pouring water on them. Or it's
Spicy
Okay,
water.
I'm gonna. Does it get a like roll a save every round? Or
It
is
does. The target can take a study action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, the target realizes that the phantasm is an illusion and the spell ends.
Okay. I think it'll probably do that because it is burning, and so I think at some point it's gonna figure out it's like losing branches. Yeah. But in the meantime, you guys can roll your like D6s or whatever on the damage.
You
Part
can
I'm
prep for it.
fetching him.
Okay.
I did like
Okay.
a 3 on that.
Okay.
But if it's not aware of us, we can probably.
It
get
doesn't
closer,
attack him
right?
as he runs in to grab a thing. So yeah.
So okay. So
It thinks we're helping.
I've actually got a plan here that doesn't get me hit and grappled, but
It's not going to
Well,
grapple
it doesn't.
anybody.
It doesn't attack you. That's what he sees.
I'd like to move over and grab the corpse of the druid and the staff and
Okay.
pull it back out.
I believe you have 2 fire breath uses left too.
And chuck a couple fire breaths at it as
Okay.
well.
Yeah.
So that's going to be, was it 3d6 each?
Yeah. And it automatically is going to fail its saves. Okay. So while he's doing that,
Joe, go
anyone
ahead
else?
and move us
Fire.
out
Fire. Okay.
so that you're at
11
danger
damage.
11
zone.
damage. Okay.
I'm with you.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch blast.
And then I'm going to go back to searching. And
11 damage.
17 damage.
And
Okay.
I'm just over there Wanda Maximoffing.
Well, the tree has 800 hit points, so it'll
no, this is
be a
actually.
while.
7 hours
Keep rolling,
later.
keep rolling.
Yeah.
I have a couple alchemist fire. We just
Another
toss it on
37
and wait.
damage for my Eldritch Blast.
Guys, like we can make this really easy. We can just toss an alchemist fire on it and take a long rest.
Can I?
It'll be
can I
dead by
sneak
then.
attack the tree?
You can try.
I don't know how. No one's engaged with it, so no, I can't.
Yeah.
But it can't see you.
Okay.
We're gonna have to pound this obelisk down too after this tree goes out.
Yeah, you guys
be
just
here a while.
took
If
away half
only
of
we
its
had
life,
somebody
so,
that loved
in the second round, you will
It's
finish
very
it.
large. Sure, I can do it.
Okay. So the tree burns. It starts to figure it out, but by that time you guys are too far away. You've got it up in flames.
What did the Beaufort guy have?
Okay.
Now it's just
He.
going to take damage every round, right? Like we don't even have to do anything.
It's burning now, right?
I'm gonna
Okay.
Keep the damage going.
I'm the one
One.
who did
He
all
had
the looting.
chainmail,
You guys
shield,
were focusing on.
and a
You were building a fire while I
Very
was
nice
using the
sword that has like no blemish on it.
I'll take the sword.
It's a long
Hang
sword
on.
specifically.
Oh, okay.
He was
Um,
starting a fire when I was looting the body. He couldn't have found anything.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. You already said you took the body. You took everything from the
You
body.
took the long. You took his
He
weapon.
went.
Well,
When you guys
not
were
all the
talking, he
bodies.
went and he grabbed everything. So
What do you mean
chainmail,
everything?
shield, and I'm gonna say the sword's shatter spike, so that I remember later when you ask about the sword.
So he's like naked on the ground.
He's not naked. He's got clothes on. But,
Well, he took
He
everything.
doesn't. Oh yeah.
but he's still in branch. The wizard had a spellbook and a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
The druid had
Wait a second.
the fire.
The druid I
staff.
probably couldn't have gotten to
Okay.
because it was up there.
So it was
So
up
we
there,
can
okay.
we can hold off on the druid.
This is what you get from the druid, Mark, and I can't figure out how to make it not.
That's not evil at all. No.
And it currently has 2 charges.
Impure.
Oh, it does?
No, it currently has 1 charge because he used 6.
Can I use it?
You have to
Three?
attune to it first.
You have to attune to magic weapons.
Yeah.
Usually if
Well,
you
that
use
particular
it
one,
at
yeah.
the last charge.
But
it might-
because of the
Yeah,
recharge, you need
it's
to know that it
last
only has
turn.
1 charge right now.
So don't. Okay.
I'm gonna scuttle over to
Did
my
he-
clothes and transform and
Transfer back in.
put them on.
Why are you hiding your naked body from us? This is not normal for you, Chris.
Oh, I'm not hiding anything. I'm just-
Because he doesn't like the ruddy look
You mean
that the
Zora.
heat puts on his skin.
Not Chris. Zora.
Do you get the other stuff, or are you looking at that while I'm looting the rest of his body?
And I don't know that I put anything else on it. Let me see if there should be anything else.
That's
That's why
okay.
he's doing so many charges.
If it's
Wait.
a standard
One of these
longsword
six
and
are-
shield, it doesn't.
Is the dagger normal?
Um, the sword is not standard. It is
Is the dagger normal?
the dagger's it's a mundane dagger. Let me see here.
Does any of us use a shield? You use a shield.
I use a shield. I use swords.
I feel like
I use the
this would be
shield.
a good addition.
You're back.
No actual shield.
Is this shield better than either of yours?
What's the shield?
Mine's
do?
a normal shield.
I think it's just a normal shield. It's just a normal shield, right?
It's just a normal shield. Yep.
Then no.
Chainmail, normal shield, and then the sword,
that
which
doesn't
is
look cool.
has like
And
no
it's
tarnish
special.
or anything on it. Yeah.
So maybe-
But it's not a short sword, right? It's a long sword.
It's a long sword, yes. You also
Medium
find
sword.
on the druid, whoever's looking, there is a key. There are 3 healing potions.
Okay.
There are 2 antitoxins. Oh, and I forgot he had a wand of entangle and a gold signet ring, which matches some of the iconography on the shield.
Which is what's
Uh,
on it?
it's like a family crest or
So
something.
it's not like a dragon thing.
Yeah. No, it's not.
I think it'd be cool if Mars had the signet.
What does it do?
You said so.
It's a ring.
It's a ring.
It could be a headband for you.
Wand of entangle,
Gold signet.
Or like an
gold
armband
signet ring,
bracelet? Yeah.
2
Like a
antitoxins,
bracelet, yeah.
And 3 healing potions.
3 healing
like
potions,
it.
and a key. It looks brand new
Okay.
and not rusty. And
Does anybody need a healing
I
potion?
need the healing potion.
Okay, I get.
I need a signet.
I should probably take one.
I could
I'll get one
probably
for-
carry one.
Don't take one.
I'll carry
No.
one. I'll keep one.
Don't drink out. Have one, but don't.
We've
That's
got
okay.
this
Okay.
sword. The sword's kind of special.
Does anybody want this ring?
Me?
I think he would like it the most.
No, not the ring.
No, the sword.
I want the ring.
Anyone else looking for the sword?
I could use the sword.
Give you the ring.
I
So
specialize
you took the
a
ring.
long sword.
a long sword, and then I'll also take that shield if no one else took it.
I need that long sword.
You can have the shield.
How many weapons do you have?
Take the shield.
Probably
Yes, I take the shield.
important, maybe.
What type of shield is it?
I
Whatever
have
the standard
I have an
shield
extra
is.
sword if you need a
Just a
sword.
Buckler or whatever, yeah.
Wand of entangle.
And the sword, I let you guys fight over.
You have enough swords.
I have a maul. I have a rapier.
Okay.
I have a trident.
We killed the tree.
You killed the tree?
Hey, we made it to the tree.
And
is
I'll
the
take
monolith-
an antitoxin.
Is the monolith still in?
The martial weapon.
If you guys don't make any special effort to destroy it, yeah, the fire. I mean, it might crack if you get the fire warm enough.
Before doing anything to it, I want to check the inscriptions
Okay.
and then basically copy them down.
Yeah, they look familiar to you. You copy them down.
Okay.
I'll help with that.
And then I'll use like Thunder Wave on it
Okay.
to see if I can crack it.
Okay.
Destroy it.
All right,
Uh,
back to relieve
so-
the babysitter.
Okay, and I'm gonna have you all
Steven.
be level 3 before the next. Well, unless you do something incredibly aggressive before the next time it matters.
Before next time it matters.
What did you do with the key and the antitoxins?
All right,
I have-
see you guys.
See ya.
Good night.
See you, bud.
Good night.
Good night, Chris.
And
Good
how
night,
many,
Chris.
how
See you,
many
Chris.
See you, bud.
Good night.
healing potions
Good night.
do
Au
you
revoir.
do
There's
you
3 healing potions. Zoro has 1.
I can talk through the door.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So, do you really want that sword?
Okay.
You take this one. I'll take the next one.
Okay. So what's special about the sword?
I have to double check. I don't think it requires attunement. It's essentially a +1 sword. It's called Shatter Spike. It does extra damage to like objects. I can send it to you later. I didn't.
Okay.
It wasn't one I made up on my own, so I didn't. I wasn't going on the spot to make.
I will
something.
just do a long sword for now.
Longsword
So-
+1.
Right.
+1 longsword. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna have everyone level up to finish leveling up to level 3. I got. Well.
Should we prepare for level 3? Should we pick up?
Yeah. No, I unless you guys like cause problems, you'll be level 3 before you encounter any more sentient creatures.
How would we cause problems?
You mean like the normal way we play?
Yeah.
It's in there, but
Well, like
only
maybe
if
you decide that wiping out the Dolgrubs is not enough, and you want to wipe out
Oh,
the
I
chokers on
probably
your
don't.
way out. I don't know.
What was the book called?
Tales from the
Well-
Yawning Portal.
I was hoping for something else, but the
Shatter Spike is in there.
the Under King attacked us before he could offer me a contract on the guy upstairs, so that didn't happen.
You attacked the under.
No, it
Oh,
was
different
Kingsley.
guy.
Yeah, so this
No,
is
I
the,
have
Not
book
down
now.
here, the
Oh.
Under King
Oh, nice.
upstairs. Yeah.
this is the Golthius tree. It's created from a spike that killed a vampire.
Yeah.
It comes from the Curse of Strahd.
It's the
That's
same.
cool.
It's the same type of tree, although mine was more buffed.
Yeah. Well, and I buffed this one up from. I mean, it's I made it a duplicate of what's in the Curse of Strahd instead of instead of the baby version that.
That's cool. Oh, so it must have a spike of a.
Yeah, so it grew from the spike of a spike that killed a
The
vampire.
spike must still be there.
Well, not anymore. You just burned it.
Well, I mean, the spike's metal. What is that?
Well, I thought it's a stake that you kill a vampire with. Doesn't have to be wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Greg.
Can I be tracking this for?
You're in charge of tracking it, not me.
Right. Just as long as it didn't reset to 0. There's a spot on the character sheet for.
Yeah. I'm fine if you want to remember it.
I keep forgetting to use mine.
You can also say that
It
that
took
it's
us
No, that's fine.
3
We made it to the tree.
I have not.
episodes that all said Twilight Grove, Twilight Grove, Twilight Grove. And we finally got it.
This one actually didn't say Twilight Grove. It said the Outcast in the tree.
Descending to the Grove, the Twilight Grove.
Yes.
And then we
Part
burnt the
one.
grove.
The Return to the Grove.
Return to the Grove.
Oh, part 2.
The Drove Stepchild.
Yes.
Return to the grove that you haven't been to yet. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I found on the.
You found okay, yeah,
And we
That's
killed
what
a
it is.
tree.
You know,
yeah. I took a lot of stuff from
sometimes
there.
killing trees is sort of thing.
To save the world, we killed a tree.
And you do as you get into the tree. There's kind of a puddle. It's still hard for you to decipher whether like this black ichor is coming from the obelisk or the tree or both. If there's some combination here going on, but
Okay.
you destroyed both, so.
We don't need to worry about that now.
Pistachios.
Is it still flowing after it's there?
Well, I mean, there's still a puddle of stuff there.
Well, we'll probably
but-
stick around long enough to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah.
And you said we have an antitoxin.
2 ounces. Yeah. So it like I think it cures the poison condition.
Okay.
It might give you advantage on saves against being poisoned. I have to double check.
Not something I
So-
can use to neutralize the stuff.
Does this
You can try. You've got some skills with alchemy or herbs. You can.
Did this battle go as you thought it would?
No. It ended. So I expected you guys to slaughter the Dolgrums as soon as they rebuilt. Well, once you guys let them. Well, they were actually in that room next to the office, but you guys alerted them, so they were able to hide. So I expected you to just like slaughter them, and then like have this fight like where you guys were running around the tree, like hiding behind it, and some of you were getting like grappled, and there were lots of spells. But you guys slaughtered the humanoids, and then like almost got killed by.
Man.
By the minions?
Yeah, and I probably should have had more like twig blights pop up, but
Actually,
it wasn't. It was just going to be annoying at that point and not actually.
Well, not knowing, I got kicked out by them.
Right, but once like all the Dolgrums were dead, it was just like the tree. Like having one of those pop up every
Last
now
ditch.
and then is not gonna. The other thing is like if you had killed the tree, it would have incapacitated the two humans and the twig blights for a round because they were all telepathically connected to the tree.
joke's on you. They bought insurance for the tree. They wanted you to burn it.
Boy, that's an awfully nice tree you have.
So
Okay.
evil.
It'd be really a shame if something happened to it.
The long cons, what this is.
So at some
Where's
point,
the other? Let's see.
Racer's going to
This
ask
one.
if this was really the big bad we were resurrected for.
Hey, we won.
Because I don't think so. I don't think it is. That was a pretty short
We
campaign.
won D&D
I don't think
tonight.
this
I'm
was
feeling
the big-
pretty good about it.
I don't think this was the big thing we were resurrected for.
Odin is very happy.
We've gone to the limits of Greg's imagination. We've plumbed the depths. The tree is slain.
You have never seen Odin. So
And we're done.
He is.
Yes, we did. Right after you purged all those kids.
Okay.
Kids are aberrations.
Partial genocide.
The little smoky creature.